Talking red, I got some shit right there too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, force the hoes, nigga, anything goes. We gon' keep it locked in with them good convos. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, long as you keep it real. Say how you feel, get it off your chest. You ain't got to be stressed. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. They say a little combo is good for the soul, though you're not locked into the go get a show. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. From the heart of the city, got big dog. Will you come take a drink? Tell me what you think. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. I was born in the project, raised in the city, then the time to open locker. Ain't nobody fucking with me. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Florida City, cool to Richmond Heights, homestead in Lorraine, they locked in tonight. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Carver Ranches, not there to Palm Beach, all the boys tuned in and here to go get a speech. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. I got the radio blasting it overtime. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga.
Yo, what it do? What it here for, man? This your dog, Big Dog. Bootleg stat, man. This the chill spot. The chill spot, my nigga. Hey, look. I know it's been a while when y'all ain't catch us last week, but we here. But I want you to know that we got the illest intro in the game. Shout out to my dog ZayDaGoGetta now. You know, your intro and your outro, I don't know how important that is to you. You know what I'm saying? How you pull up, how you pull off. So, you know, I mean, you know, let us know how that intro is, because it took work, you know what I'm saying, to get it. You know what I'm saying? I like intros. Individuals who got raw ass intros to their podcast. So watch this.
Talking red, I got some shit right there too. Okay. Yeah, force the hoes, nigga, anything goes. We gon' keep it locked in with them good convos. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, long as you keep it real. Say how you feel, get it off your chest. You ain't got to be stressed. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. They say a little combo is good for the soul, though you're not locked into the go get a show. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. From the heart of the city, got big dog. Will you come take a drink? Tell me what you think. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. I was born in the project, raised in the city, then the time to open locker. Ain't nobody fucking with me. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Florida City, cool to Richmond Heights, homestead in Lorraine, they locked in tonight. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Carver Ranches, not there to Palm Beach, all the boys tuned in and here to go get a speech. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. I got the radio blasting it overtime. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga.
Hey, yo, the intro is some shit I fuck with. What's your intro, nigga? But listen, man, you know, it's hot as fuck outside. I already know y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I already know y'all know. And it's a lot been going on in our neighborhood and our society. You know what I'm saying? But we got to keep it real, man.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.
No.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do. I know you don't smoke weed.
I know this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this your dog, Big Dog, man. Listen, man. It's Friday. I know you don't smoke weed, but you do. I know you probably do. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my dogs. ZayDaGoGetta. Go get it what they do.
What's good, nigga?
Hey, man, you know we here. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got bills. We got plenty to do. But we still pull up, find a way. Shout out to the everyday hustlers, the everyday workers, the everyday individuals who gotta make it happen with little, work hard and don't have what they might want, just got what they need. You know, everything gonna work out. You gotta believe. You just gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? But they to go get them. Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't did it last week, so ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, your host, Zay, the Go Getter. Lady Go Getter, what's happening, buddy?
What's good, man? What's good? How your week was?
Well, the week is always a blessing when you can do some of the things that you want and all of the things that you need to do. I think everything I needed to do, and one or two things that I kind of like want to do, as far as like my personal I want to buy or get like that. I was able to do a little bit of that, but life has its way of kind of like making sure that you stay on course. So the course is what it is. I think I'm handling it. So the week was straight. I can't never complain. My support system and all the things that I want to do and I want to help them do, and like as a collective, we do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave nothing on the table that because motherfuckers is checking out every day. So and shit, it's still shit a nigga want to do, but I don't want to have no no weird energy. So as long as I get a chance to wake up, I feel like I can figure it out.
And I
So
always say that every day that you wake up is another day that God gave you to get it right.
what about yourself, because
Man, this week been what it is, bro. It's been work week. Been a little bit stressful this week, but hey, every day that you just like you said that you up, you can't complain about it. So that's really how I feel about that. Other than that, man, just been a lot of shit going on. Like you just said, we ain't pop out last weekend because it was 4th of July. So by being 4th of July, I know a lot of people wanted to do what they wanted to do and spend that time with their family. So that was cool. I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. Hope no crazy shit ain't happen on 4th of July too that you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Talk about. I hope everything was good for you.
yeah, I mean everything was good as it gonna be. I know.
Right.
I think
So
I heard somebody pump. Somebody came in.
I don't know.
I heard something, but I don't see nothing.
I put it to where it needed to be. So um before we gonna get into it, we gonna get into the topic.
Yeah, but
Well, go
go
ahead,
ahead,
go ahead.
Luca. You
Nah,
know,
nah, nah. Go ahead.
at the end of the day, a lot of us are experiencing a lot of different things in our own personal life. So when we do these shows, so we really be trying to, bring a little entertainment. But at the end of the day, it takes a lot to do, even on whatever scale you're doing content on. And but that's a part of what we like to do to bring our little joy, because a lot of shit be going on, and in our community, we're not, we've been seeing some things on the news that have been a little disheartening. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? And we want to send our condolences, or really just our prayers and levels of support to some of the things, and and specifically what took place at the park. We want to
Exactly.
definitely send our support to the family, the victims, and some of them people we know. We don't want to really get into details, but at the end of the day, we want to send our prayers. And I know my dog has some issues with some of the things that was being said about, you know, how the gentleman handled it at the park. But ultimate goal is really capture the individual. So if y'all don't know, somebody at the park, you know what I'm saying, a young little girl got raped and they
Right.
caught the dude. And Zay, how you was feeling about, some of the things you was hearing on the internet?
It was crazy. That's what I was about to talk about too. That's unfortunate that little girl got raped at the park, bro. A lot of niggas at that park, a lot of people at the park, period, for that little 10-year-old girl to get raped. And that's to me, I still think that was fucked up. Everybody, everybody want to talk about okay, they caught him, they beat him up, and he went to jail, but I think we missing the point on that shit, bro. That little girl life gonna be messed up for the rest of her life. She went to the park for chili to practice and buzzing ass nigga snatched that little girl in the bathroom and raped her, bro. That's crazy, bro. And this shit getting talked about like, oh, maybe you should check her phone, or maybe the parents should stop letting the little kids dress like that and shit like that. A lot of little girls do be reflections of their parents. Their mama dress hot, they dress hot. Their mama don't let them wear that. But at 10 years old, I don't give a fuck, bro. Ain't nothing a 10-year-old girl can show you that should make you even think like that. Like if you see a 10-year-old girl naked, you should be like, girl, go put some fucking clothes on. Like, I don't understand how these niggas trying to flip this shit around. That's what's crazy to me, cuz like I don't give a fuck. I nobody feel like 10 years old, bro. Listen, thank God, and I pray to God I never be put in that situation, because they talking about a crime of passion, bro. I won't never get out, cause I shoot that nigga with every bullet I got in my gun, bro. And if I can't reload that bitch and shoot him with the rest of them again, I don't understand
So,
that.
with that being said, um, with a person who does a crime like that, do you feel like they should be given a death sentence?
Nah, I don't think so. You know
His life
why?
should be spared from your.
Right. No, it ain't. See, it ain't that life should be spared. It's just that nigga should have to suffer. He should have to think about that for the rest of his life. Nigga, 18 years old. So killing him will make it easy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying that I do as a parent, as a father. I would have ran down on that nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? But now that he got caught by the police and what you call it, the judicial system, yeah, make that nigga sit in jail for the rest of his life. You don't know how long he got to live. So every day for the rest of his life, he gonna be in jail. Cause that's what he did. He fucked that little girl life for the rest of her life, cuz. She 10 years old. She might not never want to talk to a man again. She might never be able to have a kid. You don't know what he did to her, bro, cause he actually raped her. So the rest of her life fucked up. The rest of his life should be fucked up. Don't kill that nigga and let him take an easy way out. That's what I say they be doing.
So the death penalty would be easy. It wouldn't be justice. It'd be just an easy way out.
That's just my opinion. That's what I think.
Yeah, from your perspective, right?
Yeah, I think that'll be some sucker shit. I think that'll be getting this nigga, like letting this nigga just cop out. He getting out easy with that shit.
Man, I don't really have a. Either way, your life is off the table when you're in prison. But if you're alive, I guess you. I mean, because I know when you in there, you probably not gonna make friends after your crime is exposed. That doing that. You probably get touched up regularly, or you have to be put up somewhere where nobody can get to you because you a risk for guys hurting you. So
Right? So
that'd be a lot to deal with if you in a situation like that. But
that nigga gotta
then
stay
the
on this shit
CEOs
ass.
might want to get on his head too,
Yeah, but
or
see
set him up.
when it's some shit like that, the CEOs ain't gonna be able to get to him because at the end of the day, the state is gonna be
CEOs
responsible
can
for
get
him.
to you if they want to. They can
Yeah,
get you what?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That nigga gonna be in so much protective custody and be in the cell by himself so much because they gonna be on high alert that somebody will do something to him. And then he gonna play like he on that suicide shit. So with that being said, they probably didn't get that nigga no spoon, no
That's
forks, none of that shit.
that's the probably the easiest way to get to him because it's easy. Like if a CO, in my opinion, wanted you to be touched up, you could.
Right.
If they can turn the other cheek unless there's a whole bunch of cameras. But most motherfuckers, when you look been somewhere a while, you know where the little blind spots at, so you can probably maneuver a situation.
Nah, I feel you, but I'm just saying, like, anytime they gotta be shown public, they gonna be like, how the fuck he get beat up so bad? You know what I'm saying? Like they done showed him the first time when he was in court. And you see what they did that time, they made that nigga go to court from his cell. So now if they come back, just say next week or next month, and they show him again and his ass beat up or got all type of bruises and shit, they gonna have to know that this shit came under the custody of the Department of DOC. So that gonna be another charge within itself. You don't
Niggas
want to
get
help this
beat up
nigga.
every day in that shit, bro.
That's
That
true,
ain't
but
gonna be
that's nigga
no
that
big
that
wow.
Nah, but that's nigga that's in Gen Pop. This nigga supposed to be in the cell just by
Man,
himself
I
with nobody
mean,
else.
you can get beat up going. You, yeah, I guess if you will have no contact.
Right, and that what he supposed to be in right now. He supposed to be in no contact, meaning that he just in the cell by himself. Nobody supposed to be able to get to him. He can't get nobody, talk to nobody, no shit like that. So that's what I'm saying. It'll be an investigation or something if this nigga fuck around and some shit like that happen and he had to go to court or something like that. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, when inmates, well, if he and no contact and get hurt, that would be a red flag because nobody can get to him but the authorities.
Right. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. But like I say, man, our prayers and our support is to the victim and whatnot. And if you know, you know. But we all have to deal with this world. And I remember we was doing. See, I heard it again. How the fuck I can't?
I don't know, man. A lot of people be saying, I guess we got to check the new system, dog, because I don't know if people be trying to pop in and can't, or what be going on, but I don't see it. But I don't know, because I heard it too. I definitely just heard it, and it's the second time I heard it.
Let me see. Maybe we got a new way. It's a new way. It's backstage. Okay.
So somebody just said they don't let them in.
Did we just let somebody in just now?
Okay, you just let baby dog. What's going on, baby dog?
Yup.
We can't hear you. If you is talking, we can't hear nothing that you saying.
I
Can you
heard
hear
him.
me?
We can hear you now.
Oh yeah, cause
So
they got a new way. This shit a new way. It's like a different kind of way. That shit.
right, see what I'm saying? That's the only why I
I'm
knew
on the
she was
computer
in
now.
because she told me she was in. But it be
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I told you last week, well not last week, but the week before that, I had a couple of people telling me that they was backstage and they never got in. So I don't know if you're not looking at it, it won't let you know. But baby dog, before you get into it with us, when you were just backstage, what was it telling you?
It wasn't telling me anything.
So it
It
just
ain't
had you
saying
sitting
nothing.
backstage. You was able to hear us, but we just weren't able to see you.
Right.
Damn, cuz I don't
All
know.
right,
So I
so
guess that means
so
you got to
so
keep monitoring that shit or something like that. I don't know.
no, I think I figured it out. It's a new icon. But listen, baby doll, you are a mother. So if something tragic like that happened to your daughter with the rape situation, do you feel like the person should be put to death if they get caught? Do you think that should be a crime that a person gets death behind? Like
Of
the death
course.
penalty?
It's no coming back for that. First of all, you take a child's innocency and you ruin their life. That little girl gonna go through so much trauma to like it's not even gonna be funny. Like far as mental and it could be physical because she might feel like it was her fault. She could start hurting herself, just to try to take away the pain or try to understand what genuinely went on with her. Like, why her? Why me? That's probably what's going through
Yeah.
her brain. Many other kids out there, what was it about me? Did I move a certain way? She's going to be questioning herself. Like, what was it about me? I'm just a kid.
Yeah, that might be. Oh, that's real now. So death say you. Ooh, I mean, like I say, man, I don't really, I don't know. I mean, cause they said that a nigga could live in prison and still be like damn near dead, cause you gotta, and then the torment in your own mind. But I wouldn't care if a nigga got bodied and they put a needle in his vein. If they put a needle in a nigga's vein for trying to make money, robbing and doing all kind of shit. Murder is something that I feel like it's a little like you probably, but I take the
But
life
see,
of
Listen,
that.
what we
it's
live at,
plenty.
we live in
It's
Florida, cuz, so
it's
it ain't no needle.
plenty
Yeah, going to that
of
chair. But go ahead, baby, though.
it's plenty of coochie out here. What is it? And this is what all pedophiles, rapists, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. Like, it's what is it about a child, a baby, anything under the age of 18 that sparks a flame in you, that gets you to the point where you get an erection? What the hell can a child do for you? Like, this baffles my mind when these men go out here and do these things. It's not only men that are pedophiles, it's women too that are pedophiles out here. What is it about a young child that just tickles the vein in you? Like, it baffles me. And then the thing is, like, you one day, or maybe he is a parent right now, who knows, even though he's 18, who cares? But you are a parent, you may could become someone's parent one day. Like, that doesn't spark in your brain that, what if someone does this to my child, so I should not do this to somebody else's child? But that lets you know, like, at the end of the day, what his brain and mind is. Because hell, if he can do it to a child, he could do it to his own child if he would have ever became a parent or was a parent.
That's true, but I've been hearing some people even been trying to say that they feel like somebody probably had did that to him. That's why he was like that. And I don't know if that's true or not, but to me, I just feel
I
like I really
mean,
don't
a
care
lot of,
about that shit.
people use as scapegoats for certain situations. A lot of times, people that be the first run to, oh, they probably was molested or touched as a kid. And that could be true, but a lot of times it don't be true. You just got people out here that just got fucked up in sick minds at the end of the day. They probably never been touched a day in their damn life. And just to decide to say, well, hey, I'm gonna do this to this kid. Like, it just, it's crazy. Like, what really goes on, and us as human beings, we really don't know what go on in the next person's brain. We always try to figure it out on our own, like what was really going through his brain at the time, but we honestly don't know. People can sit there and say, oh, he probably hit the wrong dope, and it fucked his brain up, and he that's how he got like that. Or had some type of mental illness beforehand, and he just got a fucked up brain. People use all kind of things, to try to.
I heard the mental illness one, like he ain't really like rap tight,
I
something like that.
mean, you could look at him and tell that he don't got them all. But at the end of the day, it's like, come on, like, really, like, and who's to say that that was his only victim? That's just someone that
True.
that's just a victim that he got caught. Who's to say that he's probably never touched or raped somebody in his family, or if he
He
had a
could have been building
girlfriend,
himself up to
you
think like,
know?
well, like, cause taking forcefully taking, you gotta have a different kind of mindset to wanna take
Right,
something like, even if you rob, that's like, you gotta have a certain command over a person. You know what I'm saying? So if you taking the box, yeah, you gotta, what I'm saying, screaming and fighting back gonna be you gonna be you that's like a
right.
different kind of person.
That's why I said this ain't his. I feel this was not his first go round. It's just the first go round that, nigga, you got caught. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably other kids, little girls out there that he probably don't touched or did something to, and don't scared their ass senseless to they not gonna say nothing. But I pray that if there is, I pray there's no other victims out there that he's done this to. But if it is
That's
that,
real.
they
And they
speak
come
up.
forward or not, yeah.
Right. Because at the end of the day, this was uncalled for. Like, and then he a young, like, you 18 years old. It's plenty hot pussy teen, like 18, 19-year olds, girls out here running around. Go fuck off on them. Like, come on. That's why I say, like, what really is in your brain to make you want to get a little girl like that?
Hey man, we gave our opinions about that. Like I said, they having a meeting tomorrow, town hall meeting at the park about it. You know what I'm saying? To see what they think. I guess potentially change or just be for security or some shit. All I say is
Yeah,
at these
that's what I
parks.
feel like. Security needs to be at these parks, even and they were saying that, oh, she was at summer camp or she's a cheerleader or whatever the case is. But even if it is that, she was out there going to camp or whatever, I feel like a little more safety plan needs to be put in place for things like this. Even far as, the athletic part aspect of it. Like, the weekends, they have the football games. Things be way more busier. It'd be a whole lot of more people out there. And stuff like that. People really don't be paying attention. They let their kids run off and go to the concession stand, let their kids run off, go to the bathrooms
Mhm.
and things like that. I feel like, more security or, you know, perimeter checks, things like that needs to be done, especially in blinded spots like that. Somewhere where you have a building that a kid needs to go to that's far off from where, you know, adults that are really watching what's going on is is at. Because a bathroom way off like that or blind spots like that, even kids go want to go run to the playground and play. They may be out there at the park with their parents and they be like, well, mom or dad, I'm going over here to the playground. Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. That's the blind spot because we know
Yeah.
playgrounds are not directly on football fields or whatever it is going on. It's always off in the cut. You never know what could be going on. I just feel like like more safety implements need to just be set into
So
place.
let me just throw this out there, right? So when you saying like basically you can easily get caught with your guard down, not even thinking at a park like that magnitude, that big, that known, that popular, that something like that will go down.
Right.
Because if you out there and you doing activities every day, that is the least of what you're thinking
It
about when a child is going to the bathroom. You just busy cheering or whatever activities you're engaged in. All right, I
right.
gotta go to the bathroom. Go ahead. You don't even think
Right.
about it. So I get
Right.
it.
Yeah. And that's what
Then
us
it's way across the yonder to where, like you said, it's a blind spot. There's no real direct eyesight, or I don't know the layout. So I'm just going off with how you describe it.
right. And that's true. And like I was like when the whole situation happened and it came out, the go getter asked like, well, how the fuck could he get in the bathroom? And like I explained to him, you have people, and that's even in grocery stores, you have people doing their own thing, minding their own business. Nobody is not focusing on a bathroom. Nobody's not focusing on a area where somebody gonna walk off in. People slip into bathrooms, things like that all the time. They sit and they wait and they pray on people to
I
walk
forgot
in.
what they
You
said.
know,
I forgot
you
what they said. It was didn't they explain
yeah, they
how
said
he
that he
did it?
asked for tissue, but that's
Yeah,
my
that
thing.
that was before I knew about that though. Yeah,
That
I'm curious.
means he was wandering around back
Yeah,
there by the
he said
bathroom.
he had a little plan. That was
Right.
his plan. Yeah,
And who's watching the bathroom? So nobody probably ain't no telling that nigga could have been over there for about like 5 minutes. Like, damn, how I'ma get how I'ma get somebody over, how I'ma get a little girl to come over here. Nobody's not paying attention who's
could
over
have
there by
just
the
been
bathroom
waiting,
area.
just like waiting. Whoever, like anybody, could have
Right.
been that person. He
Correct.
could have already had his mind set
Mm-hmm.
on something like that, and thought he had a plan with the toilet paper thing. And I, whoever, yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's. But again, our prayers are with the victim, and
Yes.
justice will be served no matter what.
Always, we got it. We
Like,
got it. We got it. We got to believe that. You don't
My heart
believe
just
nothing else.
dropped when I heard that with that little girl, and then kind of got a sense of relief just to know that he was caught. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That was a plus on it, but just to know that she didn't ask for that. She did not ask for that at all, and her innocence was took at such a young age, and she will never be the same. Any kid that goes through things like this, they will never be the same. No matter how much therapy you get them, no matter how much you sit up there and you as a parent, us as parents sit up there and probably cry with our child after the fact, they will never be the same. No matter what.
Hey,
Nah, that's real. That's definitely real. And like she said, I said, we all gonna say the same thing. I ain't gonna tell you nothing, bro, but nigga heart do go out to that little girl, her family. And it's gonna be a long road to recovery, bro. But it's the kind of shit we gotta get into. Just the kind of shit that is fucking becoming reality. And we was on here last time fucking with Roy and all them and fussing with all them about shit. This is the kind of shit these niggas need to be saying something about. Yeah, everybody want to get a little money. Everybody want to put money in their pocket. Everybody want to holler at the community, go fight Keon and all them about all type of bullshit. What I ain't heard not one motherfucking city commissioner or nobody say nothing about this. And I've
Right.
been watching the news on purpose just to see if I hear their ass say something about it. I ain't heard one of these motherfuckers say nothing about it. Now, privately, I don't know if they did. But publicly, me personally, I ain't hear shit. So if y'all heard something that I did, my bad. But I ain't heard nobody say shit. This shit just been talked about on the news, and that's all it is. And then in a minute, it ain't gonna be talked about no more. So where all these rally cry ass niggas at now, big dog, I don't see none of them niggas no more. This nigga big dog said, "I'm start calling shit out." So I'm calling it. I ain't heard that. The city commissioner, the county commissioner, the parks, nobody was of real importance and say shit about this shit yet. Except Channel 17 and 4. And that's only because he's getting them ratings, bro.
And you know what's the crazy part about this? This right here is the reason, and somebody at my job before told me that I'm toxic to my kids. And I'm not gonna lie, I let his ass have it. Because at the end of the day, this is a parent's worst nightmare. And this is why I don't, I'm not gonna lie, my kids, they be wanna go to the parks, they be wanna do this, they be wanna do that. But this is one of the reasons why. Because at the end of the day, it be so much going on. We can't keep an eye on everything. We can't, if okay, but I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, go with your sister or whatever. If they got a brother, go with your sister to the bathroom. Wait for them. This the type of things that we fear. And I fear this. This is one of the reasons why I don't be wanting my kids to go to the parks and things like that. Not saying that it only happens at parks because it happens everywhere. It can even happen at school. You get what I'm saying? But this is the fear that parents have in their brain. Well, at least I do, of things like this going on, and why I shelter my kids so much because of the fact of this. Even when they go off to school, I tell my kids straight up, yeah, they've been at their same school from when they were like 2 and 3 years old to the point where their janitors are know them by names. They're friendly. And I let them know I don't care. I don't give a damn. You see them coming, you go the other way. If they in the bathroom cleaning, they be like, "Oh no, come on, it's okay. I'm about to leave." No, hell no. You go find you another bathroom, or you go back in your classroom and you let your teacher know such and such, Mr. Such and such was in the bathroom. I need to go in there. Whatever it is. And that's another reason how some of these grown ass people are able to lure these kids too, because they feel like in their brain, oh, they know me. They know I'm not gonna do that. And that be right on their damn mind.
damn.
I caught a janitor at my kid's school one time. My kid was leaving and running, and he was like, "Oh, give me a hug. I see you on Monday." I said, "Hell no, you don't hug him. First of all, that's a grown ass man. That's number one. Number two, he should not be friendly like that with you. Number three, you should not be friendly. Like if he say, okay, see you later, have a you do the hey, okay, see you later, you wave your hand. You don't run and go get him no hug just because, oh, that's Mr. Lammy or whatever. I don't give a damn who he is. Yes, I know him. I've known him for a long time. but that still does not justify. We don't rock like that. We don't do that. I don't care. No.
Well, he initiated that. Like, hey, give me a hug.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he was like, all right, I see y'all leaving. I see y'all mom came and got y'all, have a good weekend. He's like, all right, let me give me a hug. I'll see you Monday. Oh no, 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 no.
He initiated wanting a hug.
I nipped that shit right there in the bud. I cut that short. Like, no, I don't rock like that. I don't play like that. That's too much for me.
Listen,
Too
man.
many rockhead game.
Listen, man. Shout out to the parents who, dealing with life with these little girls and just these children in general. You know what I'm saying? We gonna send our prayers. We gonna go ahead and get into these shenanigans. You know what
We
I'm saying?
definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah.
They go get her.
Monica had inboxed me, asked me what we doing the show this week on TikTok. So I thought she was gonna pop
Yeah.
on way before everybody else, because she made sure we was doing it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I text. I don't know. I text. A couple people. My son.
It is what it is, man. We're gonna make it do what it do.
Listen, man. It's your dog, Big Dog Zay to go get it. Baby dog, we vibing 305 Sports Vibe. The chill spot, 305. We in here. Listen, Big Dog, I need you to roll that beautiful beam footage. Let's see how we roll, how this look. I want to see it. I ain't never did it. Try something. Why is it not playing?
Big dog with new gadgets and gadgets.
I'm trying to see why it's not playing though.
It was playing one time, but we just ain't heard nothing.
Well, I just ain't hear.
You gotta cut the volume away. There you go.
I ain't hear. Mm.
Baby dog, what's Shari at?
She watching Love Island. She said she gonna get on afterwards.
Hey man, this Love Island shit got the whole fucking community going crazy. I thought that was a little punk show or some shit, but I guess not. Everybody been watching that shit. What's going on with that shit? I don't know. Amanda told me that it's just a show about everybody sleeping with everybody. Like, what the fuck? I ain't never watched it before, but Amanda, I was at work, she was like, hey, let me Love Island, everybody kissing everybody boyfriend. Like, why the fuck you want to watch that? All y'all want to have community relationship? A lot of motherfuckers gonna be getting burnt and shit. Like, but. Oh, okay. So somebody in the back just told me it's a real life dating app. So what the fuck is that? Well, I guess because I done turned in my 40s now, I don't want to go on no shit. Well, everybody sharing everybody. Like, what the fuck type of shit is that? That gotta be like 25 and under motherfuckers want to be on that.
I'm finna show y'all the cake. Mind you, I told him this at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So that's plenty of time to have somebody to still make a cake with it today if you paid extra.
Yeah, I was trying to see something. You wasn't able to hear that, huh?
I heard it a little bit.
I
I
heard
heard
another.
about somebody had to make a cake estimate, but I ain't heard what exactly what it was saying though.
Hold on, let me try something. I never did it with Instagram. So I'm finna see something. But the shit was playing, but I ain't. I thought it was playing. Hold up.
Baby Dr. Science says she going on Love Island. You gonna sign the papers for that?
Oh, she don't need no paper sign. She 18.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Yes, she is 18. So she don't need no paper size. She just sign up and go.
She wanna be on the dating app?
Big dog is still muted at the bottom. There you go, cuz.
Yeah, but I don't. It ain't playing. Maybe the share shit not fucking with it like that. It don't. I never really did it like this. I was on YouTube last time. Yeah, I'm playing it. It ain't playing. And when I unshare it, it'll play.
Nah, I'm finna say I can't even see them little ass letters, but you know, I just read the question. We could get into it, but I can't even see. I got a what?
Nah. Yeah, it ain't rocking right. Let me try something. Let me see something. So I'll be sharing the screen and I'm trying to catch the so I don't have to pull on the clips up.
Nah, I got you. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's always something new, man. But hey, while he
what they
trying to
do?
fix that, I gotta get into some shit that I've been fucking up on. I've been I've been I've been I've been neglecting my people, bro, and I apologize. I got a couple inboxes. I got a couple shit from a couple people saying I stopped doing the morning motivation. I ain't doing no more story time. Listen, bro, I'm a real nigga. I ain't for the whole y'all to lie. Life been life for the nigga, and I've been doing my own. I've been going through my own little storms and shit. So I gotta apologize. Even Big Dog called me, and I ain't scared to say it. My dog left me a message that touched me to my heart because I've been falling off on doing what I'm supposed to do. I got a vision and a plan for this shit. This ain't just something that I do for fun or a hobby, and I just ain't been having the time and the energy to put into it. But I see that shit that I think that's not people don't take important, they do. Like motherfuckers been saying like, damn, what happened to the morning motivation? We still waiting for another story from the last story time. So to everybody who I've been neglecting, bro, I apologize for that shit for real. And even to the show, cause it take a lot of time, effort, and it take a lot of money to do this shit, even though it probably don't look like it to y'all, but it do. So to all my people who been inboxing me, bro, thank y'all for the shit y'all been the encouraging shit and saying prayers and shit. I'm gonna get this shit back right. And for Big Dog for still holding it down, cause I ain't been on my A game lately. But that's just because at the end of the day, I'm a motherfucking person too. And when my mind be going through a million different things, I get caught in the storm, boy. I gotta learn how to, you know what I'm saying, not let that shit affect what I got going on with this. So to everybody, I apologize to my nigga Big Dog and everybody else who been feeling the effects of what I've been going through. I apologize because I've been neglecting what I'm supposed to do. I'm for the start back getting my morning motivations. I'm for the start back getting my story times out and the chill
Nigga
spot for
giving
to
a
be
broad
back
apology.
how I was. Who is that? Oh my God. So we got a reunion tonight, my nigga. God damn, we got outside the box in the chill spot back finally. Monica and Baby Dog back with me. I used to be y'all producer till y'all fired me. How I get fired from a free job? Which one of y'all want to answer that first?
That's what you call that?
Yeah, y'all fired a nigga. Like my show was doing Big Dog with my producer. I was y'all producer. Y'all motherfuckers just fired me. My whole show got killed like I was a whack ass producer. And I used to be up with y'all there sometime.
Nigga, you got to be up to be producing.
That's funny.
Lights, camera, action. I always made sure the lights was right. I
And
always
once the
gave
lights, camera, action with the rolling, your lights was out.
I always gave Monica her own mic. I always gave you your own mic. I always made sure y'all was straight.
We
Monica, don't do
appreciate
me
you
like
for
that,
that.
Monica. Give
We
me some,
appreciate you for that.
Monica, give me some credit. Now I ain't used to make sure you was straight. Smoke a little
Oh, yeah,
joint with
yeah,
you and go to
yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
Right?
You
See,
did.
half of the outside the box fucking with the kid, the other half not.
I'm just saying. I gave you a props. I said, yeah, you used to give lights, camera, action, and after that, your lights was out.
Sometimes, not
Mm-hmm.
all the time. But
Okay.
but but
That's a
but why
dog
Big
scared
Dog
nigga
try?
with dread.
Oh, we got Coach P. Cantan on the goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Nah, but
Not the
why?
pink scared fan.
Why Big Dog trying to fix what he fixing? Y'all just came in, Steve and Monica, so I'm gonna keep it going while he fixing it. What your thoughts is? I go with you, Monica, cause you a mama. Then I go with Steve. what your thoughts is about the little girl situation that happened at Gwen Cherry, or do you know what happened at Gwen Cherry?
I heard. What you mean? What do I think?
You know what I'm saying? So as a mama, how you feel about it? Like, how you feel like we could change that shit, or cause like okay, like I was telling Big, like, I
I
was mad.
feel like,
Okay, go ahead.
for one, I don't understand why they hire teens. He was an employee at the park, right?
No,
If
no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no, no. He
mistaken.
was just out there. He was just out there.
Oh,
He
he was
wasn't an
just out
employee.
there.
Yeah, he was just out there. He was just out there. He wasn't working for the county or nothing.
He was a prowler.
It's a so that's the problem. You can't ban people from coming to the park, even though
Right,
you got camp going on.
right.
So they need to do something about that.
Same thing I said. They have to
They need to
because
do something about the fact that, because I remember one time somebody was at the park. My baby was going to aftercare with a whole fucking knife. They had to make all the kids go inside. Something needs to be done about that.
But I'm saying like, okay, so then I'm gonna go to Steve because Steve a football coach too. He got a daughter. As Monica say, son need to be done, Steve. I ain't taking up for nobody, but at these parks, the coach is there to coach. So when the coaches get into coaching, cheerleader, football, and all that, you might not see everything going on. Of course, at our park, when it happened, it's a late procedure, but we start saying if somebody got to go to the bathroom, we're gonna have to send the coach to. But as you coaching and a kid like Coach Steve can I go to the bathroom and you tell him to go to the bathroom and then some shit like that happen, would you feel like that was your fault or how would you feel? Because nigga, I done been a coach for years just like you, Steve, real shit. And when we coaching, we ain't for to say, okay, I'm for to stop and take you to the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom, nigga, go to the bathroom. So what you think about that, Steve? How you think we'll be able to? You think that shit gonna change now?
Nah, but one thing about it, shit, I'm gonna feel bad because I got kids myself. So of course, that's just the human nature part of it. So I'm gonna feel like it's my fault. Like it's just the same thing. Like it don't stop when it comes to bullets being sprayed. You feel me? Like we still see them as our kids. So no matter what, if they at the park and bullets get sprayed, what we doing? We trying to grab all our kids up and hey yo, get down, get down. You know what I'm saying? And before we grab our
Right.
shit, you feel me? So we know we gonna have our shit, but at the end of the day, we still
Exactly.
gotta make sure the kids. That's just me. You feel me? I'm gonna protect. I want somebody to protect mine, but overall. I feel like we need to get the villages back involved because we too separate. We too separated. We too far apart. Like this shit literally started happening in our backyard, dog. And this is what they really wanted. They wanted they wanted the man out of the house. You feel me? Like they wanted for the women to be how you say it, to be vulnerable. You heard me like this shit, they not a proud, it's just opening up to our parts at the end of the day because we not closing in how we used to be. We don't got the same morals or the same motherfucking standards that we used to be. Like shit like that couldn't happen back in the day. You feel me? Like cause somebody auntie or uncle would have seen that, hey, and they thought, man, it just wouldn't have happened the same way back in the day. You feel me?
Now I respect that. I
That
respect
shit
that.
could
Well,
change, but it's like I say, man, like you can't trust people, dog. You can't even trust
it's gonna
the
it could
neighbor.
change.
Like you can't trust.
It could change, but it's gonna be hard to change because everybody got
Yeah,
they mentality like don't do
they
this to
trust
my kid.
issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't touch
bro.
my kid. Like you ain't allowed to scream at my kid. Don't touch my
Yeah,
kid. Don't do this to my kid. So if a nigga see your kid doing something fucked up, you don't want them to stop and tell your kid that that's not what they supposed to do. Cause back in the day, next door neighbor see you beat your ass, your mom come home and tell your
they
mom,
could be able
and
to
then you finna
beat
get
you. Heard
another
me?
fucking beating, bruh. So you like, God damn, you already beat me, then don't tell my mama what's going on. But
Yeah,
it ain't like that. And when you beat a bitch kid now, when the mama come, who the fuck told you to touch my baby bitch? This. So now the
now
kid
they
know
ready
that.
to
Because
shoot
I
you
see
and
kids
shit.
do that shit at school. But what you said is true because baby doll told me one time she was going to a park and some niggas came out there shooting and she had to grab her daughter and run. So how all the other kids was that time, baby doll? Was everybody in frantic or just it was just like that was just a reaction?
no, everybody was fronting, like everybody was running. I was running, I was pregnant, I was trying to grab my child, like all and these kids got traumatized being at the park. And like the nigga literally shot the other nigga right in front of his son. Like it was literally it was crazy. That was it for my daughter. She never that was it for her with parks. So it's like that's why I say something has to be done at like at stuff like this. I mean, like Monica
Mhm.
said, you cannot ban people because it's a public area. You cannot ban people. But at the same time, you can implement some type of safety net. Like at the end of the day, yeah, when these games go on, yeah, they have one or two officers at the park. But you still have motherfuckers out there drunk as hell, wandering, doing this, people out there with fire, all type of stuff. You never know what could go on. But I feel like a nigga or a person would think twice before they either do stupidity if they see multiple, like, polices or security or anything like that. They will kind of think twice. Like, damn, I know if I do this, I ain't really finna get out this situation because bitch, it's hella police out here. It's hella you know what I'm saying? I can't go and shoot, or I can't go and snatch a bitch and drag them in the bathroom because it's hella safety out here.
All right, let
Yeah.
me let me ask Monica and Steve. So, do y'all believe an offense like this deserves a death sentence or a death penalty?
Hell, uh, I
Yeah.
feel like something got to be made an example out of to stop this shit. You feel
Not
me?
about the
Like,
example. He really killed that little girl's spirit.
Hello.
So
Right.
he need to die too. Her spirit
Yeah.
yeah,
dead. He need to die.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
It's
I'm
shit
for
ain't
simple.
that
coming
too.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A soul for a
I'm for
soul, a
that.
spirit for a spirit.
It's so
Yeah.
many ways he
So
violated her. You
let me
feel
ask
me?
you. Let
That
me
we'll
okay.
never
So let me ask you
understand.
one. Let me ask you
He
one.
But
he
she
Monica.
really,
implemented
she really
lifelong trauma
trusted
on
him.
that girl.
She really trusted him. She
He
really went to go get
implemented
toilet paper for that
lifelong
nigga, bro.
trauma.
He never gonna be the same, and nothing he do. You feel
So
me?
Yeah.
do you think killing him would be better, or you think making him suffer in jail? Cause that big dog asked me,
Kill him.
and I
How
said,
you
okay,
suffer? Wait, what's suffering about living for free? You literally get fed 3 times and you don't pay a
Hello.
dime.
Nah, them
And
You
niggas
feel
gonna
sleep,
me?
keep fucking
You
his
sleep
ass
listen.
over and
comfortably
They
over.
bring.
and wake up. Hello.
Listen. It's that's a hotel stay.
Yeah,
They
hello.
deliver. You feel me? That shit is really like a resort.
Yeah.
Why would I
Yeah,
want you live in the
for
cush?
certain niggas, for certain
You in the
niggas though.
AC, or you got lights. Your power. Every time you hit that switch, that bitch cut on, and you ain't spent not near a dollar in the last 15 years.
Hello.
that's
No,
true.
you need to be
God damn.
dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to be
okay.
dead. You need to be dead. You need to be dead.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Nah,
I feel you.
ain't no that. How you suffering when
That's
you
a
Nah,
living
that's
for
different
it.
spin
free?
on
It
it,
You
go
boy.
either
getting
way,
you getting
man.
some of the
Like I
That's a
best
say,
sleep
just
in
how
result.
your
they
life
got it,
every night.
they got
It's
it from a
definitely
certain
free as hell.
age. So,
Man.
like I say,
You getting
I
some of
feel
the
like it
best
should be
sleep
done.
every night because you ain't got no stress, because you ain't got no
You ain't
fucking
gotta pay no
That
bills,
man
bills.
been sleeping.
Yeah.
nothing. You sleeping
They
like
gonna
a
rape the fuck
newborn
out of that
motherfucking
nigga
infant.
ass.
Hey,
They
hey,
gonna
he
toss that
might
nigga
not be
ass
in the
around.
population though. He gonna be somewhere isolated.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be in
Yeah,
Gym Park, Steve.
that's
So
probably
they
gonna
ain't
happen
gonna be
at
able
first.
to
But
get
they
him.
man, he gonna get his ass flipped through there. He gonna get flipped through there. Heard me?
Let me tell you something.
He definitely gonna endure what that little girl
Let me
endured.
let me just
But
tell y'all something about the prison system because I worked in it for 13 years. They don't
Gotcha.
give a fuck about your charge. You'll have a whole gang member with 6 bodies in the cell right next to you, and y'all niggas got to share a day room, a rec yard, a dining hall, a medical. Yeah, you better pray them niggas don't ask nobody to Google your fucking name when they get on the phone.
hmm,
Mm-hmm.
We
hello.
not protecting
Oh,
you.
I
Yeah,
got you.
that
So you
nigga
so
Yeah,
protect
we
so
not
you.
so
protecting
wait.
you.
So Monica, what you say? Even if he in the cell by himself, he still got to come out with other people.
You feel
That's
me?
right.
I
Ain't no
got you. I got
special.
you.
Yeah,
Good
ain't
shit,
no none
Monica.
of that.
That
Ain't
Okay.
no
nigga
none of
gonna have
that.
to. He
Yeah,
gotta
what the
see all
fuck,
of
bitch?
that
This ain't
shit,
no. What you
man.
think? This the YMCA? We not here to
They gonna put
babysit,
him
baby.
probably
Go
on the floor
outside.
with. They might put him on the floor with the rest of their ass, maybe.
No, no,
But
no.
shit,
That's
like
in
I
the
say,
county. The
it might be
county does
pain.
that.
Oh,
The
there it is right there.
county does that, but the state ain't doing that, baby.
There it is
Yeah,
right
you better
there.
know
So
how
So
to
yeah,
fight real
so
good.
it's a difference between going to jail and going to prison. Basically, what
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Monica
yeah,
saying.
and going
Oh,
to
And
Mm-hmm.
that's
bed.
what
and the
Monica said.
first question niggas ask is, what that nigga in here for?
I thought you
You
can't
feel
ask
me?
niggas that shit. Well, from the movies, you
You
Man,
can
feel
you
me?
ask niggas that
sleep.
That's the
You
shit.
reason.
crazy as
So
hell.
that's why I
You
say. That's why
crazy.
I say. No, 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 no. Let me tell you what them niggas do. They'll look at your ID because you got to put on the ID, clip it to your shirt. In prison, they'll get your first and last name and tell they people when they get on their collect call. Look this up for me on the DOC website.
Hmm.
That shit is public information, bitch. Your goose cooked. If you know, like I know, where your shit backwards 24/7, my boy. Don't never let it show because if they get a hold of that information, you fucked in the game. We don't. They don't get
Yeah.
protected in the state.
Gotcha. Well, big dog,
Yeah.
you got it right, yeah, big dog.
And one thing about it, and two things for sure. Best believe you going somewhere where you gonna run across a family member of that person. Better
Mm-hmm.
believe, like it ain't no getting out of that. You may think, oh yeah, that person ain't got nobody in here, man.
The
Listen,
only how
people,
you won't get touched if they send you to another state. If your case is too celebrated, like that boy, what his name is? That shot up that school in Broward, the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, whatever.
Oh yeah, Stormy
Oh
Douglas
yeah,
shooter. Okay,
We
yeah.
don't know where that boy at. They done sent him to
that's
a whole nother
crazy. Work.
motherfucking state under a fake name.
Ain't that crazy? That's
That's
Yeah,
crazy
super
as
crazy.
That
fuck.
was
That's
a
super
lot. That
crazy.
was
yeah.
that was that was
But that's
big.
just how. But that's just white privilege, though. If you ask me,
Nicholas Cruz. Go try to look him up. I bet you won't find
that's
him.
just white privilege at the end of the day. So shit, like I
Exactly,
say,
because
black people don't get
I
the
bet you
same
can find the
privilege,
DC
bro.
sniper. I bet the DC sniper you can find his ass because he was black. You can find where he at right now. I bet Trav, who was killing all them niggas from John Doe, you can look him up and find him right now where the
Mhm.
fuck he at. But the fucking white boy, and they stopped that nigga ass. You remember that white boy killed them, went in that church and killed all them people? They stopped that
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga ass about Burger King on the way to fucking jail, bro.
yeah,
Get the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
out of
Yeah.
here, bro.
yeah.
That's why
That's
I
some
say this
straight
shit real out
bullshit,
here,
dog.
bro.
But that's why I say, dog, we behind the eight ball on a lot of shit. A lot of shit that we be struggling and fighting over. We be missing the whole motherfucking point. So if y'all don't pay attention, Trump just made a whole new motherfucking bill that got so much little details in that motherfucker that if you ain't paying attention, boy, your ass is fucked. The nigga said you been with somebody for 5 years that's legally your wife
Y'all
now.
married.
Fuck if you already in a, you could be legally married to somebody, but if you was in a relationship for 5 years and you can prove that you and that other person ain't been living in the same address for 5 years, you and that new person is married. Fuck a divorce, fuck all that shit. But Trump is a motherfucker. Play games if you want to. Y'all see this alligator camp?
Yeah.
All right.
Trump is for
300
the girls.
Nah, you know
$300.
that alligator shit just played. Cause like I said, it's a lot of homeless people out here, man. There's a lot of
But
shit
it
going
ain't just
on
for
out here,
homeless people,
man.
dog. It's for motherfuckers who that they try to deport. And now you see other countries is taking
The
this shit into
government get paid to house inmates, not homeless people.
right.
We
But
doomed, baby.
hey
That
man,
shit crazy work,
That's
bro.
that's why you'll never see them housing the homeless because they don't get nothing out of that.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. All these motherfucking jails that we done seen built over the years and prisons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a homeless shelter, just say if a motherfucker gotta go to committer's house. They gotta get out of that motherfucker 7 o'clock in the morning, can't come back at 7 o'clock at night. So they don't put the inmates out. The inmates in that motherfucker 365.
Yep.
And they
Now,
make sure that they get 3 meals. Then I don't know what they feed them. And God, please, I don't want to know
Because
what they
that's their
feed them.
home.
But
They
them
signed the
motherfuckers
lease.
get
When they
fed
got
three
sentenced,
meals a
that's their
day.
lease.
now
They
I
ain't
want
putting
to
them out
know
because they signed the
did
lease when they got
did
sentenced.
Trump put that man? So it was a Cuban or Mexican, whatever he was, that had raped a 9-year-old little boy. Now, did he put him in alligator Alcatraz? Because when the mama went to confront him, he laughed and said to the mama, "Oh, I'm Mexican. That's what we do."
Everybody in the attic.
Mhm.
Like, bitch, you just raped a 9-year-old little boy, and you talk about because your nationality, that's what y'all do.
Yeah.
You talking
Be
about
for
that shit
real.
Listen,
out down
the
south?
the child the child offender unit at my jail is filled with Hispanics and Haitians. Them the main ones. Hispanics, Haitians, and Jamaicans. Island men think that there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and you right about that one, Monica. You absolutely right.
They don't think
They
wrong.
don't
What's wrong with what?
they don't messing with
Messing
underage
with little
girls.
kids. Yeah, that's
Oh
Hmm.
true.
Lord.
Because in their country,
Yeah,
that's what they do. They
that's a
have the little
practice.
9-year-old
Yeah.
girls pregnant,
That's a
especially if they don't got their
practice.
period. The 10-year-old little girls walking around with a fucking baby in her stomach from a forty
Yeah,
year
that
old
shit
man.
crazy,
Be
bro.
for
Yeah,
real.
That
that is
shit
a
crazy.
practice in those
Come
countries.
on, man.
That shit
That
crazy.
is
Let me
definitely
tell
a
you
practice
something.
in them
When I
countries.
was growing up, and it's a true story, my grandma knew a man and he was from like the islands. I can't remember what he was from. But we used to go over to their house because the island people, they always have big parties. And kids, everybody go. And we dancing in the
Fuck.
living room. And the man, we dancing and he take his hand and rub down my chest. Bitch, I'm a little girl. But
Hmm.
it's okay to him because he's married and his wife sitting right there. Margaret, she's sitting right there, not saying nothing. Bitch, I walked off and my grandma was a police officer and went and told my grandma. Like this man just rubbed his hand across my damn chest. No.
What your grandma
Hmm.
did.
Oh yeah, that party was in. That was the it for that.
But that's the fucked up part about life, bro. Back in the days, and I still say that's fucked up right now. A lot of that fuck shit used to go on, and the people used to try to sweep it under the rug. Your goddamn uncle or somebody you know been fucking with these little kids, and you couldn't even say nothing about it. It ain't like that now. That's one thing I gotta get a new generation of parents. We don't give a fuck, nigga. Now bust your motherfucking ass. But back in the day, you
So
wasn't
so
allowed to
this
talk
what I
about
want to
family
say.
secrets, bro.
That's why I say
This
I'm
what I want
surprised
to
they didn't
say.
shoot that nigga at that park, and they
I
just
remember
beat
one
his ass.
time. I remember Zay. One time you was making a big deal about family not being family no more, not having reunions no more.
Right,
And I was telling you in this
Posted
day and
that shit.
age, you feel me? We don't give a fuck about beef and we gonna beef.
right.
So that's the reason why we don't have that type of shit. Cause bitch, my mama told me what Uncle Johnny did to her. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, but see,
You
it just go back to the point that Steve always trying to make, Monica. I feel like we missed the camaraderie of that shit. And when I say it like that, like me and my cousins, we all growed up together. So like we have fun at our family functions. Like it's 4th of July or somebody, we all going to just say auntie this whatever house. And all the kids outside, all the grown-ups in the house. So we really ain't know what was going on. I think that make the kids better. And I think that comes to shit with like Steve said with the video like I got little cousins right now that I don't even know. I got kids right now that got cousins that around they same age that
Don't
they don't
even
even
know.
know because
Mm-hmm.
we don't know. Like whoever I hang with, whatever family members I choose to deal with, that's the family members' kids that my kids know. So back in the
mm-hmm.
days, you ain't have no choice. It's like Memorial Day, 4th of July, such and such, such and such. Everybody got to be at everybody's crib. Like, no, it ain't no if, and, buts about it. And even if my mom and your mama sisters and they beefing and our grandma still alive, yo, our ass still gonna be there. And your grandma ain't gonna have that shit all day with them walking by each other not saying nothing.
93.
Like, how long that shit gonna last?
You
You
right.
feel me?
You
But
right. Even though they beefing, but my
I
thing
say
is when you
93,000.
gotta go there, and see your abuser sitting up acting like nothing never happened, and you had to ignore it because that shit was normalized to act
We
like
gonna
nothing
shoot it out
happened.
because I'm not
What
pulling
I'm
none of
telling
this
you,
down.
when I'm telling you in 2025, we not acting like our abuser not sitting
I
right
nah,
now.
yeah,
know.
yeah,
And we
nah. In 2025,
Right,
Monica, the
we
family reunion be a
spazzing.
fucking Royal Rumble. You would
You
think that
damn
these
right.
motherfuckers ain't even family. You got
Yep.
everybody at the motherfucker fighting, bro.
so you saying, oh, my mom and my auntie beefing, they still gotta come. It ain't about beefing, it's about reliving your trauma. I ain't doing that. Y'all know what he did to me. Y'all keep inviting him and inviting me like y'all want me to pretend like nothing ain't going on. Yeah, fuck all y'all.
Okay, so let me ask you a question on that shit. So if say something like that happened,
So
God
we
forbid
supposed to
something
give
like that
up
happened.
all of our family.
No, that was just for the answer. So if something like that happened, Monica, what do we do? Do we kick this person out of the family?
I'm
If
just
you
trying to make you understand why people will stop coming around and stop
no, but
engaging
I'm
in
asking
certain
you a
shit.
question. I'm asking you a question. It's 3 females on here. I see Brittany that got on here. If you had a family member, baby
Hmm.
doll, Monica, or Brittany, and the family member just say you know long time ago, maybe he touched your auntie or or even just say your mama. What should the family do? Should he be kicked out the family? Cause that's still your family member. So how do you deal with that?
He should be kicked out the
So
family
we
if I came
can't.
to y'all and told
Everybody
y'all when
shouldn't
it happened
suffer
and
for
y'all
that
told me
one
to shut
nigga.
up. No, he need to be kicked out the family.
Right. That's no question
If
about
I
it
come to you
because
and if I came to you at the time that it happened and express that, and y'all, girl, be quiet, girl, ain't nobody, you feel me? Like basically letting me know, like, yeah, we probably figured that shit happened, but we don't want to hear that.
Yeah, quiet.
Yeah,
But
he
that's how a
supposed to
lot of
have
people.
been
That's
kicked
how a
out the
lot of them
family.
dealt with that shit back in the day too, man. That's why a lot
Right.
of these things where it comes to our parents, as far as how they handle shit, but sometimes we gotta get them grace because a lot of people ain't getting no therapy. They don't know how to handle a lot of shit that we know how to handle today. You feel me? Like, and I ain't saying that we should push that shit to the side, like. But it's just a lot of things that they had to deal with. They didn't know how to do because the people before them told them to shut up. Then like made it seem like okay, shit, well nothing we could do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not really their fault. It's just how they was raised. Like that's the same thing that you
but we
raising
could
a little
break
boy
that
telling
curse
him not to
though.
cry, not
We
to
Listen,
could
do
how
break
nothing.
that
how
Shit,
curse.
I
listen.
feel that. I
How
understand. I
you
want to
were
do that, but we
raised,
can't do
how
that where
you were raised
everybody feeling
doesn't
like
listen.
we just gonna
Shit.
shut the whole
How
family down.
listen,
Okay,
how you
and
were
so what? So
raised
you would
has
rather keep a
nothing to
pedophile
do
around your
with my
kids?
trauma.
Not if I'm
You
putting that nigga ass around.
no.
If I put his ass in
How
his place and I get him up out of there, he never gonna be around my kid.
Right.
listen, how
Right.
you were raised ain't got nothing to do with the way I was affected when he did what he did to me. It don't got nothing to do with none of that shit. I don't give a fuck how you was raised. I'm telling you, he did this to me. Why the fuck this nigga still coming to Thanksgiving 25 years later?
Cause I ain't making no excuses, but some people might think that the nigga changed. They might be like,
It
okay,
ain't no change.
The
Once a
nigga
no,
changed
Man, I'm
and
pedophile is
telling
never
you,
always a
I just
pedophile.
I'm
gotta
telling
be,
you,
I just
I'm
it
gotta be
act
telling
It
you
ain't
like
no
it never
real.
exactly
change.
happened.
It
how
ain't no
How you
everybody
change.
gonna
dealt with that
change?
shit
How you
back
gonna
in the
think he
day was
changed when they don't even think
quietness.
he did it?
Right.
But now,
Everybody.
Monica, one
Eh,
thing I know, a lot of times now, cause I see Monica, one thing I know, they know the motherfuckers did. It's never
did
they
it.
thought he didn't
Yeah.
did. They
That's
just
my
don't want
point.
you to tell
That's my
nobody
point.
else that he
That's
did it.
all it
They
is.
know
And
that
that's
nigga
That's
why
did
all
that
that
shit.
is.
and that's
Right.
why the family reunions are
Cause you
null
don't
and
not
void.
know, you know that shit at the end of the day, man.
Hmm.
But it be
Shit,
bullshit. And
family.
I
But
feel you.
she true though. It's true though what she said. Like, cause like I say, family beef hard, and that's one of the reasons why shit family beef
See,
hard
back
at
in
the
the
end of
day,
the
it
day.
was you got to show up regardless because we family.
Right.
Yeah, when your
Now
mama and
people
shit.
really
Oh yeah, that's
choosing.
your
Now
uncle. Go
people
hug him.
really choose. Yeah, now people really choosing their own healing for real and their own
Yeah,
peace and their
We
own
get we
happiness.
give
facts.
we
So I don't give a fuck
it's
about
a
what y'all
difference. It's a
talking
difference
about.
between like what Baby Doll said about how people used to grow up. We grow up different now. These kids now, a lot of these kids now, boy, they got a lot of free will than what we had. Motherfucking kids now tell their
Yeah,
parents different
because
shit
they
that I
humans.
wouldn't even think about saying to my mom. Motherfucker tell you what they want to do, what they don't want to do. This not
They,
fair. That's not fair.
you do know that kids
Shit.
are humans and they have their own feelings and their own
Right.
Okay,
They
emotions.
and
have
so I
You
was
abortions.
do know
so
that, right?
I wasn't a human. I ain't have my own feeling. My mama tell me
They
to shut the fuck up.
Hey,
That's
the
And I'm
that
like,
ain't
kids
got
need
who
nothing
you
to do
talking
guidance.
with
to?
us. That
Man,
ain't got
bitch,
nothing to
get
do
slapped
with
the fuck
us.
down, man.
Okay, so
Hey,
how did that
kids
make
Well,
need
you
guidance.
but
feel?
but one
How did
thing
that make
about
you feel
life,
when
I
your
ain't gonna
mama
tell
tell
a
you
That
shut
made
the
lie.
me
fuck
know.
up?
That made me
One
know
thing
to
I'm gonna
shut the
say.
fuck up.
Hey, one
That
thing I'm gonna
know that
say,
made me do.
But
and
still, you
nobody
still
can't
felt some
refute
type of
this.
way about it.
Nobody can refute this. Us getting away from that shit, literally, we got a bad bunch of kids right now. We
That
got a
was
lot
fucking
of
up the
fucked up
generation
kids,
right
literally,
now,
from
boy.
getting
That
away
was
from that.
fucking
So,
up the
so I
generation
don't
right
care
now,
about
boy.
what
Hey,
anybody say. We
hey, the
literally
kid.
got away from shit that literally shaped our kids into what they
What's
need
up?
to be,
Hey,
bro.
what's up, y'all boys? Everybody all right? What's up,
Yeah,
y'all,
what's
man?
up, Petty?
Just
Yo,
checking in. What's up, y'all? Interesting conversation, though. I like the conversation. Just checking in with y'all, though. That's it. I got
Nah,
nothing
nigga, but
to do
you got
today.
an opinion on that shit, but bro,
On what?
listen.
No, no, I do
A
got a
lot of
small
shit that we
opinion.
used to do, bro, a lot of shit that made you be able to be where you at right now. And I'm gonna just tell you this, cause like I like to tell Big Dog, nigga, check the facts. Back in the days, it was a lot of niggas getting beat up and stabbed and shit like that. Now it's more niggas getting killed. We lost control of our kids. Right now, you be living in the house with a motherfucking murderer, and you scared to say something to him, cause you don't know what the nigga will do to you, or you don't know what the little girl will do to you. Back in the day, nigga, our parents wasn't scared of us. My mom was never scared. I don't give a fuck how big of the my mama I got. She always would tell you, I knock you the fuck down. Right now,
So,
that shit don't be like that. I see parents go back and forth arguing with their fucking kids. And you don't think they talking to a bitch on the street or a nigga on the street. Man, that shit wasn't like that back in the day. Your
hey,
older
Zay,
uncle, your older brothers will fuck you up. Who are you talking to, bro?
hey,
That's
Zay,
still your mama.
I want to
Come
say
on,
something
man.
real quick. I'm just a spectator for the night. I just want to say something real quick though. The kids today is more free to do what they want to do and everything, but they're the most saddest kids ever. You kind of get what I'm saying? And Monica, I just want to say one thing. I know they got emotions, but as a kid, you don't understand nothing, so you kind of do need guidance. You might veer away from that, but you kind of do need guidance. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I want to say for the
It's
night.
one thing to
I'm
guide
a
and it's one
spectator.
thing to direct and control.
No, but you do
Right.
listen. You got to
It's
remember
one
this.
thing
White
to
people direct.
guide and it's one thing to direct and control. You telling
No,
your child,
every
don't do it because I said so, period, and
Yes,
not
that's
giving
what
them
it
no
is. That what
understanding.
parenting. No, no, all right. Not giving them understanding is wrong. But parenting is that you're gonna direct them in a way, and you're gonna tell them why we should go this direction. If you explain it or not,
A lot of
maybe that's
parents
right or
ain't know
wrong.
why though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What you mean?
A lot of us were
It's just
raised
because I
to
But
said
know
no, but
so.
it
why.
depends on what.
Say it
Every
again,
listen.
baby, because I said so. Come on, you got
They
a
just
daughter,
be
so
like, just because I
if
said so.
Yeah, because I
every
know
time you
I'm
tell
gonna
your
do what's
daughter
best
something,
for
Monica,
you.
not to do, and she
I'm gonna
say,
tell you
why?
exactly why.
Tell me why. And in a minute, you're gonna feel like I don't have to explain to you why the fuck I told you not to do it. I told you not to do it, so don't do it. Well, that's just the way I parent. I ain't for to be
She
keep
won't have
saying,
to ask me. I'm already telling her, listen, you need to make sure you take this trash out this and that amount of times because
I
this
don't
and
owe
this and
my
this will
child an
happen.
explanation for everything.
right? What the
I
fuck I'm
don't.
explaining to you? Like
For
I'm
what?
the
She not
one
gonna
getting up in the morning going to work.
Not
I'm
for
it
the one
don't
gotta buy
everything.
your
matter.
shoes. I'm the one gotta buy your clothes.
You
So I
giving
gotta
them the
tell you,
why,
I gotta tell you
I
Zay.
gotta
wash this
help the
dish, and you
child
gotta
through
tell
life,
me
not
why.
do
You
other.
automatically giving them the why ain't got nothing to do with them being you the adult. They need
I
to have
gotta,
understand because certain
yeah.
shit is for them to function in society without you when they get grown.
I
That's why
understand
these.
that. That's what I'm
So
saying.
that's
But I
my
want to
point.
tell
That's
them
why
why
you
I
find a lot
can't.
of girls that don't know how to do nothing because ain't nobody tell them the fucking why ahead of time. And when they ask why, you can't ask me why because I'm getting them every day going to
Monica,
work. I'm the adult, you the
wait,
child.
but Monica, there's a lot of things that your
I
mom or
I, I
dad may
don't
say
agree
to
with
you when
that.
you were young. But look, Steve don't say ain't things that your parents said to you when you were younger, right? And it was like
Hmm.
when you get older, you gonna understand. You get what I'm saying?
And
And
I'm
you
old and I
understand?
fucking
When I got
understand.
older and I was like,
That's a
oh
riddle.
shit,
That's a riddle.
I
Don't give me no
see
riddle.
why she was doing this. Or I see why she told me I can't do this or shouldn't do
That's a
that. You
fact.
get what I'm saying?
That's a
Some
fact.
things I was explained, some things wasn't explained. It was more like, listen, don't do it. That's it. You feel me? Maybe they feel like I was a kid. They ain't want to bring me into that world, explain what's gonna come with it. I don't know. But some shit wasn't explained, and later on, I did see. Okay, I understand now.
I don't got no problem with you explaining something to your kid. You tell your kid take the garbage out every night before a certain time, so we don't get roaches, so we don't get rats. Watch this every night, so we don't get this. Keep your room clean, so I don't do that. And you explain it to them why. What I'm saying is, if it's something that you tell them to do, and they asking you why, not that you telling them why you want them to do it. Like if everything I tell my kid, I gotta have a conversation with them about it. I feel like as a parent, that's a problem. I don't have to explain every fucking thing I want you to do. If I tell you to do it, just do it. And if I want to tell you why, I'm gonna
Why?
tell you
Cause you the
why.
parent.
What's a
Yeah,
pop?
But Monica, Monica, I ask
why
you
the
this,
fuck am
Monica.
I? If
Monica, I
that's
want
the
to ask
case,
you
then
one
I don't
thing
got.
real
Wait, hold
quick.
on, Graham. If
You
that's the
don't
case,
want your
then I
kids
don't
to
need to tell you
understand
Monica,
why they
shit.
doing
Monica,
Do
I
what
something.
want
you
to ask
want
you,
to
Monica.
do.
Let me ask you this, Monica. Would you tell your child to do anything that's gonna hurt them, harm them, or something beneath? Like, you understand what I'm saying? I,
Exactly.
so
No.
why is nothing you telling your child to do that's gonna harm them or it's not gonna make them better in the future? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like damn, that's how I feel. Like
Listen.
Why I gotta explain everything I tell you to do? I'm telling you to do it for a
I'm gonna tell.
reason.
So when I'm thinking about the kids that ask why, I'm thinking about babies. I ain't thinking about no teenagers.
no,
That's
ain't no
that's
why
for
with
one.
babies. Cause I feel like that's the guidance stage. That we starting to guide you to the
Yeah,
type of
but you
person I
got to
want you
give
to
them an
be.
understanding of why they're
Remember
doing
one thing we got to
things.
remember, Monica. One thing we got to remember: a parent is supposed to guide their kid into the person they want the kid to be. We hoping that every parent have the right mind state to guide that person to be a great person into the community. You feel what I'm saying? So your way of parenting is your way of how you basically raising this child to be in a community when they get grown, bro. Basically, that's what parenting is.
So you just
Preparing them
gonna
for
tell them just do this, do that, do this, do
yeah.
that. But they don't understand that it's needed to
No,
be a
as a
functioning.
baby, I'm not explaining
It
to a
don't
baby.
matter.
As a baby, I'm gonna make a routine for a baby. I'm not gonna explain it. I'm gonna make the routine. It's easy. You ain't gotta explain that
But I'm
then.
saying if the baby asks why, you wouldn't explain why. I'm talking
Yeah,
about four or
yeah.
five
I
years old.
explain why. I explain why and
Okay.
why a few
So
times, and
I
after
don't
that,
know
I
if you speaking from a child's point of view or like a teenager point of view. Because
know
a
a child,
teenager,
even
I
from a
feel like they
child,
trying you.
even
Right.
from a
Okay. So
child,
that
I
we're on
will
the same
answer the
page,
whys
Monica.
a few
I'm talking about
times.
teenagers. I ain't talking about little
Nah,
babies because
A
babies just don't
because
teenager, it ain't
I
understand.
no
said
listen,
when
listen,
Right.
you
listen. For
Okay.
me,
just
Okay.
like
with
you
a
be
Yeah,
like,
teenager,
let
don't
it
me
ain't
don't
no
explain.
play in that
whys.
socket, you gonna
It
hurt
ain't no
yourself.
why no
You
more as a
explain to
teenager.
them
Even
as a
as a
child. You feel
child,
me?
Right.
it's
But
Yeah.
when
No.
they
No.
get
why.
to
No.
a
I feel you
certain
on that.
age,
Right.
when they
Right.
get to understand
Man, it
what
gets
you
why I'm gonna
saying
beat your
is
ass.
what you
For
saying.
me,
Right. Right.
the more
No,
explaining is
okay, so
why I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
beat your
speaking
ass
from a
if you do
teenager
something.
point of view. Nah,
That's
a
what the
teenager
more
just
explaining
that's
is
just
for me.
trying you.
Right. I think they just playing your motherfucking intelligence.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
said,
just
if it's a
trying you. A
baby
teenager
and you like,
trying
no,
you.
if it's a baby, you like, don't stick your head in that socket, you gonna get shot. And they like, why or how? Then you tell them, okay, yeah, it's gonna get electrocuted because
Yeah,
they
a
don't know.
teenager,
You
no, they
feel?
just trying
Okay,
you.
so we just had a difference of where we was coming at with it, but it's the
Hmm.
same. It's the same. That's how you clear
Yeah,
that
I'm
up.
speaking from a child, like
No, I
curious
got you. I got
mind.
you. I got you. I got you.
Kids be so curious at a certain
Yeah, nah,
age.
when the
So
kid
that's what
don't
I'm
know, they
speaking
don't
from.
know. Yeah, when the kid
Hmm.
don't know, they don't know.
Yeah, I ain't speaking from no teenager. Nah, teenagers just want to fuck with you. They asking you why.
Right.
Why?
Don't
But
ask
bitch,
me
what?
shit. But what's up, Big Dog? You ready yet, bro? Big Dog having a little technical difficulties, y'all, with what he was trying to run. I'm trying to see if he done got right now, or did he done faded out? Big Dog, you back? I don't know, y'all. I guess he's still working on it. So I got a clip that I see, right? So Monica and Baby, I'm gonna ask y'all, then I want Steve and Paige to ask after y'all. I had a clip that I seen, right? And it was a girl that lived with a nigga. She found out that the nigga was cheating. That wasn't the hard part. She found out that she working two jobs, the nigga working one, but he was giving his side bitch $800 every 2 weeks when he get paid. As a woman, how would you feel if you working two jobs?
It's $1,000 every 2 weeks,
Oh,
and
it's
he
a
was
thousand.
cheating
I
on
know
her.
it sound like
Yeah,
that,
and he
right?
was cheating on her for 5 years with the same girl.
So how the fuck would you feel if
Huh?
a nigga was kicking out 2 racks a month to this bitch? You working two jobs and he working one. How would you handle that, Monica?
I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm working on a food truck with no AC, but you invest in 2 bands every month. You could have got an AC on my food truck fixed. I'm working. This whole live with her mama. You investing in this deadbeat ass bitch. while your wife is slaving on the food truck in the heat, that shit over with. You don't fuck with me for real.
How
Yeah.
you how you feel about that, baby doll?
Around. Yeah. Let me get the
Yeah,
fuck on.
yeah, that
Yeah,
nigga
you
would
don't
be
fuck with me. Let me get
that
the
nigga
fuck
would
on.
be
My
straight
bad.
86. Number one, bitch, you taking, like Monica said, you taking out of our mouths. You feel me? I'm already bringing money in, but like she said, ain't no AC. That could have been, you feel me? I might have put in more hours on the food truck if I had AC going. I'm
So
probably
Working two
I'm probably closing the
jobs.
food truck at a certain
You
time of the
leaving
hour
it.
because
Listen,
I'm
that lady,
hot.
that
I'm
girl, that
sweating.
girl leaving one job, going straight to another job. You
you
could tell
feel
Yeah.
me?
her nigga was good.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
right here making sure the next bitch good. Our house could have been, our home could have been on straight swole. I got two, you got one. That's three incomes coming in,
And he
motherfucker.
was fucking with the side bitch so heavy. Whenever him and the side bitch beefing, he calling the side bitch mama. Ma, he thought,
Nah,
bitch,
this go back to how
what?
fuck niggas really be fucking shit up,
Okay,
boy.
so wait, I'm
Literally.
gonna get you, Steve. So Monica, yes or
Bitch,
no?
what?
Is that? So that's ground for termination. No question asked.
Yeah,
It's
he
grounds
got
for
caught and
Bitch,
termination
shit.
if
you
you
don't even
cheating,
get
bro.
no
I'm not.
rehire
If
papers
listen, if
around
you're
here.
cheating,
That's that shit
I'm not doing
86.
my job.
Okay,
He
so
getting
wait,
walked out the
hold on.
building.
So now we gonna flip this shit to Petty and Steve. So that means she had some
Mm.
good pussy or something. Like what got you paying $1,000 every 2 weeks?
Boy, that's a lot.
Hey, what's he doing? What's he doing that got you paying $1,000 every 2 weeks? You like fuck it. Your girl that works
Man,
slave. You like man, I need that money. What's he doing to you, Steve?
something don't make sense at that point. I ain't telling no lies, boy. A lot of shit ain't making sense.
She still stay with her mama.
What's up? What's up, Petty? What a girl
And
doing that
But
she
got you
probably
paying the
taking
stack?
that
but
two bands
so
and taking care of another nigga.
So
so the
what kind
nigga
of
be
job
leaving the
did you
crib
have
at 7 in the morning and
to
don't come back
give
till
this
three,
girl
four the
a
next
thousand
morning.
dollars every 2 weeks? He
No,
had to be,
it wasn't the fact that he had a good job, big dog. He had one job. His wife had two,
so. But
but
what
that
I'm
was
saying
just
is,
that was her income.
if you giving a bitch $1,000 every 2 weeks, what your check looking like to the point where you get you got to be giving
I
your
think he's no, I think
family
he
the
an
lower end of
entrepreneur. I
that
think he
check?
got his own business. I think he
Oh,
got his own business.
okay. So he got a situation where he an entrepreneur
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he
but
Yeah.
bring.
he's still taking money from his wife to put with
So
it
basically,
Yeah, he's still taking money
he
out the home. I'm just saying.
he gave his little bitch a budget,
every
like
Yeah.
a
two
little.
weeks. She had a stack for
Hush
five
money.
years. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all always say cheating is a rich nigga sport. So he felt like he was a rich nigga, had his shit in order, and he could splurge every
Yeah,
2 weeks
cause
with a
he was
little young
pouring into both households.
women. So he got her room decked out with TVs on the wall,
Yo,
got the
CJ.
fire stick niggas. They got free challenge galore. You
Gotta
feel
And
me?
eat.
add up two bands for 12 months for 5 years.
And
Come
he
on,
calling
man.
one, and he calling the bitch mom. She tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, listen, man, real nigga shit, bro. I'm not giving no bitch no $1,000 every 2 weeks. I don't give a fuck how many tricks she know,
Listen, you
what she
said
can
it coming
do.
up, nigga. When you pulled up in the Chevy, you came with pizza, everything. They know a nigga got the bread. Mama like, now you know he good to you. You ain't don't blame
That's
this.
that's
Okay,
$130,000 in
okay. So
5 years.
listen, big
Mama
dog. I'm
like, don't
tricking.
fuck
I'm
How
with
tricking.
much
that.
that is,
Yeah,
Monica?
no.
I might
How
be
much
tricking
that
with a little
is?
$100 or so, $30, $40.
Man, come
He
I
on.
got his
ain't
own
giving no
business.
bitch no thousand
He
dollars
got his
now.
own
Come on,
business. He gave
man.
little mama a little budget. You got a little budget every 2 weeks. Nigga, you know what that is every month? What 2 weeks, 2,000 a month. You would
That's
live
what
at the
I'm
crib
saying.
probably got your own little motherfucking little maybe little gig, little do hair, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, between time, oh man, that boy on time for how long?
She was getting up like a fat rat, bro. She was getting up like a fat cat. However you want to
Oh,
say it.
listen, you said it. One of your quotes says the side bitch make the house work smooth.
That bitch
You
ain't
know,
worth
Hmm.
$1,000. Hey, listen. If you buy a pussy by the pound, ain't $1,000 worth of pussy out here. Boy, I ain't got
that man. All right. So
it.
if you willing to cut a
But
check like that,
so listen, right? For them to last 3 years, you really feel like this nigga wasn't selling this other bitch a dream?
Yeah, he
like,
For
probably
them
would
to
tell her that
last
he
five
gonna leave the
years.
girl. He
hey,
probably would tell her he was
So
gonna leave
that
the
goes
girl.
back to
hey,
the one of the shows we had when I said these niggas be making a bitch feel like, and that's what make a bitch crash out.
no, well,
No,
how
but
can it be
I
confident
understand
for?
that. But I said it's not all niggas.
Nah,
All
them two
niggas don't
No,
do that.
relationships
Some
no,
toxic.
no,
niggas
no.
do.
You made it seem like women just be crashing out because they be jealous of the next bitch. But
They
5
do.
years?
No, man, listen,
What
Monica.
you
What
think
I
he tell her
Her
listen.
5
mama just made a
years?
good
How you
business
think he?
move.
You think he really kept her around, making her feel
Them
like she
hoes,
ain't
they
getting
be
shit, showing
crashing out
niggas
because they
pictures
played
all
themselves.
these years?
Good enough for to tell you, Monica. This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
No,
Some
You
niggas are
really
going
think
to
he was keeping it 1,000 with this girl for 5 years?
she
listen.
Letting her
understood
know
Some
we
her
just
some
getting our
role
rocks
and she
off.
got
He's
compensated
literally,
for it.
listen, his
This
wife
was
is saying,
business.
listen, his wife is saying the nigga leave the crib at 7 in the morning, don't come until about 4 the next
Man,
morning, damn near
he could
24 hours.
She
Where
the
the fuck
dummy.
he at?
he could have kept it real with her for
It was
5
She
years.
the
He paid
dummy.
2 bands a month. She still
room.
Where
kept
you
on
think he
rocking with
was
him,
at
man.
for all them hours?
Yeah,
okay,
That's
okay.
why
but
she
then
the
but then the
dummy.
tech,
She
but
paid
So
listen to
you
2
this.
you
bands,
you
bro,
you
for him.
laying next to a
He paid
bitch, going to sleep
24,000 a
next to a
year,
bitch.
man.
What you
Y'all
think that's
tripping.
gonna make her
it's
think?
He ain't
business.
had to
If
lie.
you
He ain't
make
had to
me
lie.
It's
24
definitely
bet
bands a
not
year.
giving you just my slider. It's definitely not
24 bands,
giving that. A
Monica.
nigga ain't,
Giving
if you
you
just a
24
makes
slider,
me
bands a
nigga
feel
year.
not
That's
closing
what
their
good.
you
eyes.
around.
So I like
20,
kicking it with you. I ain't got them
she earned her
responsibilities
shit.
over there. You will
She
be
twenty-four
earned
over
that
bands
there.
money.
a year.
I
He
give you
Listen,
gonna
$11
listen,
slide
listen,
on
listen,
an
listen.
you
The
you
girl.
an
The
thing,
one
the
with two
employee.
thing,
jobs ain't earned
You
shit.
a line I
the,
walk on. So yeah, I'm gonna be over here and you gonna flatter me every chance you get. Well, I'm
right,
gonna
but
be
see the
over here a
thing,
lot. I ain't gotta
the
tell
thing
you
that Monica be
I
failing to
love you and I
realize
wanna
is
leave my wife. I just love the way you make me feel. It's
You let me
okay.
take that shit for
Mm-hmm.
5 years like that. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
If you gonna let me just roll like that, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do it for 5 years. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
but then what I'm
But
saying.
I,
So
and I don't gotta
what
I
do
what
it
don't
for
know
Monica
you.
what
My
what I be
girl,
$1,000
feeling like,
every 2 weeks on top of what she already got going on to be like, I mean, I don't know.
bro,
Yeah,
but
so
I be feeling like what
What you
Monica
think
be
she
failing
got
to
going on
realize
living
is
with her
they
mama?
not that much.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. She
but
getting over
we
like
gotta stop making it seem like people. Sometimes people choose to live with their mamas, bro. Sometimes
she
we gotta
kicking it,
understand that.
nigga.
I knew a nigga was a
She probably staying
longshoreman,
fresher than
living
all
with
her
his
little hood,
mama,
no
dog.
plan.
Longshoreman, because he ain't got no kids and shit. Sometimes we gotta understand the situation. They make us feel like we gotta separate. Sometimes it be different, dog. Just because she live with her mama don't
All,
mean she ain't making
all
cake.
I'm saying is every
Fuck
girl,
that. It's
every
good to
nigga.
still hire your mama around and help you, man. Anybody that says different, man, that's something wrong with them, cuz. They just got karma at the end of the day.
Yeah, okay, ain't nothing wrong with living with your mama. What if your mama live with you?
Yeah, man, cause the old
Now
girl gonna live with you. Like the
that's true,
fuck.
but listen, every girl, every nigga, cuz what I be saying, Monica get a little bit twisted. Every nigga don't sell you dreams. A lot of these bitches getting their feelings because they want to. If you been with a
Exactly.
girl for 3 years and you been good to her for 3 years, she might just feel like she wants you to be her nigga. But you might already let her know, I got my girl at the crib, I'm not leaving. But because she never had a nigga that do the shit that you do to her, that make her feel the way you make her feel, she get in her brain, this nigga trying me. So now
Damn.
you ain't telling her shit. She going on her own life. This for to be my nigga. So
He could
hoes
have
do
told
stop
he
playing
could
little
have
fuck
told
ass
her the
games
truth
like
the
that,
whole
bro.
time too. He could have told her the truth the whole time. The
Right,
whole
this what I'm
time.
saying.
And she
He
put
ain't
it in
had to be
her
leading that
brain.
bitch on.
I'm gonna put this pussy on her and it's gonna on him and it's gonna change all of that. And she probably
Bro,
told her
because women
mind the same
see
shit,
what you
bro.
said. Girls have a fucked up mentality of thinking that they body part could change what
That
you
they could
doing.
take a
I
nigga,
don't
that
care
they can
how
do
good you doing what
everything.
you doing. You're not gonna mess up my real life situation. So that's your problem.
For
If
real.
you think because every time a nigga come to your house, you put it in your mouth, or you come, a nigga call you on demand, and you do that, guess what after that? I'm still going home. And guess
For
what after
real.
that? You still going home. But you feel like I'm doing more than the bitch at home. So this
Yeah, I
nigga,
You
might
man,
try to teach my bitch at home that
Let's
shit
be
right?
so
clear.
she,
We
Okay,
she
got
so you
can
want to
do
come
it.
over and have a class? Come over and have a class.
so go get it. Let me ask you, right, brother. So when a woman like get involved with a guy who's already got a situation, like can she really play victim after she participated in these activities? You know what I'm saying? Cause she say, oh, you misled me. Nah, baby, we done fought like 10, 20 times. You done ate me out every which way. Now you want to say, well, I'm leading you on. Like who's really at fault?
It's no,
Once
The
listen,
woman.
big dog, listen. There's no way that I misled you if I told you I got a girl. The only way I misled you is if I lied and I told you I was single
it's
and you found out
consensual.
I had a girl.
We
But if I
understand each
told
other.
you that and you said okay, then what the fuck you really think? I'm gonna just tell you I got a girl, but we ain't like that. Nah, okay, we ain't like that.
So did you
Nah, I'm
fall for
sleeping in my
the so if
car.
you believe me telling you it ain't like that, did you fall for the whoop de boo and swoop de cool? Is that what I
Cause
did? I
Any
bet you,
girl, I'm gonna say it
I
to
bet you
myself.
believe
Any
that. You
girl
know
I
me
meet,
That's
as
still a
an adult.
red flag, and if she
you know what I'm
indulge
saying?
in that,
Any
she
female
put
I meet
herself
that
in that
tell me
situation.
she live with a nigga, I'm gonna think she fucking that nigga. I don't care what she tell me. Oh, we ain't fucking. Oh, I ain't tell that nigga. Okay,
There you
cause it
go.
be late night situations going on. A bitch can get up to go pee and get something, think nothing of it, and they don't even talk to you. So now
Nah,
I
bitch,
ain't
come
falling for
home
that
drunk.
shit.
Heard me?
Now I'm saying, nigga, buys beefing so much, I'm gonna go get drunk with my dog. Now when I come back, I'm pissy motherfucking drunk. You in there? Okay, we ain't did it, but I ain't rape you, bitch, cause shit, you know what it is. Come on, man, I ain't
Man,
falling
I,
for that
I was
shit,
talking
bro.
to a bitch like that, boy. She ended up pregnant.
But you ain't fucking with the nigga in the house, man. Come on, fuck, I
That bitch ended
misled
up
you.
pregnant.
You know what the fuck was going on. You signed up for that shit.
Like, bitch, I know what time it was. Fuck you
It's
talking
not
about?
my fault that you think that what you doing is so good that's gonna change my intentions, cause it's
And
not.
you lived in his house, so that nigga like, bitch, you gotta give me pussy on demand.
Come
Heard
on, man.
me?
I don't
Oh,
give a
you
fuck if
gotta
I have it
go.
once a month. Bitch, that once a month count.
Whether it was whether you wanted it or he wanted it, that damn it, that shit count.
Or whether both of us just needed it. Fuck who wanted it. We both needed it at the time. It was
Yeah.
convenient for both of us. No, I ain't falling for that
Well,
shit.
women like to play victim, boy. They'll tell themselves like, boy, yeah, you really let me on. You ain't tell me. Nah,
You
And
with
I
me for
told you
4 years.
everything.
those rings that you stick in the cupcakes,
You say, huh?
If you with
and
me,
have
if you mess
somebody
with me for,
make a cake and have it ready by today.
if you mess with me for a year and a half, and you see ain't my situation ain't changing at all, like shit, that's up to you to stay or go. Shit, 4 years, fuck.
Cause
It is
niggas
what it
don't
is.
let go
What
they
it is, what it
bitches.
is. After 4 years, you know that I ain't trying to move from what I'm doing. Like, goddamn.
Cause the
But
first
you
the first
family
six
now.
months, the first 6 months, it might be a chance. Okay, we get to a year now. Okay, a year and a half. I'm still telling you. 2 years, I'm almost there. 2 years and a half, damn, I'm right there, baby. 3 years, I'm coming out the door. 4 years, I'm kicking this bitch down. But every time, I'm still there, and you still keep falling for the same shit. Okay, let me get the cake, the ice cream, the icing, cause I'm eating that bitch good now. I got the cake and eating it too. It just is what it is. If you gonna keep falling for the same, baby, I'm leaving. I promise you, I'm leaving this month.
For real. If you ain't gonna pay attention to the red flags, man, you putting yourself in danger.
Exactly.
Same thing go with a baby daddy, a baby mama, no matter what. We make
Man, I
those
don't trust
choices,
none of that
man.
shit, bro. I don't
Yeah,
trust
yeah,
none
cause
of
All
that
I
both,
shit.
said
yeah, they
was,
go
all
both
I
ways.
said was the niggas be lying.
You
And
right.
like you just
Some
said,
niggas
if
do.
she
Females
wanna
be
go for the
lying too.
lie,
Facts.
if she wanna go
Females,
for the
dog,
lie,
the
that's on
best.
her.
Monica, what you saying is facts. Them niggas do be lying though. They
But
Monica
do.
yeah,
right. Some
okay,
niggas
so
do be
It'll
I'm
be
lying.
the
not
time.
saying I'm not
It'll
saying
be, he'll
nothing
be,
else.
he'll
All I'm
be
saying is
convenient.
they make the side bitch feel they give that impression off. However they give it off, that's how they give. That was my
No, no,
only
no, no,
point.
no.
What you mean make them
But no,
feel
no.
though?
Yeah, cause it's both
Like he
ways.
just
They
said,
feel
keep telling her for year one, year two, year, I'm gonna leave her, I'm gonna leave her, I'm gonna leave her, I'm gonna
Nah,
leave
it
her.
But you
don't
don't think
always
they
be like
side
that
bitch
though.
dumb but keep believing
Nah,
that?
you got a lot of side bitches. They
He's still
literally graceful of their
lying though.
position at the end of the day.
That's all I'm saying is he's still lying. And the ones that's graceful in their position ain't never gonna tell on you.
Can I ask you a question,
Never.
Monica? So when he be
She ain't
doing
never
that,
gonna tell on
'cause-
you. So the ones that told on you is the ones that you've been playing.
but it's
The
like he
one that you probably
justifying it
told
though.
them
To
that it was
me,
gonna be some other
hey, but
shit.
You
look, to
understand what
me,
I'm saying? That's
but to
that's
me,
my
you just, but y'all
only
both
point, bruh.
justifying it though. Y'all, to me, I think y'all justifying it because even if he told you he gonna leave her, or what do you, but he ain't do it in 2, 3, 4 years. What you calling her to
It's
tell
still your
her?
fault.
Yeah, he
Cause
still
he's not
mislead.
gonna
Like,
just keep saying, I'm gonna leave, I'm
what?
gonna leave.
Yeah,
He gonna
leave him
keep coming
alone.
up with another
Exactly.
So
reason
All
get
that
why
shit is
he
red
didn't leave.
flags.
so leave him
It don't
alone.
matter. Listen, my point is this is the stuff that they do.
Okay, that's the
The
stuff they
red
do. That's a
flags do.
fact.
I don't care about none of that. This is what they do, and that's why they get certain responses. That's my only. That's
Yeah,
the only thing I
That's
facts.
what
was
they
trying to
do.
prove. Like
That's what they do, but I think that's less
it,
of the case.
people were
Most of the
blaming it
time, niggas
on.
tell the truth, and
Listen,
then they
people were
just
saying the side bitch snitching because she
yeah.
hate to see the main bitch happy. No, the side bitch was snitching because you've been playing with her for 5 years,
No,
sucking her
Yeah.
that's
chains,
less of the
not
time.
being honest,
That's
not
not
being
most of the
real.
time, Monica. That don't
Yes, it
happen most of the time.
is.
No, that's not most of the time.
Not all,
Most
not how,
no, the
not.
most
It's
of the
not
time,
likely like that.
yeah,
Cause
likely,
every nigga not
So
promising
bitches
that
just
side
telling
bitch.
on niggas.
Trust me.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I'm
likely,
telling you, boy. Cause
likely to
once
be
I hit
honest.
you without taking you out, I already know the game.
Yeah. I just want to
That's
know
No
how
you.
far the
You
way.
side
speaking
is.
for
Like I
yourself.
didn't take you out,
Hey, this
so
nigga speak.
I
Hey, Steve.
literally I
Hold
got
on, man. You
you.
acting like Medea
You
right now.
speaking
Start
I
for
giving us
got
too
you.
much
yourself.
information, homeboy.
You speaking for yourself.
Now
You
every
might
bitch
not
gonna
do it
want to
like
Nah,
date
that.
but it
first.
just goes like that, and
Yeah.
I ain't at the top of the pyramid.
Nah,
Shit,
but
I wouldn't call myself a habitual
Listen,
cheater.
one thing about a cheater, they have to
everybody
justify why
cheat.
they cheating. So they're gonna create this whole
No,
sad.
cheaters don't gotta
I'm
justify why they
so
cheat. They just don't
I
do
unhappy.
ain't
it.
do that. Shit,
They're
I ain't
not doing
create
this.
shit.
They're
I
not
was
doing
unhappy.
that. Okay, so you just hit, and that was that. You wasn't
Yeah.
spending time
Shit,
taking them
sometimes I would
out.
cheat and trying to give my bitch a chance. Where it's like, yeah, I'm just out here flaunting around, hoping that she just one day that shit just hit on the head, like, and she get right. Like, being honest, that's why a bitch couldn't take me from my bitch, because I know where I wanted to be. So no matter what you do or say or put
So
on
you
me, I'm talking
wasn't
about
so
nigga
when
don't
you was cheating, you was taking them out on dates and stuff like that, spending
nope.
holidays.
Hell
Okay,
nah.
you every time you pull up, it was strictly dick. That was
It
it,
was
right?
skit. Nah, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Shit, I text him good morning, beautiful. I
Yeah,
literally
but
be like,
Understood.
still,
my
you ain't
problem
spend no
was,
quality
my
time.
problem was with mine was that shit. They would say, oh yeah, man, you got a way of making me feel like I'm yours. You feel me? Like, cause nigga tended to all of them the same way. So that was my problem where I would get myself fucked up. They knew what it was, but it was the point that they allowed themselves to get caught in the sauce at the end of the day. So who fault is that?
They fall.
That's
So
their
no,
fault. If you only
is
keeping it between the sheets, if you're not doing nothing outside the bedroom, then
No, no, but it's still no, Monica. It's still their fault if we doing something outside the bedroom. If we go to
you
eat real
shouldn't.
quick, listen. If we
You
go on lunch
shouldn't.
date, if we
You
go on lunch,
shouldn't.
Monica. If we go on lunch dates or some shit like that, that's still time we sitting in front of each other,
mhm.
You
chatting this
shouldn't
and
be
that.
taking
If
them
we
Nah,
nowhere but
niggas
to the
shouldn't be kissing
bedroom.
her in the mouth. I shouldn't be holding her hand while I'm at the beach. You know
Yeah,
what
you're
I'm
Now
saying?
not
see, that's
supposed to.
normal
Little
shit,
shit. It's
Yeah.
little
Monica.
shit like that.
And then the little shit make her feel like, okay, damn, if I'm
Okay,
here,
so
this
that's
little shit will
your
be
fault
bigger.
for doing the little
That's not
shit.
Monica. So you trying to tell me that you're not mature enough because you like to say that word, mature enough to
Listen,
understand that we just having lunch, having a fucking conversation.
For
Yeah, we can
real.
if
fuck all the
this ain't
time, but
that, if
okay,
this ain't
we
that,
went to the
this ain't
taco stand
that.
and had fucking
But
tacos
what if I'm
for
just a gentleman type nigga
Olympics.
that just want to
Nah,
treat you right?
Listen,
this right here is
first
ridiculous.
of
Y'all
all,
check this
if
out.
this ain't that, this ain't that.
You
Okay,
Come on,
so
baby,
wait,
baby.
so
I feel what she's saying.
let me ask a question. Let me ask a question.
What's up?
So
How you doing?
let me ask a question, Monica. So you
I'm
feel
alright.
like
I'm alright.
if a nigga ain't got no intention on leaving
I'm
a
out here.
girl
I'm
to be
here.
with you, all they need to do is just be like, I just want to ram dick in you. That's it. Nigga
the
can't hold your hand. Nigga can't give you a flower. Nigga can't say, hey, you smell
If
good today. You
this
look good
ain't
today.
that,
Just
this
keep it that.
ain't that. If
You ain't gonna
this
get a
ain't
lot of
that,
coochie
this
like
ain't
that,
that.
then, bro. Cause a lot of girls, all girls want to feel special, bro.
or at least feel like a lady. Like,
Yeah, all
damn,
girls like
what
what
the
Big
So
Dog said
you,
that
so
last time. All
basically, you
girls want
just
you to
gonna,
court them, bro. So that's just the way I'm doing that. I'm holding your hand. This the time that I'm
you
spending
shouldn't
with
be
you.
I'm a.
courting
What you
nobody
make
you're
out of
not
that
trying
shit
to
is what
be
you make
with.
out
What
of
the
it.
fuck?
You right, but
no, it's just
everybody
time.
entitled to feel good though. If you know they ain't
Right?
never
Like
been
why the
felt
fuck would
good,
I just be
so why
around you
wouldn't
and be
I
like,
not
okay,
treat you
let's go
good?
straight to
She
the
need to
hotel?
feel good with a nigga that ain't got a
See,
bitch
that
at
was my
home. What is
problem.
y'all
That's why
talking
I used to
about?
always get caught up with my hoes. Like
That's
That's
why
why I
cheating
went to
is
the
that was my
bad
program.
though.
problem.
That's
Let
why I
me
went to
shut
the
up.
What
program.
Bidar saying is right. If you do
That's why I
stuff like
went
you
to the
said,
program, Steve, because I only know how to be one way. I can't treat a girl any kind of way. Even if you know I got a girl at home and you want to still hold my hand and let me
You
bring you
shouldn't be
flowers, that's on you.
okay. If you can't separate the two, then that's on you. Whatever
that's not on me. See,
happens.
Monica, you saying it backwards. That's on her. She
Right,
can't
that's
That's
on
on
separate the two.
her ass.
him. That's
Listen,
on
Monica, real
him. That's
quick.
on him
No,
when she let that
Monica,
shit
real
go
quick.
to
Let's
her
not make it
head
a
because you
yell, man.
can't do that.
Let's not make it a yell, man. Just listen real quick. She can't separate the two at the moment because of the fact that because we won't hold hands for a second and went to get dinner for a second. Now you think that we together? We never said we were
With the
together.
whole thing.
We chilling. Why she can't separate the two? You get what I'm saying? Like, damn,
We
what
just
the
having
fuck?
fun.
It's the same thing. Hi.
So when a nigga is dealing with his side chick, he
What the
can't be
nigga
a
did,
gentleman.
what I feel like what
Because
Monica
it
said,
sounds like niggas is being gentlemen, and she might be saying nigga
and by
might.
him being a
I don't
gentleman to
understand
me,
when you in an intimate space with a person, it's gonna be some intimate shit happen. Like the girl say, "You nutting me is your fault."
no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
within that realm of
No,
intimacy,
no, it's your fault.
you
Big
can
dog.
do some
Damn,
shit
nothing you
and be more affectionate on certain days. You never know.
Right. It depends on, like you said, big dog, how a nigga feeling that day. Shit.
Hey, no, but the shit, but I feel like the shit Monica's saying though is disrespectful to the girl, to your girl, in that moment. If you're holding the hand and you making the girl feel like hi, like you say, we gentlemen, and we know how we supposed to move towards a woman. You feel what I'm saying? And then your girl gonna basically feel like you treat this bitch all nice, and you supposed to just like treat this bitch any kind of way. Just fuck that hoe and let her go about her business. I feel like that part though. But if the side bitch, not side
You
bitch,
supposed
but
to
the
be
girl
in
you
and out
messing
like a
with, supposed to
robbery.
be able to separate it.
So
The
you
girl you
really
messing
gonna
with,
say
You know
that
what
a
I'm
nigga gonna just in and out you like a robbery,
saying? That
like
nigga the
as
fuck.
mature as these women is, and the value they hold upon themselves. I'm gonna be not only your side bitch, but you gonna in and out me like a robbery. I don't think so.
You
Come
living
on,
a
Yeah.
double life.
a
You
nigga
taking your
gotta have
girl
some kind
and
of
your side
rapport,
bitch on
respect
dates.
with you, some kind of energy
I'm just
towards you.
saying, when people say actions speak louder than words, I don't understand why it don't count for this situation. Because you could tell me what you want to tell me, but you taking me on dates, you watching Netflix and chill, and you feel me, you doing buying me flowers
I
and doing
mean, I
all that.
fucks
You
with you,
can say
Monica.
what you
That's all I mean. I fucks with you. We cool. I fucks with you, but
okay.
I'm
So
not my
what make you
girl.
feel like a bitch wouldn't feel? You
See,
understand what I'm
she
saying?
You
just
And
know,
let's
it's
be
separated.
normal
honest,
to
bro.
feel that
No,
way.
no,
But
no.
you
Let's
got
be
that's
honest. A
the
lot of
difference
men
between
that
being
have side
cool and
bitches,
being girlfriend.
a
You want
lot of men
We
that
We
have a
love
lot of
it.
men
I'm
that
not
have
coming out.
side
Niggas love
bitches,
their side
or
bitch,
Monica, we
honestly.
friends with
listen, a lot of
benefits.
men
That's
that
the
have
difference.
side bitches, they're not just straight up telling their side bitch, I just like what I see. What's up? They really painting
They
this picture like they
do.
really unhappy. They bitch ain't doing this. This is how they make themselves feel better about what they're doing. They
No.
create this
Nigga
unhappy
ain't
atmosphere within their home. Listen, y'all
okay. You
don't
sound
date
like a
niggas,
nigga
so
playing
y'all don't know.
sympathetic. I think once we done fuck,
Y'all
we
date
beyond
women. Y'all
sympathetic.
speaking from your own personal point of view.
No. But I would speak. What you saying is facts, Monica. But after a long period of
These
time,
niggas
a person
create.
displaying the
You right.
same
After
thing.
a while, she supposed to see.
But if
She
I'm
supposed to snap
displaying the
out of it. You
same
right.
thing,
But
listen,
I'm just
Monica. If
saying, when
I'm
a bitch
displaying the
get the
same
when a
thing
bitch get
and
the
I don't
telling on
leave
you,
you.
it ain't cause she jealous of your
No,
girl.
but yeah, it is. But if you just said I'm telling you I'm gonna leave, but after a while I don't leave, what's the point of telling? Just leave me the fuck alone. Like what
This
you
is
telling just you
all
just don't want me to
consensual.
talk to my girl.
When
Like
you're
that's
an
wild.
adult, you know what you're doing. You know what
Yeah,
you
you been
signed
knew what
up
you was doing. Like
for.
leave me the
What
fuck
come with
alone.
the shit
That's
is
all.
what the shit come with. You did what come with the shit is what the shit come with. We got a little caught up. I said some things, you said some things, you believe some shit. Whoop de woo, scoop de boo. I mean, what the fuck? Feel me? You like the way we vibe? Yeah, you funny. You keep a nigga laughing. Yes. And then, now you think you leading me on. You telling me more than what I should know. Cut it out.
There's no forks in your room. I've seen some forks in your room.
Still
Hey
forcing.
man, it is what it is. Hey Brittany, what's up, Brittany? Why you so quiet?
It's entirely too funny. Somebody just popped out. Hold up.
I'm just listening. I'm listening. I feel like age don't bring maturity, and communication is key, and understanding as well. Everybody need to know their parts.
So
Accept,
Brittany,
hey, Brit,
you feel like
tell
nigga
they
be
accept
playing
their
these
part,
side
Brittany.
bitch games, Brittany?
People gotta accept their part. Sorry for cutting y'all off.
Ha 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 ha.
I feel
What's
like once a
that?
girl, you feel like once a girl signing to be a side bitch,
I said that people
you
have
get
to
mad about
accept
it.
their part. What you're saying is fact. Know their part is a fact, but accepting it is the key. Because you can know your part at the beginning, but if you don't accept it, it's gonna make you veer off of your path. You're gonna start doing other shit you don't supposed to do because you don't know your role.
Yeah, and then
That's all.
everybody
You
has
want,
free
you want to
will. So
accept
at the
it.
end of the day, if you don't want to be a side chick anymore, you have all rights
So just
and all
stop.
free will to step away from the situation. Nobody's forcing you to even take part of being a side chick from the beginning.
Exactly. Some moms don't know they be that, but yeah, but most of them do.
Well, I already told y'all. Sometime in the world, they make the world go round. Take it how you want to take it.
So Steve, how do you deal with the ones that don't know their side bitch? Is that the deception that we speaking of?
Be
Kind of
very,
like leading you
be
to
very
believe
delicate, very delicate with those.
let's enter that right there.
Watch
Can
what
we
you say.
dissect
Watch
that?
how you say it.
On that.
No, hey, I think that's the misleading though. Because if you keep fucking with her, you probably is misleading her. Because she keep telling you like, no, we go together, and you keep on fucking with her, and
At
she
some
telling
point,
you.
yeah.
So
That's
maybe
gonna be
you
a
misleading.
misleading.
Maybe you as a man, you misleading her because she keep telling
Mm-hmm.
this shit from day one, woody woo, and showing you actions speak louder than words. So I feel like yeah, you misleading her ass. You gotta stop
You
fucking with her.
you got some women
Mm.
out there that when they know they don't got nothing in front of them, then they chill. But then you got some women that know something in front of them and they literally pull out the warrior game. You
Yeah,
feel me? Trying to do everything to get that spot.
but I feel like if you keep on entertaining her and she's showing you like, man, this what I want. Fuck that. Like yeah, you kind of misleading her.
Nah, we gonna
Even
cut
though you
her ass
ain't,
off
The ones,
eventually.
the
cause
ones
you
that
should
keep
cut her off,
entertaining her even after she tell on you to your bitch.
huh?
There's niggas that keep entertaining the bitch even after she tell on them to his woman at
Nah,
home.
that's something
Yeah,
good
that's
about
facts.
her. That shit
That's facts.
cream, that
Nah.
shit squirt,
There's
That's
that
niggas that
shit
will
facts. That's
keep
that
facts.
shit
talking to them bitches
everything.
even after they tell.
Yeah, that shit happen. That shit happen. You right.
Okay?
It
Might
ain't
be
it
just
ain't
the
the
easy
majority though.
access.
It's not
It's
the
a lot.
majority though. But it's not the majority though. But that is though. That shit happen though.
So what you think that's gonna make her think?
What you
I
mean?
told on you to your bitch at home and here you
Oh,
are.
oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you doing that though, for sure, it's definitely gonna make her think she got a chance. But even making her think she got a chance, it's still remember free will, like y'all said. The other fucking person, the her, she should realize that this nigga playing. He's still doing the same shit. Let me go on about my business.
Exactly.
That's all. He probably got it made both ways. He got this happen. He's still good on his end, and he's still fucking around with me. You feel me? I'm still caught up in his tank and his web, and he really went fuck this nigga. Let me move on.
Life
I
is
feel like
always why would they stay? Why would they do this? Why would they do that? So that's how that equation comes into anything. Like shit, at the end of the day, if you
I feel
find out and you know what time it is, if you choose to stay, then shit, that's on you.
yeah, because money got valid points though, but that's the girlfriend should feel that way. Side bitch, you got caught, you snitched on him. He's still talking to you. His girl still at home. His nigga got it made in the shade. Somehow, some way. He got it made in the shade and you still with it. You feel me? You should just go on about your business, man. Fuck that nigga for sure, unless you just want to still be with it.
Thank God, nigga, I ain't have to go through too many catch ups. Or he always said, don't get caught. You gonna literally win. What about the niggas that had a whole nother phone, boy? Shit, I ain't never have to do that.
Hey man, y'all giving away too much information about this shit. Big dog, what we looking like, baby? You got that shit working
Shit,
over
women
there?
doing it now.
Yo, big dog. Must be don't. It's all good. So we done talked about how not to get caught. Don't get caught up being a trick. It's different between being a side bitch and being a trick. I think a lot of these niggas be tricks, Steve. That would be the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Coach
A
Nick,
lot
I
of
see
that
Coach
go
Nick
on.
done popped in with us. Coach Nick look like he used to be a big trick. Maybe he done
Never
changed.
that. Never that.
Goddamn
Never
Nick.
that.
You
Fuck
gotta
Nick,
let
that.
us
Nick,
God
know
Nick.
damn
then,
it.
Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Never that. What's up?
Nick, long time, man. I miss you, my boy. I can't argue with you or nothing, man. You gotta hit
Fuck
my
you, Petty.
goddamn phone. Hey, I'm acting like we ain't on this podcast, man. You gotta hit my
Right, we
goddamn
can't we can't
phone.
even get that nigga to get on the
Hit
sports
my
show no more
phone,
to
man.
talk
I'm
shit
talking.
to him or
Hey,
nothing.
we're gonna talk about that later. Hit my goddamn phone, man.
Nick don't
Nah,
fuck with
I'm
us no
gonna get
more,
back.
dog.
You never that. I never leave
Sometimes good to
niggas,
hear
man.
from
Y'all
you.
tripping. Never that. Never. I love
All
y'all
right, man.
niggas, man. I just
Can't
got
fuck.
things going on. That's all. Got a lot of
Right.
things
It's
going on.
always life
Hey,
always
we
bigger than
always
this
got.
shit.
Hey, listen, Nick. My slogan is "Life be life," and dog. But we gotta be here for each
Life
other. We
always
can't be
bigger
here
than
for
this
each
shit.
other if we don't talk to each other. Fuck you mean? We
Nah,
knew each
you
other
right.
forever in
You
a
right.
Nah,
day.
nah, nah, nah. That's
Hey,
why. That's why.
marble
That's why
days, nigga.
I told
We knew
Big
each
Dog,
other
my
forever
niggas.
in a day, so we gotta
I
talk to
told
each
Big
other at
Dog
least,
Greg,
dog.
we
That's what I
gotta.
think
I told
about it,
Big Dog
dog.
that we gotta
Fuck you
have a
mean?
we gonna get us a men's circle together going, dog, so we can talk about it. Cause no, it's three females on here, and they all gonna act like they don't know, but dog, females give you fucking how you said like trauma in your life, bro. Like God damn, nothing
What?
the nigga doing
That's
ain't never
crazy.
right,
Not
bro.
trauma. Don't make
You
it so
could
That's
deep.
think that
That's
you
so deep.
crazy.
doing,
That's so
you
deep.
could think
Not
that you doing
trauma. Don't make
everything right
anxiety.
in your
That's
relationship,
crazy.
Not
and your
trauma,
girl to
Monica.
still find some shit to be
Monica,
like,
we
this what you
sorry.
not doing.
not trauma,
Facts.
maybe anxiety. Because when we say trauma, Monica gonna take it deep. Anxiety, Monica. That's
Well,
all,
whatever the
Monica.
All I
fuck,
said
whatever
was
words
that's
Anxiety.
you want to use,
crazy.
nigga.
Anxiety is a worry. That's all, Monica.
All I
Cuz
said was that's crazy,
No, no,
literally.
because he
you could
said
be,
trauma. But anxiety,
you know
it
how
be
they
just
say 10
anxiety.
out of 10, right? You could be doing 8.5
This
out of
shit
10 things right.
crazy.
She'll find that 1.5 point shit that you not doing to make that bitch
Yeah.
bigger than everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Why?
Because we ain't him, goddammit.
That's what it is, man.
We ain't him. Because
That's
guess
a
what?
You
miserable
just
When they
person.
explained.
like them
Listen,
niggas,
listen,
they
listen.
go to McDonald's.
Listen, that
Niggas,
is a
niggas be
miserable
lacking 4
person.
to 10 things and they still love the ground they walk on, man.
That's a miserable person. I'm gonna just tell you that.
Who, the
You
nigga or
do
the
what
female?
the female is miserable. You do what you made with that information. That's a miserable individual that can't appreciate nothing. That just gotta find a negative. That person is miserable, bro.
You
Yeah,
agree
nigga
with
ain't
that, baby
Period.
him.
doll? That's
That's
how you
all.
feel too?
That
Nigga ain't
person is
him.
miserable, bro. They're not happy within themselves.
And
So
you
yeah, it
never
don't
gonna
matter
make them
what you
happy.
do to
My
make them
baby mama
happy,
damn so
they still
miserable.
gonna be miserable. That's a miserable person. Period.
Nah, I don't feel like that.
How you feel?
What?
I feel like if a female or whatever, whoever it is, they cheating, that they cheating because they want to do that. They bitching because they want to bitch. That's some shit
That
that you
mean they
choose.
miserable.
Just like, yeah,
They're
that's like you
miserable then. You
Yeah,
just
if you
want to
doing it
be
because you
fucking,
want to
you
do
just
it.
want to
you
nag for
do it
no
just
reason. You
because you want to
miserable,
do it.
bro.
A lot of people they wake up bitch, they go to sleep bitch. Some people they bitch because something don't happen throughout the day. But motherfuckers that just wake up and go to sleep and in between time just keep going on and on, that's just them. It ain't no changing them. And like she said, just
That's
miserable.
called, yeah, you're miserable. Cause ain't no way
Okay,
you
so
can't see no positive in nothing.
let me drop this question on y'all. When is it enough? When does it become too much where you just feel like it's time to walk away? How many things or how many times do a person gotta show you that they don't fuck with you for you just be like, it's just time for me to go? Like
When they got the next nigga
when
locked
is it
in.
enough? Like how you feel like that? Cause I feel like I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna go around that all y'all ask. I feel like once a motherfucker think they got you at a vulnerable point, they take advantage of that shit. And that's male or female. If a female feel like they got you by the nuts, then she gonna squeeze the motherfucker till she bust him. She gonna try more shit with you that she know she could try. Cause she probably feel like this nigga not gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna react. And then niggas feel the same way. I got this bitch on the ropes. She knows she gotta stay. She got these kids or some shit like this. She can't leave me. So when is enough, dude? Do you ever feel like it's enough to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just start all the way over? Or do we just put up
Yeah.
with the bullshit for the rest of our life?
Mm-mm.
Oh no,
Nope.
it ain't putting up with the bullshit for the rest of our life because at the
Nope.
end of the day, it's always a way out. If you choose to stay, that's because you like that shit. You it's somewhere deep down inside that shit make you feel good because if that shit really touch your soul, if they certain things that they do, you gonna haul ass. You gonna be like, man, I ain't gonna finna keep putting myself through this bullshit. I'm not finna keep doing this. But if you every day keep
That
saying
shit
what you not
easy
gonna
as
do
hell,
and you
man.
still there, you like that shit. That shit you get a kick out of it. Like
The
they say,
only
you get your
people that
rocks off.
stay is the people that don't have financial stability. They don't have the
Right.
tools.
There
They
you
don't have
go.
the resources. But
Yeah.
a person that's in that position is gonna figure some shit out.
Exactly.
They're gonna try to find a way to get the
Hey,
resources and the
So
amen
you
to
income.
you,
still you
Monica. I
still
fuck
don't
what you
have to be
said,
kept
Monica.
where you don't
Amen.
want to be kept
Amen,
at.
That
Monica.
was
Right.
well
Right.
said at that point.
Monica, well
You
said.
you
Now this
you
the
don't
first
Amen.
time, Steve, you took the words
Amen.
out of my mouth. That shit
Yeah.
that them two saying now, that was well spoken by
Yeah.
both of
Yeah.
y'all. I gotta give y'all props on that one.
yeah, like you don't have to be kept somewhere you don't want to be kept at. At the
No,
end of the day,
sometimes
people
you
Nah,
gotta
but
put it
complain
all that
because
about
of
shit, that
shit,
shit be
but
financial
it's
trauma too, though.
always
sometimes.
Certain
there's
people
always
got
a
trauma
solution
issues,
Yeah.
to
man.
something.
Abandonment
Yes.
issues and
Yes.
shit like
Some
that.
people
Like,
just need
a
different
lot of
situations.
that shit is real where they really can't leave because they
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
how to. And they really stuck because they feel like this is what they supposed to endure. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I
It's,
say,
Man,
it's
dog,
different. It's different
it's a lot
elements
of
though.
people need
What
help
if
when it comes
children
to,
involved?
like, trauma and shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if your
People
mama
just
was
want to
never there
stay,
for you, you know what
but
I'm
it's
saying? Your
different
dad, like,
elements.
it's this shit where you going to take a lot of shit because you feel like, oh, I need this validation, whatever, whatever. Like, it's just
be
certain
your
people
own
don't know how to look in.
validation.
but
At the end
certain
of the day,
people
people
don't
got to
look in
understand
the
that
mirror.
No,
A
that's
lot of
they're
people
their
well.
don't look in
own
the mirror. A lot of
validation.
people don't be real with their
Yeah.
own selves. So
No,
it's
no.
hard to just
Sometimes though, it's
change
well. It's
your own
easy.
validation.
Some things are
Nah,
easily
that
It's
said
shit
not
than
is
done
easy.
true.
though. You
A
can just say
lot
for
of
your
things
own
are easier
validation.
said than done. You right.
You can
Right.
say for
I'm
your
for the saying
own
that,
Everything.
cause look,
validation though, but
listen, what
sometimes
Nick
in that
said,
situation,
hit that bitch on the head. A lot of shit easier said than I have a conversation
Yep.
with Big Dog, and he always say, if you going through some shit with somebody, you gotta take time for yourself before you can go to somebody else. And I disagree with that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know how to be by myself. I had a motherfucker with me since I was 14, 15. So for me to get over one person, I gotta be in something with somebody else. Now maybe that's putting trauma
But do
on
you think
myself
that's
because I'm not
healthy
giving
though?
myself time to breathe. But
Do
I
you
don't
think
do
that's
that.
healthy? Do
I
you
need to
think that
maybe.
get.
that's healthy? What is that
But
really
I'm telling you
solving?
though, for 41
what
years of
prove?
my
But
life,
what prove
that
if
shit
it?
been
But
healthy.
can I ask you a
That shit been
question?
working for me.
What prove it is or is not healthy? Like I was just gonna say, what if it worked for that person the whole
Yeah,
time?
that shit worked for me. I
Like,
ain't gonna
so how you
lie.
gonna say it's unhealthy if it worked for the person the whole time and it never caused?
But
If we can prove it never caused
you have to
no extra
learn something
trauma,
new. Like they always say, you
you don't
can't
have
teach
to.
your old dog new tricks. That's a damn lie.
No,
Yes,
no,
you
no. What you just
can.
said, learning something new is changing. That's different. Learning something new is learning something I never knew. What you
Uh,
just said, you want him to change something he always did. So that's not learning something new. That's like evolving, I guess, changing. That's not learning something new.
Yeah, I don't want to be by myself and
No,
be
that
going
is
go
learning
through the
something.
crying part.
No, it's not.
it is. That's why I'm just letting
It's
him
That's
talk because that
is.
is.
changing. It's
Because
learning something
if
new.
you accepting something different, you have to learn it. So that is learning something new. You have to get out of
But
your old ways. You
Right.
have to
but okay,
accept
Break
but
old
change.
to get out of an
habits.
old habit,
Right.
change it. Something that's very new is something I learned for the very first time. But if I'm changing something, it's something I already did and thinking I'm doing it this way, and I'm changing it.
It would be new to
Listen,
Okay,
you.
you know, let's go
every
past.
day
Let's
we
go past
adapt
it.
to new situations when we don't even be realizing
A
that
new
we adapt to
situation
new
is something I never
situations.
been
You
in.
have to just
Adapting,
be willing to
I
adapt
gotta
to new
understand words.
Right.
situations.
That you got
That's it.
a new situation is something I never endured. Adapting to a situation is something I did yesterday, but all of a sudden today, something happened different. That's adapting to something. Let's just go past it, man. Go ahead. Let's go past it. Fuck it.
Nah, it's cool.
No, because
Nah,
I'm
it's
telling
cool.
you,
But
I'm
I'm
talking
just
about what I'm
saying,
saying. But I want you to
Listen.
understand
I
what
always
I'm
talk to
One
Big Dog
thing
about
that
that
I
shit.
learned
to understand
that
what
one thing that I learned, like for like go get always preach mental health, mental health. One thing I always learned, if you really care about your mental health, you will never continue to put yourself in a situation that you always complain about 24/7. You will figure it out to get yourself in and to put yourself in a different position, whether it is learning to adapt to something new, whether it is taking a leap on faith or however they said, whatever it is. If you really care about your mental health and your well-being and be like, man, I'm so sick of going through this shit, do something about it. Stop always saying what you're sick of. That's just like a crackhead. They always
People
sit here
just
and say, I'm
started,
tired of being high, I'm tired of doing this. Do something
you
about it.
people just started preaching like basically choosing your happiness first.
Real
It's a lot
shit.
of it's yeah, people really just started telling people like it's okay to choose you. It's okay to choose your
Not knowing
peace
that
and
it
your
always
happiness.
have been, because they feel like
Exactly.
they're gonna make a
So
person feel a certain way.
some people gotta come out of their old way of thinking like I can't
But
choose me first. That's selfish. That's inconsiderate.
what I'm
Some
saying
people
is,
gotta
if you don't
adjust to
allow
that.
yourself, some people just won't allow
That shit
themselves to
gonna be a
do it.
bigger judgment, Monica. Cause like you just said, I was just for to say, put it like this, bro. A lot of these older situations that we used to have in life used to be like your grandma might know your granddaddy got babies and all type of shit, but she choose to stay because she don't think that it's all right to leave her husband. So all she been taught is to stick by your man. So you let shit just go on, go on, go on, not knowing that it's okay to choose yourself. That's some shit like we were talking about the kids. That's new millennium shit. Now people knowing it's cool to choose yourself. It's not a problem to choose yourself. But it wasn't like that. And then what Monica said earlier is the truth. A lot of motherfuckers not financially stable to choose themselves. So it's just like a girl that get beat up all the time. You get beat and beat and beat, but you stay here because this is where you eat at. This your shelter.
But
This
then
your
you get
clothing.
tired, right? You get
yeah,
tired.
but
So you have to
After
learn
what?
something new.
Some
You get
people,
tired of
only
getting
with
your
beat
ass
some
whooped, so
people
situations
you
the
get
have to
person got to
tired.
learn
choose
to
the
leave
But
that
only.
some girls get
situation.
their ass beat till
Yeah,
they
look.
die, and they don't
With
never
beating,
get
I feel
tired.
like with beating situations, a girl got to choose to accept herself. With cheating or somebody having a baby, anything like that, A person can choose to accept the situation or not. It's not like it gotta go one way with those situations. But I feel like in a situation endangerment where you can lose your life and stuff, that's a choose myself. But in other situations, you could choose to accept what you want to accept. Think about it.
Now,
Some people
I
to
feel
choose.
you.
Some people choose to allow their girl to be butt naked. Some persons feel like I won't want you to be shown. I don't want nobody else to see you. That's not control you or just saying or in a preference for the situation.
But I feel like that shit the same. I feel like that shit the same G in it different because like this. If a person physically beating you, then you
Yeah,
gotta
the
choose
person should
yourself. But
choose
listen,
themselves.
it's a difference between physically beating you and mentally beating you. If a motherfucker got you overwhelmed every single day, and you like, I'm tired of this shit, this, at a point, them physical beatings is bruises and shit that you can show. But if a bitch got your mind fucked up every day, a nigga got your mind fucked up every day, you could just be walking the fuck around and fall out, have a stroke or a fucking heart attack because you was just that fucking stressed. So it's the same, but it's kind of different, but it's the same because like you still gotta choose yourself because you ain't physically beating me, but you fucking mentally beating me. I can't get over this shit like every fucking second of the day we arguing, thinking about this. I ain't never doing nothing right. Now I fuck around. They always say stress is the number one silent killer. So I'm just driving in my car and blanking the fuck out and crashing to everything. And the bitch don't know why. Bitch, you think I died of natural causes. No, bitch, because you had my mind mentally and physically fucking strained.
All the things you saying to choose yourself moment. Abuse. Physically abuse or mentally abuse. Abuse is abuse. It's different forms of it. So anything got to do with abuse, a person got to try to choose themselves. But like we said earlier, sometimes people have abandonment issues. It be a lot of shit that ties into why a person be stuck
But they
in
still
situations
they
though. When it
preaching
comes to
choose
those though,
yourself, but it's according to the situation.
Right.
yeah,
So
definitely
explain
facts.
that,
Because
Monica. What you mean
Definitely.
according to the situation?
because they we be like, oh, put your happiness first, yourself, your mental health come first, your peace come first. But then they'll say some shit like, oh, with the whole divorce rate, it's all the woman's fault. Women would choose divorce for her happiness and her peace over keeping the family
Yeah,
safe.
she do that, and her happiness and
But
peace
they
be
just
over
started
like
that shit.
selfish. But her happiness and peace right now really be over selfish things at the moment. Sometimes though, that's what it be.
What you looking for?
So that's why they say that now, though. Well, I understand what you're saying because I feel like you feel like a woman happiness and peace really be her mental health and stuff like that. But it's like today's
Yeah.
day happiness and peace be finances. We ain't going on enough trips or it ain't working this way. You can't make me happy this way. You can't do. I feel like you the type of woman that it seemed like that understand you gonna give and take somewhere. The divorce rate be high so
So
now because of the wrong things. You seeing older
I
women getting
I
divorced now when the man ain't doing nothing wrong towards them when it comes to her as a wife at all. And she still feel like it's boring. Like it's
huh?
not glam,
mm,
it's not like Instagram enough. Like you feel me? That's what I feel like it is with the divorce rate now today.
What
I
you say,
think if a
Brittany?
woman
I seen you
divorced for
trying to
that
say
reason,
something, Brittany. What you trying to
that
say?
means that that's how they started out. Because I can't feel like I'm missing something if I never had it.
Right.
So that means that's
But
how
if
they
we
started out.
started,
That nigga started out with flying her
but if
out
we
and
did
doing all
though,
this this
Monica,
extravagant shit. So that you
Monica,
set that's where you set the bar.
do you understand marriage? Thick and thin, sitting through hell, up and down, this and that. So
I
yeah, the bar was
understand.
there. If we get married, if married is forever in a fucking day. So if I get married to you and I feel like we finna live 60 more years, it's gonna be some time, boy. It could be 10 years when some shit happen where we go, well, we figured it out for a long time. And in 30 years, we like, right, like marriage is like I feel like a lot of women don't know how to be a wife, and that's the fucking problem with marriage today. That's just my opinion. We just think you just marry me and that's it. Cause you're my wife, we gonna move like boyfriend and girlfriend.
So
So
Like
why do
what
you
what
say
the
that?
what what do
rules,
you
you know
think
the
what do you
rules
Hey,
think
to
being
it.
a wife consists of?
yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear more about that.
How do you go about being a good wife?
Preach it,
Like,
Petty.
okay, if we're Christian, if we think about it in the Christian form, that point, right? Supposed to be God, your husband and wife, kids and everybody else, wife, kids, your mom and them, whoever else after that. We won't even feel like that supposed to exist in the way. We supposed to basically live for each other. We gonna understand that we're gonna have issues. We basically trying to fix each other the rest of our life. That's basically what it is. We understand she got issues, I got issues. We both understand that shit is
Wait,
issues we can
what?
tolerate, but we basically could deal with it, and we trying to fix each other basically throughout the whole course of our
And
rest of
that's
our
what a wife
fucking
is.
life.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I'm
Mm-mm,
lost.
What you mean you
mm-mm.
lost, man?
I don't understand.
Determined, doctor. What you mean?
What are you
It's
talking about? You say how you say women don't know how to be wife. So
yeah,
I'm
men
thinking
don't
you
know how to
can
be
give me
husbands. Men don't know
some
how to be wives.
that's
For real
substantial
though.
that I can understand. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
I
Yo,
can't
bro.
fix you, babe. You gotta come fixed already.
No, that's what I'm basically saying. But it be small things though. I ain't
Nah,
talking
you
about
gotta come fixed
Nobody's
already, love.
nobody's perfect. He can't
that's what I'm
be
talking
you.
about.
He
Yeah,
can't be perfect, Monica. Nobody's
yeah.
perfect but Jesus. So what he's saying is, if you're gonna come to the table with some flaws, you have to learn to accept them and learn how to mold me into a better person that you want me to be, and just as well as I mold you. Nobody's perfect. So that's you
He
can
said
get that out your head thinking
Mold,
he's gonna be.
mold,
Yes,
mold,
that's
and
what I'm
fix
saying.
is
man
two
from
different
God in that
things.
same person.
But
That's why
that's
everybody
all he's
got
trying to
issues.
say. That's
That's
all
what I'm
he's
Okay,
trying
saying.
to
so
say.
yeah, he said
I
fix. So
believe a
if you
woman
say
have to
What
want to
mold
be
is
a
he
woman
mean
different.
mold? Okay,
Mold
mold.
and
I'm
Okay.
stuff.
sorry.
Why we with
and,
terminology? I hate this
and
shit. No matter how I'm trying to say it, mold it, fix
I
it.
don't
We
know how
just
you
trying to
can
turn
mold
it
somebody
into
to do it.
something.
You can try
If
to
I'm molding
they can
something, I'm
want to
trying to
listen
turn
if
it
they
into
want to.
something.
They
Nah,
gonna
nah,
listen
nah, nah,
because they
nah.
already
Relationship,
submitted. If they
relationship.
No, no, no,
married,
big
we
dog.
Yeah, yeah,
married. It's
nah.
submission
Relationship,
already
Big
there.
relationship is a give
Big
and
dog. It
take
could be
Everybody
a
shit.
thing.
you know
Big dog.
married
It could
for
be a thing.
different reasons and whatnot.
It be things that we don't basically agree on the same thing. Like, but it don't mean like we don't belong together. It'd be something that I might move, like we talking about habits. I might have things like that. Habits she might have or something like that. It's something we try to mold each other away from and stuff like that. That's the stuff I'm talking about. When I got with her, if it's 10 things I was looking into a woman, she had 8 of them shits. So for me to marry her,
So is that
that's
something that you believe
Right.
is something you can apply and like if you was in a relationship, these things you saying you believe these things and you can apply these things to make a wife is
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying.
I never said make a wife. For me to get on
Or
my ashy ass knee and marry her and ask her to marry me, like I just said, I feel like yeah, she really
so
could
have
be
you
my
ever been
wife.
engaged or
Yeah, I feel like
married?
she understand those things. We've been through situations
We
that
just
make me
said divorce ain't
understand.
crazy.
Huh? I ain't hear you.
No, I'm listening to you, bro. Go ahead.
I feel like we went through things and been through situations that showed me that she understand. Like she got the qualities a wife would have. That's what I feel like. So for me to get down on my knee and propose to her, I really feel like she understand. She got wife qualities. She understand what a wife role is, whatever the case may be. And yeah, we could go to forth together. That's for me to propose to her.
So
Ain't trying to,
what so in order for
What?
a man to have a wife, like you say, women ain't wives like they used to be, or something like that, right? That's how we initially got here.
yeah.
I'm still trying to like get to the
Oh, they don't understand the
what
thick
would
and
be the
thin. Okay, I'll make
criteria
it
for
simple.
you?
I'll make it
Let me
simple.
They
just
They
go
don't
through.
bailed.
understand the thick and thin part. That's all.
Right. They
Once
bailed
it go
now.
down
That's what he's
immediately,
saying.
because once Monica first thing she said, you started off this way. What if something happened? What if something happened at work? My leg got fucked up. Something like happened. Well, I ain't just go
What's your
fuck up the
definition
money.
of thick and thin?
Thick
No,
and
I'm not
thin.
talking about.
No.
Not bad.
I
See,
wasn't
see.
Be
talking about.
specific.
Like,
Is
what
There
do
it?
you
is
have to
no
go through
definition.
to
What do
say,
you
like,
No,
mean?
yeah? So
it's
I'm
No, I'm
definitely
not
Okay,
talking
let's
about
it's,
let's
it's
let's
definitely
infidelity.
it's definitely a
Hold on,
hold
nothing
definition.
that got to do with
on.
cheating. Brittany,
You
nothing
gotta
with
Oh
be
cheating.
shit.
specific.
Nothing,
If you
listen, for
can,
me,
I mean,
listen, y'all.
I'm
For
weak.
me, nothing with
if you
cheating.
can,
So we
it's
talking
gonna
about
be
being
like
married.
right.
So we ain't talking about
It's listen, Lord. It's definitely a definition of being thick and thin. And then what Greg was saying, what Monica was saying to me, I took it different because it's like I get what you were saying, Greg. Monica said that you started out this way, it be like that. But a lot of situations start off in the struggle, y'all be vibing. But then social media could persuade your girl to think that she's not living right because she ain't living like the bitches she's seeing. So y'all could have had an okay life, y'all
Right.
been vibing. But now every time she see her friend or her sister or her god sister, they taking trips. Cause that's how they set up, that's how they life set up. But if
Yeah.
that's not how your life set up to be, then she start comparing you to them like, okay, we not doing what they doing. So you ain't start off that way, but she's seeing that and she's seeing like that's more exciting. What they doing that we not doing that they able to do these trips. So it don't always start off like, okay, well, I started you off doing
So
this
does
shit.
that
No,
put a
your
strain on the
brain, your
relationship?
brain getting like that because that's what you
Social
seeing.
media influence,
What happened?
does that put a strain on the couples? Like what people are doing, you think that can have an influence on a relationship?
That can have a big
Like that
influence on the relationship because it's like
grown
now you
ass
comparing
people.
me to another nigga. You don't want me to compare you to nobody else, but because your friend and your sister going on trips, that's what you want to do. But they ain't
You
never been our thing before. But now you want it to be our thing.
I mean, trying new shit ain't nothing wrong with that, but I
It ain't
guess
nothing wrong with trying new
if
shit, but
if, if
I'm
you
not
if you
competing with
pressing me
nobody.
about what another nigga or
Listen,
another couple doing, I might take that offensive. I might.
big dog, trying new shit is cool, but I'm a personally speaking, I fuck with all y'all. I don't give a fuck what you do with your girl. I don't give a fuck what Nick do with his girl. I don't give a fuck what Petty do with his girl. What I do with my girl is what I do. So if my girl come tell me why big dog could do this or Nick could do that or Petty could do that, then them niggas you need to be with. Cause I don't want to hear that. We do what we do. I'm just giving it to you real.
I
You can
can
say at the
respect
Virgo
that.
That
or
shit
whatever.
fact.
I'm not
Real shit.
comparing
That,
myself to no other nigga.
probably,
So you not for to
that's
compare
probably
me to no
always
other
how
nigga.
everybody who feel like in a
I know it
relationship.
is. I'm just laughing.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just laughing.
Man, listen, on me and you. If you
Nobody
want to
don't
tell me you
want
want to take a trip, say Zay. I want to go to Atlanta. I want to go to Houston. Why you want to go, baby? Because I want to go. Not because you seen your friend and your sister go. Because they got me fucked up. I ain't following a nigga never day in my life. I ain't for to get 41 and 42 and start following trends and shit that niggas do now. So no,
And
I ain't
that's
for to do
real.
it for that. So that just that. And what Brittany said is what's thick and thin, not running away at the first sight of trouble. So cause you feel like a
Bingo.
little bit more weight on you right now. Oh no, I can't fuck with this nigga no more. No, Brittany. Thick and thin me actually riding out with a nigga. Okay, we was up, now we down. We still together. We up, now we down. Now we up, now we down. Now we down, now we up. But we still making this shit work together. Some females, the first side of trouble, they get the fuck up out of there. Oh, no, I can't deal with this. You know why? That go back to some shit way before y'all start calling. Remember this shit, Monica? Bitches carry baggage to other relationships. So once you start showing signs of what another nigga used to do or what another bitch used to do, it's time to end that relationship. So we ain't been together through thick and thin. Cause now I see what's going on. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Nah, hell nah. Johnny Blow did that to me, so you ain't finna do it. I could be a whole different nigga from that. So yeah, nah, it's all a different way to think about that shit, bro. That's just what I say. So I feel you. I ain't going on no trip because that's the new trend. You know that motherfuckers, if people spend 10% of the energy they give y'all on social media to show y'all their real life, y'all be like, fuck these people. The only
For
thing you see
real.
bad on social media is when somebody die. But you don't see a bitch put on social media, I got a final notice, my light bill ain't paid, or I got
For
eviction
real.
notice, I can't live here. But let a bitch get a new apartment, you see the key. Let a bitch get a new car, you see all this. But the bitch ain't gonna tell you my water for to go off. Or after the day, I can't even talk to y'all on social media because I ain't got no internet. Bitch ain't gonna tell you that. All social media do is glorify the bullshit, and that's what we fall for. You think bitches live like that for real? You crazy. Think about your own social media. That's what I always tell people. Think about the shit you put on there. And then think about the other times in the month when you fucked up, you might even got $5 to put in your gas tank. Or $3 to get to a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. You ain't gonna put that on social
Yeah,
media.
he put that shit over there.
But go to Crowdy Crowd, you gonna show a bitch your whole crowd board.
Yeah.
Potatoes and all.
Social. I don't feel-
Nah, go ahead, Brittany. What you say? Social media what?
I
Hello,
was just about to
Brittany.
say social media is all about people's highlight reels of their lives. It's nobody's going to tell you their downfalls. They're just going to tell you
Right.
what they want you to know and see. So don't believe everything on social media, pretty much.
Social media is a motherfucking mirage. It's shit that you see that's not already there. But that's just me. That's just me. Cause a nigga go on social media and show you him and his homeboys in the club popping all type of bottles. That's his whole motherfucking check. He popped all type of bottles Friday night and Saturday. He ain't got no gas in his car.
That would be dumb, but okay.
But niggas do it though.
That's what happens on there
Why
for
the
real.
fuck would you spend your whole check, your last? Why would
Because
you
it's
do
about
that?
likes.
Cause he want
It's
to look like
about
he
Exactly. Cause
likes.
he living in
balling.
the moment.
It's about likes. That's what it's about.
Yeah,
Real
he living
shit.
in the
Cause
moment. Shit.
when they gonna wake up in the morning and see that shit, 200 likes. Fuck yeah,
Everybody
I
just
got
lived their
200
life
likes for
in the
this
moment.
picture.
Man, you wake up in the morning and be like, I was drunk last night. I was out my motherfucking mind.
Okay.
That shit be like
I done
that,
woke up in the
man.
morning, spent all type of money, and had money, and still felt like what the fuck. So I don't know what the fuck they be thinking at
Bro,
all.
I done woke up in the morning and been heated because of the money I spent last night. But that been my own problem. I had to get it back. But when I started, when I'm having
Did you
fun and
really go
I'm
to the strip
drinking,
club to get pussy?
I don't see it like that. I just see it like shit. I'm vibing.
Really? People
B,
go to
what's
the strip
up?
club to get pussy? That's weird. Oh shit.
B say real shit. Saying with them baby mamas taking B all the pictures never see their ass yelling at the baby. Oh yeah. Your baby graduate. Oh, that's my baby. But you don't tell nobody your baby badder than a motherfucker in real life. All you do is glorify the good things they do. It's my baby birthday. My baby went to the prom. My baby went to the picnic. Your baby just down there burnt up your house. Show that.
The prom ain't the good thing they do. The other graduation supposed to be the good thing. We 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 like grow up glorify the prom like that's the top. That's the mountain top, and that shit supposed to just be the beginning. It's
Real
that's
talk.
what it is, bro.
But that's our generational curse, bro. And we started that shit and we fuck up with our kid with that. Cause you'll make your kid think that the prom is more important than the motherfucking graduation. Oh, I gotta go spend 1,500 on this dress, 2,000 on this suit. Bitch, you got D's and F's. You should really be wearing a motherfucking Family Dollar suit. But ain't nobody gonna do that. Cause you will be damn if a bitch and say, your baby wasn't on Facebook, the freshest motherfucker they ever seen.
That go what's really important to us. That's what it's all about. Social media fucking us up. Cause like that's what's important to us.
But a lot of that shit that be on social media, dog, be for us.
No, because we glorify celebrities, so we try to copy those things and do the same things they do. So that's why the prom is the whole red carpet thing and stuff like that. We want to rent an Airbnb and all that shit for one night. Spend $3, $4, $5,000. Or you could buy your jit a bucket. You could buy your jit a little car. You could do other little shit. You could put 10 and like move them. And you could give them 10 and like give them a little start. You feel me? For when they finna graduate high school. And
But that's what I'm saying.
dog, you know,
What the
the
fuck is a
Richmond school.
prom watch party? So we got a prom watch party going on. Eventually, these kids for to go to the prom. So who gonna be left at the party? Us,
The grown ups.
right? So when they leave and go to the prom, we still party.
Yeah, the party.
Though
That's
when they leave and go to the
the reason they're
prom,
having a party.
y'all go to the meetup spot,
See, that's
or
the extra
y'all just take pictures of them leaving and then they leave and y'all wrap that shit up.
shit. Yeah.
You had to get your
Y'all
picture.
don't keep partying. The prom watch is for the kids to take their pictures and all the little props and shit, and then they go off to the prom.
How many prom watch parties you had, Monica?
None. What the fuck?
How
My
many people
family
on
wants
the phone
to.
had a prom watch party?
Nobody. That's
You
new.
had a prom watch
I ain't
party?
never been to a prom.
No,
That's a new. That's a
that's
new
some new
trend.
generation type of.
Yeah,
No, I
they
had
started that
shit
shit
because
about maybe 10 years ago,
with the
7 years
prom,
ago.
with the
Right.
prom shit, you always send a person off the prom, but they turn it into something bigger. Like I said, we want to be celebrities. We turn everything to a party. When I was a jit though, your old girl, whoever, basically like your what they call your immediate family, or even if your grandma is not too far, they see
Yeah,
you
you
get
come down the
dressed.
stairs,
They
buddy,
see
put the
you
little
get dressed.
corsage on your
Yeah,
I
they
was
wrist.
for to
see you
say,
get
man,
dressed
prom
real
watch parties be
quick,
like that, Monica. The people that live in your
real
house and
quick,
stuff,
bro. You
then niggas come
gone.
over there and pick you up and y'all go. It wasn't
That's
a
it.
whole motherfucking neighborhood and a motherfucking spectacular show.
Bitch sent you off the prom. Your mama and them, your grandma might come over, your favorite auntie. That's all, bro. Send your ass. Hey, they ain't even go to the girl house. If you got a girl, send your ass off to her house. That's all that shit was.
You just killed me with your favorite auntie
You just
shit.
killed me with your favorite auntie shit. You know that what it was. You always had a favorite auntie. You already had your uncle. This and that. Even if you ain't had no brother, you got an uncle figure. That's why I feel like life was different. Cause even nigga ain't have
And
a
I'm finna show
daddy,
you. I'm
he has
I'm
some
finna show y'all the
man
cake.
figure.
Mind you,
Older
Y'all
uncle,
check this out.
I'm so
shit like that. You
frustrated.
know what I'm saying?
I told my baby daddy that I could not afford to really do nothing for my son's birthday or whatever. So I needed him to get him a cake and stuff like that. Cool. Why does man come with a cake and some cupcakes from Walmart and the little rings that you stick in the cupcakes? You could have paid extra to have somebody make a cake and have it ready by today. You went to Walmart and got him a, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all the cake. Mind you, I told him this at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So that was plenty of time to have somebody to still make a cake with it today if you paid extra. But here go the cake.
So what's the problem? I'm
I'm
confused.
pissed.
Is it just me? This right here is ridiculous. Y'all check this out.
I'm so frustrated. I told my baby daddy that I could not afford to really do nothing for my son's birthday a
He
week
did.
ago.
What's the problem?
A bit more.
Cause
Big
that
dog,
shit
what's
went
the
over.
problem?
Yeah,
Showing you how
Cause
these
that
what's
bum
shit
up
went
with
ass
it?
over the
hoes
top.
is.
Cause the cake went over the top. Cause it came from Walmart.
Oh,
She couldn't post the cake came from a 5-star bakery that made this
nah,
shit this
hey,
morning.
it ain't even. That's a miserable person. Somebody literally just lighten your load, bitch. That's one less thing you gotta do, and you still found fault because you are miserable.
Straight up.
That's it, and that's all. You're miserable. Ain't no way. Period. You know how many people wish a bitch would go pick up the cake and they didn't have to have no input, they didn't have to use no brain power to make it happen?
Yeah, I wanted to show the video, but it wasn't showing for me. But I was just a little confused because she seemed like she was a little, annoyed. Like he was supposed to spend extra, like to get a custom cake. I do know that's not like in the morning to at night. Like if she was kind of say he could have paid extra, like get a more of a extravagant cake.
Even if you go on Publix
Custom cake.
website and pick a cake, you gotta order that shit at least
Like,
24 hours in advance.
real. And if we ain't even talk about this shit, what you just expected me to do? Like you said, I can't do nothing at the last minute. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something. I did something like you said, and you gonna get mad because I did something?
Cause
Fuck
she
out of
That's
here.
why.
miserable. That's misery.
Yeah.
And
That's
she
misery.
said she was like, I couldn't do it, so I called him, and like wasn't like really no gratitude nowhere in that whole scenario. Like he came through for our
N-
child. It
Not
was
you bashing him for going to Walmart for a cake when you couldn't afford to go a motherfucking
200
place.
cuts really.
Period.
Yeah,
You couldn't afford to go nowhere to get cake, bitch. Not you being choosy.
I think she's mad because he came through. She thought
I
she was
think
gonna pull the rug from under him
so that
and be like,
makes
"Oh,
you
yes,
what?
thing been done for his son."
That makes you what? Miserable.
It's crazy, though. No,
You
I
mad because somebody is progressing and making effort and improving, bitch. You miserable. That's it. That's all. That's all. You just miserable. You need to go heal. Find her inner peace and her inner happiness. Because, bitch, I wish who? I wish somebody would get a birthday cake and I ain't got to put no energy, no effort, no manpower, no manual labor, no nothing.
And I think she said he got cupcakes too.
Man, even if he ain't get the candles, I'm gonna go get the candles. I ain't even gonna ask. If I look and I don't see no candles, I'll be right back. Bitch, I ain't have to order the cake. I ain't have to go stand in line to pick it up or nothing. Yeah. Sometimes it be more than them just trying to that's just it be their own issue. It be their own issue. And once you realize that, you gonna stop giving a fuck about what they gotta say. Cause you know it don't got nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Times. Oh, it ain't that late.
So I'm asking you, since this is not a demonstration of a man, you need to tell me what man you're using to measure him with. Which one?
My idea.
Which is your idea. Now, is that the idea you trained him up to be?
No.
Oh, so how in the blazing bejesus are you holding him accountable to a standard that you didn't teach him, his father didn't give him, he don't even know what it is, and yet as his mother, you sit in his face and tell him you don't respect him as a man?
Like I said, it was events. It wasn't just.
I'm talking about
and it's
one
also
thing.
how he treats me.
Yeah, but
He doesn't respect me as a mom, so-
You see, you are a provocative victim. You provoke stuff, and then when you start being held accountable for it, then you start twisting and turning and making the other person wrong. Look at me, Ma. Look at me. Look at me. You just sat here and told your son, who ain't got a needle in his arm, who I'm assuming pays his own rent. He's married to a registered nurse. He's got 3 baby boys. And you just sat here in his face and said, I don't respect him as a man. And you don't think to consider what that does to his heart, to his soul, to his spirit.
I'm sure that's hurtful.
And you okay with that?
And it's hurtful for the things that he says.
But there you go. You're doing it. You're doing it right now. You're doing it right now.
Because it's
I'm
like-
holding you accountable, and you spinning your web. You're
can't
trying to
say
get away.
nothing when it
You're
comes
trying to
to
get away.
Justin.
Tell me. Here's the question. Just answer it. We'll get back to that other
Okay,
stuff later. Tell me.
Forgive me. I respect him. He's a wonderful man.
Do you understand that your mouth, your voice, your words are connected to the coils in his heart, to the valves in his heart? He can't help but love you. And every time you dishonor that love, you chip a piece of it. In our culture as black people, when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother because she can emotionally manipulate him. But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
Wow.
I post that shit so much it don't make no sense.
Why you post that shit a lot, nigga? He home with you?
Yeah, that hit home because what my baby mama be doing with my son right now. That's why I got the clear. I can't take this. That's why a lot of stuff y'all was talking about a little earlier, I didn't comment. I just listened to what everybody had to say, but that a lot of that stuff hit home because I'm going through that, and I've been going through that for my almost 19 years. My son finna be 17, and his mama just dragged me. No matter how I do right, she make it wrong. It's too much. So that's why I keep posting that, because there's a lot of women out there that's very vindictive and make it like the men are the problem when it's them. They're they're bitter because of the man, or they may have wanted to still be with the fathers, and they done something. We just went our separate ways, but they can't accept it, and they like the woman said, they tear down the boys. She tearing my baby down, and she's splitting us. So the best thing to do is to back away than to try to tell him preach nonsense or preach negativity about his mama to him. I just got to let him see it for himself, and it's taking a long time. So I just got to back away and let it be.
Oh yeah.
And I got to get me right, because I can't stay and focus on that, because that's what it's about. My son, that's all I worry about him.
Can I
He's
ask you
still
a
a part of
question?
me. Yes, you can.
Why did y'all separate?
My baby mama, my son's mother was a problem. She was a problem. I knew she was a little knucklehead. So I'm gonna put it like this. She tricked me. I got away from the situation, and she told me she was pregnant, and all the while she wasn't. So she had me thinking that she was about 8 months pregnant. While I was with, so I'm gonna say like 6 months, six to 4 months when I was with her. All the while I done got her pregnant. She wasn't pregnant. So when we went to go to the sonogram, I'm thinking she would be close to 8 months. She wasn't nothing but about 16, 17 weeks. I lost my mind in that goddamn place. There's
So
nothing
you
I could
got
do
her
about it
pregnant
then.
while you already thought she was pregnant.
She was pregnant. She tricked me.
Mm.
I cussed out, but I dealt with him. Honestly, I'm being just straight up. Out of all the kids that I got, That's the only one I seen born. That's the only one I seen born. That's the only one that got my last name. That's the one carried my whole name. And it's not about him having my whole name, but that's the only child I seen born. And whether you women know it or not, that is the greatest gift to a man. When
Shit, I
we see
scared.
them kids,
I don't want to see that
you
shit.
was scared, but after the fact, when you got that child in your arms, bro, you can't tell me that shit ain't made you feel like. Now I can't explain the feeling, but
So how many kids you have?
I got a lot of kids. That's another show. That's another show. I got kids out here that women ain't telling the truth, but I got a lot of kids. I'm not gonna say I was a player. I had fun. I was a very spontaneous person, jokester, shit, and I was well loved, shit, and I
Okay,
did
how
my
many
thing.
kids you have? Like you
Over
deflecting.
over 10, 13,
Mm.
15, something like
And
that.
how many
Two
baby
dead.
mamas?
Oh, hey Nick, don't fall for the trick, Nick.
And
These
how
other
many
Uh,
baby
brothers.
mamas you got?
I know it's gonna be some bullshit. Every last one of them different.
How
So
No
many
you
no
got
broken
one
houses
same
you
mama.
got,
child. You
money?
got one child per woman.
From each
But
woman.
women are the
Each woman.
problem. That is fucking
No, no,
ridiculous.
listen,
Oh,
listen,
starting
listen,
some
listen.
Jesus
Georgia, starting
No,
some
no, no,
starting
wait,
Christ.
some
no, you
The
Look at
just
me
meat
you
giving
said
good
slinger,
something.
covers.
the
You
meat
It's like
asked,
slinger
let
who
early
me
has
in the
created
morning. I got
over
wait,
work to
10
do.
wait,
broken homes
wait,
is
wait, no,
what
no,
the
no, no, no,
women are the
no.
fucking
That's
I'm
problem.
hold
My
up,
clean.
hold
God.
up. Wait, you said
Sorry,
broken
let that
home,
man
baby. It was no,
explain.
it was never a broken home. We was right, we was doing what we was
Did
doing.
you marry
And
anybody?
no, they went their separate ways. What can I do if they
Jesus
run off?
Christ.
How
Sorry,
you
let
You
that
know,
man
listen? No,
explain.
wait, listen.
I
Yeah,
have the
how can
number
you
of a
get
good
mad at me?
therapist. I
No,
have a
no,
good
no.
number of a good
I have a
therapist.
therapist,
I
baby,
will
baby.
pay
I
for
have a
10
therapist.
sessions for you
I have
so
a
you can
therapist,
understand that
baby.
you're the problem.
No, no,
Because
no.
you got
Okay,
with
I'm
10
gonna let you
women,
speak.
had
I'm gonna let
10
you speak.
children, but the women are
Okay,
knuckleheads and they're the problem
okay,
instead of the meat slinger and the
okay.
cum dumpster. That is, you know what?
Okay, so you
Y'all have
through?
a
You
good
through?
night.
Okay, so now we were just
Say
talking
la
about
vie.
one baby mama. We said
No,
one
don't go
baby mama.
nowhere.
That was the problem. Yeah, don't go nowhere. We said one baby mama, my last son. Now if you gonna go around, well, we're gonna talk about every last woman. Okay, we'll put it like this. So with the my oldest child, it's from an older woman. She went her separate ways. What can I do about that? She left. I went on to somebody
Why
else.
did she
She got
leave? Why
pregnant.
did she leave?
She
Why did she leave?
she was an older woman. You want to know how old she
Oh,
was? I was 16. She was 37. She's older than
oh,
my mama.
you a victim.
No, I wasn't no victim. I was
Yeah,
blessed.
clearly.
I ain't trying to sound
No,
like no
you a
motherfucking.
victim.
How I'm a
Cause if
victim?
a
Tell me
30
how.
something year old man was screwing a 16-year-old woman, she'll be a victim. You a
Okay, well if you
victim,
want to
love.
go like, well if
An
that's what you want
adult
to say,
having sex with a child, that's a
okay,
victim.
listen. Okay, we
That's a
we 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 on
crime.
that.
But
You,
go
you
ahead.
said what you said. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We ain't gonna stay on that. All right, so we went on to another. I go to another relationship. This shit don't work. She want to move on. What can I do? This is what I'm trying to say. This is how this went on. It's no about me breaking
But
up the
why it
homes I was
wasn't working?
sliding with, huh?
Yeah, why it wasn't working with nobody,
Because
brother?
most of it. Okay, so let's put it like this. Okay, so let's say if it's 15, let's say 13. Only five of them was a relationship. We was together. The rest of them seen me. Boy, I want to fuck you. Man, stop playing. Kept going after me for 2 weeks or so. Slid. Got went
Oh
down,
my
whatever.
God.
Got pregnant. They with somebody
A
else.
whole lot of raw
They
dog
So
in
you
that boy.
had unprotected sex with
That
all
boy doing a
those
whole lot.
Your
Hey,
women?
pullout game
the
is
girl say she
abysmal.
say
we
come
It's
in
we
the
we
egregious.
we
God.
talking about. Listen, we talking about 1991, 2, 3,
You
4, 5,
fighting
6, 7.
demons. You
AIDS wasn't
fighting
popping
That's
like
it.
that.
AIDS
demons.
was at its
No, no,
peak.
no, no,
That's when they
no.
Nah,
got
but
that
That's
it's
Fighting
more.
AIDS.
demons.
I think
AIDS
more
AIDS
things
is
here
at
right
its
about
highest
getting burnt.
peak
Then he
right
just
now.
worried about getting
Yeah,
burnt.
there
Hey,
wasn't
He
no
wasn't worried
like
I'm
about
a,
getting
that
I'm a,
back
burnt.
I'm gonna
then.
say this. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
he
this,
died
and
from
it
I'm
that
was
done
shit
with
like,
the
back then.
conversation. Wait,
He wasn't doing
can I just say
everything.
one thing? I'm gonna
what's
just say
up?
one thing. You need
What's
to
up? What's
just
up?
live in your truth, my boy.
What's the truth? Tell me
You
what's
are
the
the
truth.
creator of
Get them,
multiple
hey,
broken homes.
get them
How am
demons
I a correct? Wait,
sorted
wait, wait,
out.
wait. Tell me how I'm a creator of
Hey,
broken homes. That's what I want to know about.
because you started a
Yeah,
family and then
not
you weren't
13
in the
don't be
family.
graduating
If
none.
A
the
child in a
woman
house without
leave,
both
if the
parents is a
woman
broken home.
leave, okay, if the woman leave, how is it my fault?
Nick,
Why
you
They
would
don't
had to
have
be
no
doing
living
believing
something for
you.
all these
like
women
far
to be
Listen,
visitation
leaving.
or not.
I just
Why
told
would
you
they
what it
So all
believe
was.
these
you?
women
I,
just want to
Nothing
I'm
is
leave.
ever your
keeping it.
fault. That's
I'm
crazy.
keeping it
Oh my
G to
God,
you,
you such a
bruh. I'm
victim.
listen. Okay, let
Let
me
me get under
explain
these
something to
covers.
you.
I gotta work
Whether you
Me,
rather
me as a
believe it,
woman saying I just want to fuck a man does not mean I want your baby
n-
as well. That means
no,
just
no,
fuck
listen.
me and go about your business.
No, no,
Why are you
listen,
getting me
listen, listen,
pregnant?
Why
Like
wasn't
listen,
it just for
listen.
you?
You asking the question. Let me explain it. Listen. Now let's go back into
Yeah,
that. With that.
you
Now,
one of them.
when you sitting there saying
Get them
I'm
demons
breaking up
sorted
a
out and
home,
living your
it
truth no more.
wasn't no
That's all I'm
breaking
gonna
up no
say.
home.
And I'm gonna leave
Now,
it like that.
if I'm sliding with somebody, and most of them, I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not a nigga that
That's just
cheat. So if I'm
I
with
personally
somebody, no,
believe a man that can
listen.
sleep with that many women
You ain't
and
gonna let me
reproduce
talk.
with that many women
You ain't
is
gonna let me
probably a
tell you.
demon.
You ain't gonna let me tell you. You ain't gonna let me explain it. Okay. So like I said,
They fighting a demon.
most of the
They don't like
women
women
that
for
I
real.
dealt with, they wanted kids.
Damn, God, that's
From
So
crazy.
you
you.
telling me,
from a one
yes.
night
You
stand?
telling me,
What's in your
As
you
far as
game,
I'm
telling
Paul?
concerned,
you
as
telling
far
me
as I'm
Y'all want
concerned,
the
a
man to tell
man.
you
y'all
ask
got
a
that
question
Listen,
man
and then
straight,
I'm
Okay,
bro.
telling
okay,
that
you,
okay,
and
many
but
okay,
then
women.
y'all
okay. I'm gonna shut up.
wait,
I'm gonna shut
listen,
up.
let me
He
you
Go.
trying to
gonna
convince
explain.
somebody,
No, I'm
mainly
not
himself.
convincing, baby. I'm not convincing
But
nothing.
That shit
I don't know
already
you
done
from a
happened.
can
Now
of
ain't
paint.
nothing you gotta
Yeah,
convince
it's I
nobody
don't give a
about.
yeah,
fuck.
he trying to
I don't
convince himself.
I oh my God. You gonna okay, so like I said, most of these women, majority of every woman I dealt with, I ain't never I'm gonna say just two. And that's the one at Northwestern. I took the condom off. I did because I got tired of her coming back and forth to me about this nigga
I
beating
got
on her.
one.
And you still dealing with me.
Oh
So
my
I got
God,
tired of that. So
bro.
I was trying to take her from him. I was trying
Mm-mm.
to take her from him. Now that's the only person, but everybody else, I said to you already, I said I was a fun person to be around. I was a
Fun
funny
doesn't
person.
mean
I was up on my
having children.
let me explain myself. I don't care. It's you may go for something different, but these women went for something. Every woman, all y'all are not the same. It's all y'all tick different. It's something about a man.
You was
Each one of y'all
so
is different things about a man that you may like. So you
Right.
cannot sit here and bash what somebody liked about me. I'm a very funny person. You don't know me. It's the first time you met me. If I was around you, I had you laughing all the time. First of all, that'll get you. Laughter is the motherfucking. That's one of the keys to the
Oh
soul.
please, no, it
No,
don't.
see, you see, I'm preaching some. Are you taking it like I'm preaching, but I'm
No,
keeping it
it
real
don't.
with you. So okay, well, not for you, but for a
yeah, man.
majority of people I know, a majority of the people I know, it does. And
I'm
I can
funny
tell you, I
too.
know you
What the
like
hell?
comedy. Okay,
So my dog
we
saying basically what he's saying
You
is
can't
that's just not you and Shari. That man live bitches right up out they drawers, and that's just what
right.
it was.
and
You and
that's just
Shari
what
got a
it
different
was.
forte of what y'all look for. Y'all might want
That's
nigga to
it.
do this, y'all might want nigga to do that. But the girls that
So
he
You
what's so
know,
targeted,
special about this last child
Zay, you are literally the most
you wasn't a
enabling
part of none of
enabler
your kids'
ever.
I
life.
was with
Shari, I don't
her. I
like you,
was
so
with
just be
her
quiet.
for years. I was with her.
Mm.
I didn't let
So
her go. I was with
so
her.
why you ain't fight for all the other kids even though you weren't with them? They
Right. Like, why
yours.
is this one so
I have been
special?
fighting, and I'm gonna keep going with y'all because y'all keep cutting me off. You asking so many questions, I'm trying to answer so many of them. I've been fighting. So
For
for all
all the
y'all,
kids.
every time somebody told me they was pregnant, I chased them hoes down. Now you done took me there. So don't tell me about I'm a nasty nigga. I chase these bitches down, but these bitches done went and told these other niggas that that was their baby, and they knew the fuck it wasn't because they want to get
Mm.
paid. That's
All
how
of
us
them did the
black.
same thing.
That's how us black motherfuckers is. Stop acting like y'all don't know no girl that done told a
All of
nonna
them did
that
the
that.
same
I ain't
I'm
black.
thing.
gonna say let me speak my piece. Stop acting like you don't
Sure
know
know how to
no
pick them.
woman. Stop acting like you don't know no woman that has
Who
not
gave in the
told
wrong nigga the
somebody
baby?
the
I don't
baby.
know
So stop
All
it.
any.
of them.
I don't know
Stop it.
All the
any.
bitches
I
you
don't
Stop
know
up.
any.
chose.
Stop. And I'm gonna
All
say
the
this
bitches
again.
you chose
And
did the
most of
same
the way,
thing.
and every
You the
last one of them that I
problem.
was with, and I told you for a fact, they wanted
You
to
the
be with me.
problem. You
After
the
we broke
problem.
up, and you're not hearing me, baby. After we broke up, that's a wrap. You're not gonna break up with me and leave me alone, then want to come back to me. That's a wrap. We don't play them games. I'm a Virgo. We don't play
Yeah.
that
So
shit.
I'm not finna raise my kids because that's a wrap.
Nigga, I'm a
You
Virgo.
you not hearing me. She not didn't
I'm
okay, I'm gonna say
hearing
this
you
again.
perfectly
She,
fine.
I didn't nobody I'm gonna say this again. Once I know you're pregnant, I find you. You don't want to deal with me. It's nothing I could do. I'm gonna keep chasing you. Just like Zay know of two. Zay know of two that he know of two that I tell him about. I'm chasing them now. I've been chasing them for years. The child came to my
Mhm.
park. I've been coaching him.
I can
One
vouch
of
for
them
that.
I've been coaching him. The other child, he went to school with the girl. He went
Right.
to school with her. He's in college right now. She is lying and telling people I'm in denial, and the whole family know I was there. She was always with me. There's nothing
So
I
what
can
about
do
the
about
other
that.
13?
Who's in
So sorry, you
denial?
don't know shit. I ain't
It's
enabling
other kids
nobody. I
out of
seen
town.
that
I
my
was
own
out of
eyes.
town. I was out of
So you
town,
Xavier,
saying,
you
baby.
are
so
an
you saying the
enabler.
women are
No,
not
I stayed out of
They
town.
scared of
they
you.
trying to say you're not their kid's father? That's what they saying?
Yeah, yeah,
All
bro.
of
Cause they
them.
got other
All of them,
niggas. They
though.
got other
Not one
niggas
out of
taking care of.
15.
No, no,
Not
baby, baby,
3 out of
baby. You put
15.
words in my mouth. I
12
didn't
out of
say all of
15.
them. We
No, so
speaking on some of them. I
listen.
have kids
Some
out of
of them that
town.
man was there for a good time, not a long time. And if a
Thank
girl
you,
got a
Man.
bro.
boyfriend or a baby, if a girl got a boyfriend or a nigga, and that man busts up and she get pregnant, of
Mm-mm.
course she gonna
Shit.
go home and say it's the nigga at home, baby.
It's the
She
nigga,
ain't trying to
baby, man.
release,
Stop
she ain't trying to
playing.
lose her
All
relationship.
right,
Oh
But
my
Zay.
he just
God.
saying he
So
know that it's his baby though.
And ain't
So
nothing I could do
you
about
Xavier,
it.
knew
you
she
are
had a
a
nigga at home
primetime
got a
and you
kid, they don't none of
snatching.
these
enabler.
You
kids.
knew she had a
And
nigga
I
Huh?
at home and
just
you
want to.
snatching rubbers off and
No,
shooting up
no, no, no,
clubs.
baby, baby, baby,
If
baby,
you don't
baby. I told you
kids,
one
what
girl. That's the only person. One
So the
girl.
rest
That's
of them,
it.
what happened? What happened with
They
the
was
other
for that
14?
shit. They for that, nigga. They was for that. You think I'm playing? You have to
So
see
you know
me
they
in
got
my
somebody at
years. You
home.
you, you have to see me back. No, baby. I was. You hear me? Listen. I'm gonna say this. Let's say it's a group of y'all. You may not. You don't believe me. Okay, it's nothing I could do. It's a group of y'all. It could be 5 of y'all, 6 of y'all. We go out. We have a good time. We have fun. Just for some reason, this nigga Dominique dog had us dog. I enjoy this nigga time. I want to be around this nigga again. Let's all keep doing this group shit. Once we keep doing this group shit, eventually 2 or 3 of y'all gonna want to fuck. That's just how that
Whoa.
shit go. Let's keep it G. That's how that shit go. And once I see that
Jesus.
shit, cause we sense that shit. It's a pheromone. We smell it. We sense it. We men, just like y'all females, y'all sense that shit. So once I sense that shit, I'ma key on it. And you motherfuckers gonna fight for who want this nigga first. Cause if I'm the handsomest nigga in that clique, whoever it is, bitch, I'ma
Oh,
fucking for
How
you. I
old are
told you
you?
this. Y'all know how this go. I'll be
How
50,
old are
baby. I'm
you?
older than all y'all. I will be 50 next year. I'm older than all y'all.
Here, Virgo,
I was
baby, that's
raised in
how
a
we do.
different era. That's how we move. And just like Zay tell y'all, when you leave me alone, I'm just like Zay. When you break up with me, I'm not gonna sit home and be crying. I'm finna off to the next. That's why I got so many motherfucking kids. You took it the wrong way. It's off to the next.
I
It's
got
off to the
25 kids.
next.
I probably got 30 kids. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And
That's
what they told us when
scary.
we was young, you supposed to spread your
That
love. You
is
supposed to have
so you're
scary.
kids,
supposed to
man.
create broken homes.
Man,
Hey,
Okay.
wait, all
supposed to
right, hold on,
have
hold on.
That's
kids,
scary as
Let
baby.
me say
fuck.
this to Shari. Let me just say this to Shari. This is
I
what
don't
I
know
don't
what
like. Now,
y'all thinking.
this what I don't like,
That's
Shari.
scary.
When a nigga have a baby with multiple girls, he creating broken homes. But if a
Yes.
woman have hold on. Just let me say this. But if a woman have multiple baby daddies and
Baby
she got
daddy,
all
she
her
ain't got it
kids,
broken.
she doing what she got to do to provide for her
Get the
kids.
fuck out of here.
Why the
Y'all
fuck
What you
this
crazy,
bitch
man.
ain't
mean?
creating broken homes?
Y'all
I
one
don't like
sided.
that, bruh. Sorry, you keep saying he
Y'all
is
female
creating
chauvinists.
broken homes.
She got one broken home with her
No,
kids
No,
in there.
I know
who
a girl.
me?
I know
This nigga got
some girls
15
have
broken
5 and 6
Number
kids
homes, bruh.
one,
and 5 and 6 baby daddies.
listen. Number
And they
one,
all in
I
one
didn't create a
home.
broken home. I was a wife. Okay, let's not go there.
It's still
I didn't
five
create a
different,
broken
six
home.
different baby
I was
daddies.
a wife. I was a
Okay.
wife. Let's never go there.
So
I
that's
was a wife.
5 or 6 niggas that
So you got
contributed
one
to a
kid.
broken
And when
home.
I had my one child and we broke up, it's like, okay, cool, that's it. I'm done having children. I would never have another child. That's it for me. But I'm not a man that's like, oh, I met 13
So
women
no
and I made
comment.
them all laugh and
It's,
it's all great. So I dropped
it's
off
no
But
13
comment for
loads
you.
no, no,
to
no,
make
no,
It's
no,
no
no, no.
13
comment.
But what
children.
Shari doing is she talking about her one situation. I asked you a
I know
question
I'm fucking with
that
her.
I want you to answer. What about females who do the same thing? If a female get 5, 6 kids from 5, 6 niggas and they live together, bitch will be saying she doing what she got to
It's
do
one
for her kids.
home.
That's
But it's
That's
one.
still
one
broken home because none of their
home.
daddy live there.
That's
It's
You
one
one
got five
broken
kids and a
home.
home.
boyfriend.
That's
That's
one
one
broken
home.
home.
How that's
It's
five
still one.
fucking broken homes? None of their daddies
No,
live
that's
there.
one
That's
home.
one home.
Get the fuck. So the home is just because they live with the mom.
No,
That's
that's
one
one
home.
home.
She got
That's
6 kids
one
from 6 different niggas, and they all living in one broken household. This nigga got 15
teen
different baby
kids spread out
mamas,
over
bruh.
state. Like
That's
that,
15 homes
you know,
with a
Xavier,
child without a father in it.
you are literally the most enabling enabler of all time.
That's
I don't
15
enable
households
nobody.
without a
Sorry, I just give
You
people the
father.
do.
benefit of the doubt.
You do. You
Y'all
That
don't
is
give
absolutely
people the
15
benefit
do.
of the
homes
doubt.
without a father.
You and these
What you
niggas being
mean?
able.
Ain't no
How is that
benefit of nothing.
okay?
He said he
Sorry.
reproduced
Bye,
because the
bye, puppy.
women
Love
was
you.
with it. He had
And
no
then on
intentions
top
of
of that, the
marrying. He
woman
had
who
no
has,
intentions of
thank
committing. He
you.
had no intentions of being a father. They was with it, so
No.
he
That
did
man
it.
ain't
He
never
said it
tell
out
y'all
his
he ain't be a
mouth.
father to his kid. He say he fucking with the mama. Just cause you ain't fucking with the mama don't mean you ain't fucking with the
No,
kids.
Zay, that
He
man
never
said
said he don't fuck with
Xavier,
his
they was
kids.
with
you,
it.
Xavier, you are the most
He said
enabling
they were
enabler
with
of
it. He was
all.
very
He
much
said
They
they
not
were
even
enabling.
with it
admitting yeah,
over
we
a
scared. So,
laugh.
That's
Over
why,
a
because they was
laugh.
never in a relationship. They was with it, so he did it. That's what that
So
man
he did
said.
it.
All
That's
right,
what
but
that
what
man
that
said on
got
his
to do
own.
with the kids though? I'm just saying, cause
Yeah.
he ain't fucking with the mama don't
It's
mean
still a
fucking with the
broken
kid.
home. It's still a broken
Sugar.
home.
Mama loves
It's
you.
still a broken home. That's
I love
15
you.
women that share one baby daddy, and none of them ain't got him in the
Correct.
house.
So what if six
Has
niggas
sweet
share one
Now
baby
dreams.
find,
mama?
now
But
find
they're all in it.
you won't find 15 niggas that share one baby mama.
Can't say that. I know a nigga.
You
I know a
won't
girl that got like
find
7, 8
one.
kids from different niggas.
You won't find 15 niggas that share one baby mama, but you could find 15 bitches that share one baby
One baby
daddy.
daddy. And then he's going to say they were with it. You
I
created 15
guarantee you
lives
that.
that are
You
steeped
you
in
still
trauma.
you
My
still
God. And there's no
so then you
accountability,
telling
right?
so you I just gave you accountability. So you gonna sit here and still not take fault for the woman that's the women that I'm going to them and saying, let me be in them kids' life and they're telling me no. Y'all not taking accountability for that.
Oh my God.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying. The man never
Oh
say he
my
don't want to
God.
be a
So,
daddy. These
no,
bitches act
let me
crazy,
get them
dog.
right quick, Zay, and I'm gonna shut up. Let's say to the
Get
baby
who?
mamas, no, let's say to the woman that got 10 kids. Now, like you said, me, I'm creating broken homes by me not being in those boys' life. So what about this bitch that got 10 motherfucking baby daddies and ain't now one of them baby daddies in them kids' life? Man, y'all motherfuckers one-sided, man. Y'all motherfucking female chauvinists, man.
That's
Preach
Y'all
to the
still
female
that's
choir,
still
chauvinist
baby.
fuck.
one
Y'all
that's
just like
still
my
Preach to
mama
the
and
one
them.
choir,
broken
That's
baby.
why,
home.
listen, that's why boys fucked up now. Y'all just like my mama and them, bruh. That's why I'm like that, bruh.
Oh, there go the
That's
trauma,
why
Oh,
I'm like
y'all.
that.
there you. Oh,
There
that's how
go
you
the
That's
came
why
in
I'm
the
like
room.
that.
trauma.
Hey,
Hi,
hold on. Y'all
Hey,
ain't
No,
finna
no,
say
no.
that
It's
no
no
hi,
trauma
shit.
like that.
student. You're
It's
Y'all,
not
you're
no
y'all,
trauma. I'm
hi,
telling you,
student.
There
I'm
go the
used to hearing
trauma.
you women just
Make
keep
it
sitting there.
clear. You despise women. You see your mama how
You
you see
hate
your mama, and that's
women,
why you
and that's
move the
why
way you move,
you keep
baby.
humbling women
Thank
by getting
you.
them and abandoning those children. You need help.
Thank
You're a
you.
breeder. You have a breeding kink, and I'm pretty sure that's the way you go at those women. And then they're like, "Ooh, this is you, not your representative. I don't want you anywhere
Yeah.
near my child.
a
How
nigga can't
dare
have
That's
15
you?"
kids
crazy.
and hate women. That mean that nigga love
That
coochie
you
crazy as
crazy.
fuck.
What you mean? That don't mean nothing because a man have sex with women. That don't mean he like them. You crazy as fuck.
You
Oh,
are, you
You
are.
crazy. He
I'm an
He's not
despise
enabling.
women.
enabler.
You
Listen to what he
are,
just
Xavier.
said.
You are the most enabling
Listen to what he
enabler that
just
I've
said.
ever
Y'all
met.
sound just like my mama and them.
Y'all sound just like my mama.
Anytime a
You
man
hate women. You only
parallel
see
his
them as
mom to
I
something to
love
something
hate.
women. I
negative,
love all women.
just
All
know
you, yeah.
anytime a man can speak that way about his own mama, just know he
He ain't say
despise
nothing
women,
bad. All the
period.
man said was
That man said
y'all
we a
saying the same
female
thing, bro.
chauvinist and we just like his mama.
Cause I think
That's
y'all is
okay.
female something, both of y'all.
That's
He just
okay.
said we just like his mama. Any man that say
And
anything
those
like that about
bitches,
and yeah,
his mammy, the one who
listen,
had to fucking push him out
listen.
her pussy, you
Bruh, don't
got me
start that, okay?
fucked. You,
I
know what?
literally said, what did I say earlier, Zay? Get them demons in order.
Get them, line them demons up and fight them one by one. Fight them
I
demons one
literally
by
just said that
one.
to that man. I know a demon when I see one, baby. Get
Amen.
them demons in order.
Get
I
them demons
said
up
that. Did
out
I not
you.
say that before he
Get
made a reference about his
Yes, you
mama?
did. Get them demons up
Okay
off
then.
you. Your
That man
hatred of
asked y'all
women is
one question. What
showing.
about the baby mama with 10 different kids,
They
10
all live
different
in her
daddies?
house. They all live in
What
her
about him?
house.
But
What
they
about them? They
still
all live in her
but they
house.
still not a family. She still broke all 10 of the families up. Cause there's something
No.
about that bitch with
It's
all 10 of her baby daddies
no.
left.
All her kids in the same house though. That's what I'm saying.
And
So
they
it's
have their
one
mother
broken
who
home with
loves
10
them.
children.
So
It's
that's
still
10.
one
So that's
broken
still 10
home.
broken lives though.
No.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
yeah.
She's
You could
there.
put it
They're
like
That's
that.
broken in a
still
way,
10
but
broken
they're not
lives. Cause it's
No,
like
still
because
like
if
all
they
these
don't have
kids
their
still
daddy,
wonder
yeah.
why they don't got their
Yeah.
daddy in their fucking fucking life. So
Yeah.
that's even worse. Cause it's better to have 10 different kids, so that's only one broken kid in the home. But if you got 10 motherfuckers in the house and all of them broke up like that, that's gonna be a fucking madhouse.
No, but they no, no,
Yeah,
no,
come on, Monica.
no.
Tell the truth. That's gonna be a
No,
fucking madhouse with 10
no,
motherfuckers all looking for their daddy. Then when one nigga
no.
bring they baby some food over there, bitch are gonna be mad. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, kids
Xavier,
only looking for
I'm
their
gonna, you
daddy when
know
they
what?
see other kids with their daddy.
Correct.
If
And you know
none of
what,
them
Xavier,
kids
I'm gonna
ain't got
suggest
no
therapy
daddy in
for
the
you
same house,
too,
none of them ain't gonna be looking for
because
their daddy.
we need to get that enabling up demon off of you. That enabling spirit you have, we need to get that enabling spirit up off of you.
Who you talking
I
about?
you,
And you, Zay,
Xavier,
don't play
you.
dumb now.
Don't
I
play
ain't
dumb
enabling no
now.
Don't look
motherfucker to
at
do
me,
nothing.
little puppy.
Listen,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
all I think is that what I think that everybody should just have the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm saying.
When he
Listen,
said what he
you know,
said
and
about his
you know,
old girl just
Xavier.
now, I knew what time it was.
Xavier, I'm going to volunteer to get you 10 services of therapy, 10 rounds of therapy so we can get this enabling spirit up off of you
I
because you
already
need
went to therapy
help.
before. Therapy made me a better person. I ain't gonna lie. I went to therapy
Well,
already.
we need to improve you more.
No, we don't.
Okay? Yes, we
My
do.
therapist taught me to see beyond what you see.
What? Your
Listen,
therapist need a therapist if that's the
correct.
advice
Your
they
therapist
giving.
is a loser. Your therapist is a loser.
My
Your
therapist is the
therapist
fucking
need a
greatest. I
your
recommend
therapist
my
need a
therapist to
therapist.
anybody.
If
Do
that's
that. Stop doing
the
that.
advice they giving, they need therapy too.
Hmm. They
Bruh.
do need therapy.
No matter what y'all
You
say,
are an
like I said,
enabler.
what he
You're an
said is what he
enabler.
said. But if it's 10 kids in the house, that shit'll fuck you up. Cause it says
It's
10
one
kids
broken home.
with 10
It's
different
one broken home.
it's one broken
And
home, but
and none of them ain't got no daddy, so
it's
they
10
not.
different. No, you
None
can't
of
say
them
that
don't
because
got no daddy.
But you got a
what if one of their
hardworking
daddies
mama.
good? What if one of their daddies good? So one of their daddies good. Just say this nigga come over there and your mama done cook some chicken and rice and he bring his kid Chick-fil-A. Now guess what? Now you the bad guy. So
Yeah,
it ain't like
that's
that
how they
good.
gonna feel.
I just want to say, Xavier, that we're going to have to talk about this off air because we need to get you some help. Enabling is a disease, it's a crime against humanity to enable a hateful person like Nicholas or Dominique or whatever the fuck his name is. He needs help, and you enabling him like, that man trying. You're the type of person to be like, well, you know what? That man did kill that woman, but she
Oh
played with
shit.
him first. We
I
need to
ain't
get
never
this
gonna
Mm-hmm.
say
enabling
that. All
spirit
I'm
up
gonna
off
say
of
is
you.
all I'm
We
gonna
need to
say
get
is
this
y'all don't know
enabling
that
up
I see
spirit
this
off of
man on
you.
Facebook fussing with all these girls trying to be a part of his kid's life. So that's why I say there's
And
so
he's
much broken
toxic, and
home.
I would
Right.
never have
Why
him
he coming to
anywhere near my
Facebook with it?
child. Right? Why you ain't in the
Cause
Why he fussing
courts?
with them on Facebook
they don't be paying they
to
don't want
put
to
on a
listen.
show for social media
Correct.
and
To get an
pretend?
audience to be like, "You're such a good man. I wish my baby
Yeah,
daddy did this." It's
yeah,
all
those.
because of
Y'all ain't
Yeah.
you.
shit. Both of y'all ain't shit. That's the problem. Both of y'all ain't shit cause y'all when a nigga wanna be in their kid life, motherfuckers don't let them be in their
Hey,
kid life.
Yeah,
y'all
they
just
ain't coming
been
to social
clowning me and I
media.
couldn't say nothing. No, I couldn't say nothing. You just been wait, hold on, no, some real shit. You just been saying some shit about me to disrespecting my mama. I never disrespected my mama, bro. Calm that
Mm-hmm.
shit down. No, pump your brakes on some real shit. I never disrespect
Mm-hmm.
my mama. I said to y'all, but he muted my mic,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been making a point for the longest, just like Zay been saying to y'all. Y'all told me, Dominique, Nick, whatever the fuck my name is. You're not being in those kids' life. You are breaking those homes. You're not being there. Those kids need the mother. Let me finish. The mother and the father. We just gave y'all a scenario where the mother had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, but no father was there. You all gave her a
Oh
pat on the back,
Jesus!
but you just shot me in the
Oh
head.
Jesus!
You are male.
We
You are
didn't give her
female
a pat on the back.
chauvinist. You are
We not
female
giving her no pat.
chauvinist.
Who gave
Now,
her a
now
pat on the
listen.
back?
Now
We
listen.
did say
Now with
that's a
me,
broken
I
home.
told you all. Okay, listen. No, let's stop. Let me finish. I let y'all ride me. Now, for me, with the women I was with, when I found out they was pregnant young lady, I did go
You
out them
wasn't
and
with
try.
none of them.
Listen, yes, I done told you I
Oh
was. I just told you
Jesus!
it was a couple of
I
them,
need
baby.
some.
I
I
was.
need a
You
drink.
going and you taking certain
I
things
need
from
a
out of context
drink.
and putting what you want to put in there. And every time I'm trying to explain myself,
I
you
need a
taking it
But
as a
why?
joke. And listen, I'm being a man and I'm coming on the talk show and I'm telling you my life. See, that's one thing about the Virgo. You ain't gonna tell me about your business for us to sit here and talk about
What
yourself. But
does your
see,
sign have
I'm a nigga.
to do with
Listen, because
anything?
I'm trying to show you that's the type of nigga I am. I'm a Virgo. I
Okay.
don't give a fuck. But I'm keeping the
Oh,
G with you
okay.
and I'm trying
You
to
keep
express.
equating your
Let
behavior to a
let
zodiac sign
okay.
stuff.
Let
A
me
But
finish.
go
zodiac
ahead.
sign.
Let me
That's
finish.
just
Continue.
your character, Virgo or
Okay,
not.
what I'm saying to you all, I was just explaining to y'all what was going on and how women was and how my baby mama did me. You asked me how many kids I had. I didn't want to go into it because I know all y'all was gonna do is try to ridicule me and poke me. So no matter how much I would have told you all the truth, you would have talked to me and bashed me. So that's why I really didn't want to get into it. So, ma'am, to you, what you telling me I was not with none of them? Yes, I was. It may be probably two or three that I was not with. Was not just seen me and wanted to fuck me. But the rest, the rest of them, I'm gonna say the majority, I had a relationship. We had a relationship, baby. We broke up. We broke up. They got with somebody else, but they were pregnant and did not know. But then when we see the fucking kid, I'm looking at the child, baby. That baby looked like me. That child looked like me.
Mm-hmm.
But they scared because they done told these niggas, listen,
Mm-hmm.
my children, you got to remember I'm finna be 50. My children, I'm talking about are 32, 30, 31, 28,
Mm-hmm.
29,
Mm-hmm.
17,
Mm-hmm.
16.
Step baby. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Listen, baby, it can be all that what it is, but I was
Monica.
just expressing myself and telling you what it was. But for you to bash me and say I have no respect for my mom. I love my mom. So
My
you to
thing
say that,
is,
if you know,
you
wait, let me see. I'm gonna
labeling
say, I'm
it,
gonna let you talk. And
as
if you would have been on
bashing.
this show, if you would have been on this show, you would have heard the things that I went through with my family and my mama. So you wouldn't be saying some of the shit. You wouldn't be
Lord,
saying what you saying.
protect me.
I don't have no beef with my mama, but you don't know what I've been through. So don't do
Listen.
that, baby. Don't do that. Go ahead. You can keep talking shit about me, but don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a good nigga. I got a good
Listen.
ass heart. Check my track
Okay.
record. I have a good ass heart. I'm a very
What's a
good nigga.
heart compared to the people living out the consequences of your action? I don't
I never said
understand.
you disrespected your mama. I said the statement that you made, y'all just like my mama, lets me know that there's some trauma up in
Meaning,
there in
no,
reference
baby.
to yes. Listen,
Just meaning you
anytime,
are female chauvinist. That's all I was saying. That's it. Don't
okay,
take
just
it
like
no
your mama.
further. That's
Just like
yes,
your
and I
mama.
tell her that. And I listen, I
Okay.
done been through therapy, I done been through counseling. So you're not
A
gonna tell me
man's
nothing that I
first
done been
love is
through.
his
My
mama.
mother is my
So
first love, but she
whatever he
has fault.
feels
Baby, she
towards
has
her,
fault too. My
not can't no other female think that it's
baby,
gonna get no better.
let me
It
explain
don't go
something to
up
you.
from there.
Let me explain something to you. Just
It don't
because
go
she's
up
my
from there.
mother, just because she's my mother, this is one thing I did learn. She is my mother. But I was always taught right from wrong, a church family,
Hmm.
right from wrong.
No,
If my
okay.
mother is wrong, she's wrong. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
sit there and say she's right when she's wrong. So when my
Hmm.
mother is bashing me and I learned something in school and I'm learning from philosophers and I'm learning from other motherfuckers when I'm not being bad in school because they seeing I'm very smart and I'm teaching my mother what they're teaching me, mama, that's wrong. And she telling me, no, I was taught this from years and years before. Mama, that's wrong. You're not gonna tell me something
Hmm.
different, baby.
No, that's right. Because Monica was just
You
saying that
tripping,
earlier.
man. You tripping. And so I'm not a bad person. I understand what you're saying. I may seem like this nigga just slanging his dick. No, I did have my fun when I was young. I can't take that. I'm gonna take that. I take that ass whooping. But me just saying I wasn't out here trying to get them kids. I've been trying my ass off. But by them done been lying and they lied so much. That's just like you know any a person that's lied for 10 years and carried it 10, 20 years. You know what you're gonna look like when it come to find out you've been lying all this fucking time? All this time. So come on, you know you have seen those scenarios. So let's stop acting like you haven't seen it. This is you now you know somebody that's going through that. That's all it is, baby. Just accept it for what it is. I'm not no bad person. Please believe that. Every time I found, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let you say this, and I promise I'm not gonna say nothing else. Every time I found out I had a baby and I went after them and they ran away, I went to somebody else, and then when I did get them pregnant, I found out they was pregnant, and they ran away. I kept running for that joy of that child. My son that's dead, he was the third one. I had him. I had got his mama pregnant 3 times. I was with him all the time. My baby mama used to cheat on me, sit on the phone with me, talking to niggas how she gonna fuck him. I always just go get my son. And I always had my son. Always. Anybody tell you, but that nigga about his kids. So when she took him from me at 3, ever since then I've been running for that. It's like a crackhead running for that first high. I've been running for that, baby. I've been running for that. My child, I want my child. My father wasn't in my life like that. So I vowed all my life when I have my children, when I have kids, I'm gonna be in their life. No, I'm not gonna be nothing like my father, nothing like my biological father. And I've tried my best not to be. So I'm not the person you thinking. I don't have. Yes, we all have some demons, but it's not what you thinking, baby. I'm not fighting nothing. It's nothing like that. I was chasing that shit because I miss that joy of being with my son. Because I raised my sisters and brothers. I'm the oldest of seven children. I'm sorry, but seven children. So I watched my brothers and them grow up from changing their diapers to that to from toddlers to adulthood. I want to do that for myself. I did it for my mama. They daddies wasn't all in their life. I did it for my mama. I want to do it for myself. And once I did it and I loved it, I couldn't. I loved that, and I chased it. So I apologize for chasing that. And if y'all want to bash me for that, go ahead. You. The floor is yours.
Okay, accountability. Accountability. I like that.
Mm.
That's the first step.
I'm a good person. Yeah, real shit.
Nobody said you weren't a good person.
Shut your ass up. What you
Good.
call it? Shut your ass up. I ain't talking to you no more because you always fucking with me. What's your name is, Monica? Go ahead. Talk, Monica. I don't want to hear her ass. Talk, Monica. Talk your shit, Monica.
Oh
Sorry,
shit.
that's bad.
Oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Girl, what the fuck?
Y'all know I love y'all. I ain't no beef. I love y'all. I love y'all.
That
I just
man
had
said,
to
I don't want
straighten
to
that.
hear shit you gotta say.
Cause she always talking shit. But when we get on her, she
This
don't want to
need
hear shit.
help. What is
Mm,
it?
When
You
we
don't need
told
any
mm-mm.
your ass
help.
you need help. You need help.
Such
Your
as? What do I
theories,
need
your
help with?
thoughts.
Because
The
I
shit
Monica.
have
that you
higher standards than to be the 13th baby mama to a man that's gotten many more pregnant. Is that what it is? Like, jeez Louise. I've been to therapy.
okay,
I've
you got
sorted
me
out my
on this one.
issues.
I told you
Okay.
I've been to therapy. You got me
Whatever.
on this one.
Sorry, your
And
therapy
you need to get a
working.
better therapist.
Sorry, I'm
And
gonna
you need
get
to
you,
get you a
sorry.
better friend because Xavier is an enabler.
That's a he's not enabling me to do. I just goddamn this girl just gave me kudos for being for admitting to certain things, and you sitting here telling me this man is enabling me, and I just said there and I wasn't in denial about nothing. I gave it to you, and you still trying to just dog me. Shut your
I'm
ass up,
not
Shari.
dogging you. No,
Shut
it's
your ass
okay.
up.
I'll be
No,
back next week when I'm done with my
fuck you.
business to never. That dick's been
Not
everywhere
you.
and in
Shut.
anything. So I
Oh my
think that I am
god.
not.
Listen.
That motherfucker
I,
retarded,
hey,
dog.
my baby mamas ain't no ugly motherfuckers.
I never
Like
said that they were ugly. I said you have been everywhere and in everything.
we talking about when I was 19, 20, 16, 17, 18. All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna go there. You be talking about when I was way back
But
then.
oh wait,
Yes,
Hey, good evening, everybody.
Monica. I,
Oh,
No, this is not Monica.
I mean, Monique. Shit,
No,
I can't get the
whatever.
name out. They piss me off.
Nick, both of them women has been bashing the heck out you the whole time, bro.
Thank you,
And let me
Libra. Thank you.
tell y'all something. I'm not holding him. I'm not saying what he did, but it takes two people to co-parent. And
oh,
if he doing his part and trying to do his part, somebody got to meet the man somewhere in the middle. Because like y'all was doing a double standard. Because it's a lot of women with a whole lot of babies, and they daddies ain't in their life. Just because they're in their home doesn't make that woman right. Because sometimes y'all know we could be bitter and we bitter baby mamas too. So and y'all do stuff to niggas. So let's just call a spade a spade. For real.
we should have been got Jazz on this. She
Thank
smoking
you,
cookies.
Jazz. You made my
Jazz, what
heart
you
feel
drinking
better.
over there?
Thank
That
you.
shit got Jazz thinking straight.
Jazz
No,
Jazz comes from a church background. She's always going to see the best in people. We can't trust church people like that.
I come from a church background. My father was a preacher. I'm done.
Didn't I just say we can't trust people like that? My God, Nick.
Shari, you know you just a whole different breed, but y'all was ganging up on him the
You're a
whole
demon.
time. And y'all talking
Am
about this
I?
little demon, and we all
I'm a
have demons that we
demon.
facing.
If
No,
you
we
say
all
so,
have
Nick.
demons. But listen,
I'm
I'm not
playing.
gonna make no excuses for him because he should have did better. But he just what he said, he's being very transparent. He's you gotta understand he's being transparent. He's telling his story, and a lot of us ain't gonna tell our story. We gonna talk about Zay because he still take care of his kids. And he got about 50 young too.
Don't worry about me.
Xavier has 100 children. He only
So,
We
claims
No,
had that
Zay
one.
ain't got on, but
conversation
he take
already.
care of his kids. He
and
he
that's
he
the
in a better
thing, you have
position.
to, but if a woman only do what we only like a man only do what a woman allow. So if you're in
Thank
a
you.
better place,
Say it
like
again.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, I don't want you to see my child. Or sometimes the woman, like I know a situation where I know a woman, she got about 5 kids and don't know who her baby daddy is. and a person
Boom.
just a person just said, and they like in their 30s, and they said, oh well, we just gonna keep it like this because it's already too late. What they want to get to know, what they want to know them for. Now they grown now. No, they still should know who their daddy is. Cause you shouldn't have been out here doing your thing. You slinging your stuff, and that's not fair to the father. So it's
So
a
what
lot.
that
It's
bitch creating? What that bitch creating?
a
Jazz broken
broken home.
community. Right.
That's a community broken. Cause she don't know who her baby daddy is, and now you don't want to make the man
Thank
meet
you.
the daddy because guess what? That's your fault because you didn't know who you was sleeping with. So it's a double. Y'all gotta realize we ain't no good either, but not me because I know who my baby daddy is. But that's all I gotta say.
And
So
I know
Jazz
who all my baby mamas is.
great because it ain't only
Or
niggas
do you?
that.
Monica.
I that first time what with y'all talking about. My dog from Broward let y'all know how to do.
Or do you?
Or do you? But let me shut up. Right here that I hate men. Let me stop.
I'm
Right here that
playing
I
with
hate
you.
men to the
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
playing with
core.
you, man.
You got past trauma. Sorry you don't like niggas, bro. I'm telling you, y'all.
No, no,
I
and Nick was
You
wrong
don't.
when you
You
said
don't.
y'all
I've
itching
never
just like
denied
my
it.
mama. Like you was wrong for that one, cause then that will make you think that you got a problem with your mama.
I said that.
Yes,
I
you
Yeah,
called y'all bees.
did.
yeah,
Oh, I
you did.
apologize.
That's
Listen, I
okay.
had done
You can
snap.
keep
No,
Yeah,
it
that
listen.
trauma,
pumping,
that
I
trauma
Paris.
was
had no, no,
shining
no, no, no,
through.
no, 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 baby, no, no, not
I've
the
been called
trauma,
a bitch
not
by a
that.
better man before. It's
Nah.
okay.
Oh,
Doesn't
you know
bother
what?
me.
See, now you're gonna make me call you a double B. No, I'm just playing.
Call me a
Listen, I
triple.
no stop. I was in the midst. I was snapping. I was snapping. I done got hot. I apologize. I don't do that. Have I ever, Jazz? Have I ever said that to anybody on here before? Since I've been on here, have I ever cussed y'all or said some shit like that?
The night you did though. We talking about the night. The night you did.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, have I ever done it before? That's not, that I was out of character. I apologize.
Bitch,
I, I
I'm dead.
apologize.
I'm dead. Y'all are
I
funny.
apologize.
One,
Ah, damn.
No,
man.
but the best part that got me was when he said shots to the head.
I didn't mean y'all bitches. I meant y'all bitches, meaning bitches in general. I wasn't talking about y'all. I was saying y'all bitches. Man, not y'all. I saw. I thought, man, I wasn't talking about y'all. I'm saying y'all bitches, man. Bitches, bitches, all bitches. You
Don't
nasty
explain,
bitches.
dog. Don't explain them, dog. Jazz know what she trying to do. 1 minute she
Of
down,
course,
1 minute.
the enabler is gonna say that.
He
Oh,
definitely
I wouldn't.
and Shari, he is gonna enable anybody that's the man, because especially they the same thing. So we know
You
this.
he
know what?
is.
Now here we go. Leave her. Big dog, mute her, please. I'm just playing. I miss
This
y'all,
shit
man.
crazy.
Y'all made me feel good. I miss y'all. I miss
One
talking
thing
to
about
y'all.
Big Dog, I'm gonna let Big Dog get us out of here. Sorry, I'm not an enabler. Monica, he gonna
Xavier, I'll see you in
be a
person. Don't you
Virgo
worry about
because
it.
he is a Virgo, and it's not my fault unless you experience that experience that you don't understand. That's why he
You don't
keeps.
understand.
If you get to a Virgo nigga, you'll understand.
I would
I'll
never date a
pass.
Virgo.
It's an
Y'all
experience.
ain't no good. That's what them Virgos ain't no
It's
good.
an experience to have a nigga in your life as a Virgo. Once you get one,
I'll
Never.
pass.
daddy
I'll
too.
pass.
Man,
I
fuck
got a
y'all.
brother that's a Virgo. He
Oh,
lied to this girl by his name, and the girl fucked around and went and got the fake name tatted. Bitch, I don't trust no damn Virgo.
and I got a girl that got a fake
And
name tag.
she only found out who he was because he fucked around and went to jail. And she had to call my mama. And when she said, "Oh, Sean," my mama said, "Who the fuck is the Sean? Who was that?"
Bro, I got a girl that got Picasso
Yeah,
tattooed on her.
Mr. Virgo.
Goddamn
Man,
right.
he been telling her he ain't want to be with her, so she kept going on like
Nah,
y'all was saying earlier. It was one
living
of them
together and
segments.
all. They was living together. They was living together. They was living together. I don't want to hear that
Oh,
shit. They was living
oh, you
together.
won, you
Hmm.
won,
Yeah.
you won.
No, I don't want to hear that.
They went
Yeah.
together.
They were coexisting under the same fucking roof, bro.
So she
Like I don't want to hear that.
could check her motherfucking classes. She probably was in them little short buses.
See what I'm saying? Zero accountability, dog. This shit wild. Why the fuck is you lying about your name to begin with?
Cause maybe I went. Maybe at the beginning I went serious. I
But
might
then
have.
you want to share a roof with me and you don't want to tell me who you is?
Nah, I don't.
That's crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard, Monica.
What happened when
Ever.
I ain't gonna go that far.
fuck that nigga? I ain't full. I don't tell motherfucker my name. I tell a bitch any name, whatever name come to mind. That's what I'm gonna tell 'em. Everybody need to know.
Why? Why lie? Why not just tell
Boy.
the truth?
Cause I don't need that. Cause you heard what Shawty keep calling my real fucking name. I don't like
Just
people
in
knowing
case
my
she tell
name.
on you, just in case she try to tell on you, your bitch gonna be like, who is that?
Who is
I'm
that?
like,
I don't
here's
know
That's why
no
I need to
damn
know
Marsha.
street
Enrique.
names.
I'm gonna be just like
Hey,
that. Babe, how
your
this
girl gonna
bitch
say,
talk
who
about
the
I'm
fuck
her
is the
boyfriend?
Enrique? I don't know no Enrique, girl. You got the wrong number.
How I'm her boyfriend and she don't even know my real name? Bitch, talk about my cousin.
Say you a bold faced liar.
I don't know no motherfucking Miguel. Who the fuck is the Miguel?
Who the fuck is that?
Say you a bold faced liar. I know you would look a bitch dead in the eyes and tell a lie. I know you
Hey,
would.
Zay, a bitch trying to tell on you and got the wrong fucking identity.
Bitch called here talking about can she speak to David? David, bitch.
Who the fuck David?
All right.
I
Bitch,
know
Okay.
you would look a
Yeah.
bitch
David.
dead in the eye
You
and give
want
the
to talk to
wrong
Goliath while
information.
you at it?
Fuck
You
up
want to
out
talk to
here.
Goliath too? Who the fuck is a David, bitch?
Crazy as fuck. I'm here, bitch, off the wall name. What's your name? John
Bartholomew.
Pierre.
Who the fuck is a Bartholomew?
My homeboy named Bartholomew. Don't do that.
Man, listen, man.
Hey,
My name is
hey,
John. My
Zay,
name is
you
John Pierre.
funny.
John Pierre. What's your first name? John. Last
I'm
name
telling you,
Pierre.
Jean
Where did you
Philippe.
come from?
Haiti.
Haiti. Haiti.
I knew you was gonna say Haiti.
No, you all
Zay
fucked
done
up
told the
trying to
girl his name Fabio. Bitch, she trying to call your bitch talking about, yeah, your man Fabio. Who the fuck is a Fabio, bitch? Get off my line. Is this a prank? Yeah,
yeah.
that's why you lie about your name.
What?
In case the bitch feel like she, in case the bitch feel like she
Fabio.
want to tell.
You right about that. You ain't lying,
Oh
bitch.
shit.
No
In
face,
case the
no
bitch
Oh
feel
case.
like
shit.
she want to tell, that shit is not gonna work. Cause who the fuck is that?
When I was a real young nigga, I had that shit good. I gave a bitch a fake name and a fake number.
Yeah.
So when I be like, babe, how I talk to this bitch? Tell me my phone number. Bitch telling my girl the number to a throwaway phone she ain't never seen before.
This is why you have daughters. This is why.
I don't want now that's one thing. My mama
That's
told
why
me.
them people
My
record.
mama
That's why
told
them
me.
people created screen recording screenshots for
Just
niggas
for
My
like
niggas
mama
you.
like
told me I was gonna
you.
have a lot of dope. But if a
Hmm.
bitch screen record me, I'm putting that bitch in jail. She ain't get my permission. I know my rights.
No, the fuck
Hmm.
Cause you
Record
And
me
you
whether
you on
ain't
you
got
my,
want to
nothing
listen,
but
you on
bitch.
my
daughters.
motherfucking phone.
I'm pressing charges. I'm letting the bitch know
Hmm.
straight up.
Yeah.
Record me if you want to.
And I'm pressing your bitch digits.
It's correct. I'm
Okay,
calling
so
your
let's
get
let's
let's
what?
by her.
hey let's
I'm
see
calling your
who
bitch by her
on let's see
government
who phone
name.
call got the worst effect.
I'm calling her
You
by her
press
government
911
name.
and I'm pressing your bitch 7. Let's
So you
see. I'm gonna
know
bang her 10 and
if
you
you
bang
don't
911.
if you don't know my real name, you never gonna know my girl. What's your girl name, Cappy?
Hmm.
I'm calling her by her government name.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell a bitch. They be like, "What's your girlfriend name?" Bernadette.
Is it this day and age
Right.
that ain't gonna work? Social
Shit,
media is easy to find somebody.
If a bitch asks you for your girlfriend name, you know you don't supposed to be fucking with her. Cause why the
right?
fuck do she want to know that?
Nah, but
Cause
a lot of
they
bitches
sharing the
find out.
niggas. She
A
might as
lot of
well
people
know.
find out your girl name and shit because they try to go on social media and find y'all the pictures of some
Mm-hmm.
shit like that and be like, "Oh, who is this?" Bitch, don't worry about it. But after
Yeah.
that, that's the last phone call.
That's gonna be the last phone
Right.
call.
Oh, that's
Too late
definitely last
now.
phone call.
That's it's too late
If a
now.
girl ever send me a picture and be like, "Who is that?" and it's being my girl, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you know what? Hold on, my uncle. I'm gonna call you right back."
Still
Bitch,
don't
you
know
ain't
how
never
to
hear
keep it
from me again.
real. And that's the
Still, after
problem.
all these years.
Still ain't keeping it real. You see
I
how
am
that
keeping it
went
real.
down
That
and
shit ended.
nah,
That shit done.
you dodged it, you deflected. Let me call you back. You
Yeah,
didn't keep
instead
it
of being
real. That's
like,
my bitch. Why
listen,
what's up?
what's up? That's my girl. You was
That's
a
too much
side.
You
My
pillow
feel
talk.
bad.
me?
I ain't tell you. My
Oh
bad.
god.
My bad, big
That's too
dog. I
much
ain't
Again,
tell
pillow talk. I
you.
ain't
and
gotta tell you.
that goes back to what I say when you got bitches on the side and niggas ain't keeping it a thou wow, keep it 1,000 with this
Correct.
bitch. This
I'm
my
gonna
bitch.
keep it
Why what's
1,000.
up?
The my 1,000 I'm gonna keep it is you will never hear from me again.
Correct,
Exactly.
because you got caught. Because you weren't a good
So
Exactly.
yeah, but
liar.
I just deflected.
Mm.
Right.
You
See,
talking
I know
about
how to
you a
use my
therapist. You
words.
the worst kind of therapist.
I deflected the situation. I made sure that everybody
Mhm.
straight. Now that you
Right.
know that I'm involved with somebody, I'm not gonna involve you in that no more.
Hmm.
Oh, now you care? That's
But
No, I
she
can't.
supposed to
crazy.
I
have
can't
known.
now.
She supposed to have known from the very beginning that you was involved with somebody. If you keeping it p, That's what you claim. Niggas be keeping it
Yep.
P. These bitches just
Mm.
delusional.
She should have known. Why ain't never
How
spend the
should she
night
have
with
Right.
her?
known?
These
Why ain't
bitches
never
keeping
spend the
it.
night with her?
Oh, but niggas will find a way to spend the night. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
he doing too.
You speaking from your personal perspective. Let's speak from the perspective of what these niggas really be doing.
Yep.
That's my girl going out of
That
Going
town.
on
that that
vacation with
man, hey,
bitches and
that
they know they got
man.
somebody at home.
I've witnessed that. I've witnessed one of my coworkers take another coworker out of town for the weekend, and his girl at the crib thinking he out. The guys went to Orlando. He got a whole bitch with him.
Mm.
Mm.
You know
I've
what, girl? Before I
witnessed
let
that.
y'all go, that nigga ain't shit. Let him know that I said that.
I'm just saying, this the type of shit motherfuckers be doing, and then they be talking about bitches delusional. No, they're not.
You told
No, they're
her you
not
loved
delusional.
her. You
Oh,
told her
I
It
you
ain't
were with
even
her
about that. It ain't even
forever.
about saying you love her. It's the he busting the bitch down raw.
Yep.
He ain't
Not
pulling
even pulling
out.
out.
I
Oh, the
love
fuck
everybody. I
on, bro.
love
Actions
everybody.
speak
So
louder than words, eh?
just cause I say I love you don't mean that. Cause I love everybody. I'm a loving person.
Actions speak like you ain't gotta never tell me. But if you lying to your bitch at the house and picking arguments just so you can come be up under me and spend the night, w- actions speak louder than words.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm a very loving person. I love everybody.
I
Okay,
bet
That,
you
I
do. You
know.
love
that-
everybody. Like
my-
God's love.
right. My sign is made to love everybody. If you know what my
Your
sign is,
sign
Hmm.
is a dirty sign.
No, it's not. Stop
It
very
that.
smells
clean,
like it smells like VD.
bro.
What's
My
your
sign
sign,
love
Zay?
everybody.
You
Virgo.
a Cancer?
We made the
Virgo.
love. We made the love.
You a Virgo, Zay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. That's why
Right
he's
Oh my
enabler.
God.
in the heart
Oh
of that
my
motherfucker.
God. Oh
He's an
Lordy.
enable. That's why he's an enabler.
No, we just love everybody.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's what we do. Like we nurture.
Loyal, love, and passionate people, man. You tripping.
Oh,
You ain't gonna
Yeah,
please.
never find
right.
nobody in the world
Loyal.
that gonna be more loyal to you
Very.
than a Virgo. Then you ain't gonna
Back
never
away
find
from the
nobody in the
phone. I
world
don't
be
want the
more
lightning to strike.
disrespectful to your ass than a Virgo.
Right. Like, I don't want to be a part of this
Serious.
type of conversation because
Man,
I don't really
please.
plan to die of a lightning
Love
strike
it.
in the middle of my
Man,
in,
stop going with the baby
on
mama
my
stuff.
house.
I'm loyal, bro. What's wrong with you? I don't cheat.
Mm,
Nobody I went with ever tell you I don't cheat. I don't give a damn if I catch you cheating. Zay gonna haul last. I don't cheat. I will
Shit,
stick it out. I
I'm
ride.
not doing
That's
none of that.
why
Mm.
I'm a. That's why I was a catch like that. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride it out, thick and thin.
That man
You know what
better.
I'm saying?
I ain't doing none of that
Now
shit.
tell him the other part of that story.
What you
thank
want
you,
me to
big.
say,
Shit.
big
What's the
The
other
dog?
other
part?
Tell
part,
me.
big dog.
What's the other part? Tell me.
Nick gonna slap a bitch to the floor.
Oh yeah, I'm
He
hitting
Mm.
you
is.
shit now.
He's an
Nah,
abuser.
you beat
No,
women?
no, I don't beat women. No, he no.
Oh
It's
shit.
like a joke. No, it's a
Great
joke.
It's a
Monica
So in
joke.
other
J.
It's
words,
a
it's
joke.
Oh,
a joke. It's a
cool.
It's a
You
joke.
ready
joke.
to
It's
take
a
Get the
It's
off?
shit
a
joke.
out of
joke.
me.
I
It's
get very
literally a
aggressive.
joke.
Like,
It's
yeah, I
literally
don't
a
beat
joke.
women. I jack
It's
your
a
ass up,
beater.
bitch. You done already cheated. Now you better slow down.
Nah,
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hit you.
nah.
I don't hit women.
That's
I don't have a
crazy.
charge. None of that. No
Did
domestic
nobody
Mm-mm.
violence.
report it?
You scared
This
me.
No.
that was a very
Me.
interesting way to say that.
The way I said jack it up. Let's say if I grab you from your shoulder, like, man, come on, man, you on some bullshit. You done cheated on me, and like you finna do the same shit
Oh,
again.
it's
Hold
10
up,
minutes.
hey, that type of shit. Forget you,
I
Shawty.
just want to
Mhm.
tell Zay and
Just
Big Dog that's fucked up that y'all ain't wish me a happy birthday, but it's all good.
Happy
Monica, I
Y'all
just
say
birthday,
it
met you,
first.
bruh.
but happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
It's over with
Miss
now.
Monica.
It's
How
already
are you
after 12
turn?
Jeez
o'clock.
Louise.
How are
42.
you? 42.
Monica,
Ooh, I
40.
remember them years.
Mm-hmm.
42.
Damn, I
Oh my
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
Damn, Monica. So
Did
what's
you have
up,
a
cuz?
good birthday,
What a
Monica?
party at?
Ain't no party. I went to crew last night.
Oh,
I
okay.
had a
Wait, you
good
live
Oh
in West
time.
Palm?
shit.
Huh?
You live in West Palm, Monica?
No, it's a crew down here. It's two down here in Miami.
No, it's in
One in
Miami. Oh,
Wynwood and
okay.
one in Miami Gardens.
Okay, the
Yeah,
one in
it's
Palm,
two
the
down
one
here.
in West Palm is way better.
I never been.
Sorry, we ain't fucking with no Broward nigga. The one thing, she a hood motherfucker. We ain't coming no Broward to party with y'all.
You say West Palm.
West Palm.
That's still Broward.
You need to learn your
No, it ain't.
geography.
West
Nah,
I'm
Palm
an
that's
is a
West
whole
enabler.
Palm.
You
Is
need
West
county.
to
Palm. Yeah,
you
another
need to
county.
learn your geography. That's
All
a
right,
whole
well
different
listen, bro.
county.
Once I go to
Broward is in
954,
between
I
Miami and
call
West
all that shit
Palm.
to say,
Nah, that's a whole nother county.
well, I
Man,
feel
I
you.
just remember who you is, Monica, when I was out of town. And you sat there and
Oh,
said I couldn't say nothing. When you were sitting there I'm saying? I don't give a damn about no father coming back no 20 years later talking about he did that. That's you.
When the
And
Monica,
fuck
she
you
I
said
said
that? That
that?
sounds like something I would say.
no,
I
that
don't
was
know
that
nothing
time.
about that.
Man, I was out of town. I couldn't respond to nothing. The last time I got on that, y'all was talking about something, and it was you. And you said for them
Nah,
fathers that be coming back 20 years later, the
Die.
hell with you. That was you.
Die.
Yeah,
nah,
see
that
that,
wasn't none of me.
that was
When was that? How long ago you was out of town? I just started calling this show
but
maybe 6 weeks ago.
yeah, I was just gonna say it was about 2, 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Die.
Nah,
Just
I don't know
die.
about that.
Yeah. And I
What
was like,
other
who this
topic
new
we
person
talked
is?
about?
I don't know.
Monica,
I don't
Monica,
remember.
Monica never knew, bro. I'm gonna tell you, she ain't new. Monica used to be my motherfucking arch rival on this phone. Like people at my job used to be
Yeah,
like,
that's her.
every time Monica
That's
calls, she
you.
gets you going. Like, nah, she don't. She thinks she do. Nah, it
Yeah,
ain't.
that's why you
I
roll my
do.
ass.
So, sorry if you ain't know, Monica and Baby Doll had their own
Shit.
show called Outside the Box, right? And they
Mm.
fired me because they used to have a show called Outside the Box that I was the producer. I used to produce good shit, had
This
good
man
questions
still
and
screaming
everything.
the same shit,
And
bro. We done
they
been
fired.
left that alone.
They fired me. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my own thing. Big Dog ain't had to do nothing with the show. I did my
This
own
man
thing.
done made up a whole scenario. This shit crazy.
He's delusional. We talked about this. He's delulu.
Mm.
So how you gonna say that? Sorry, she ain't say I was lying.
I'm just
You
telling you,
just
you're
made it
delusional in
up.
general.
Oh God.
No worry about it.
You're
Big
This
Dog,
man
what's
said
up,
we
delusional.
man?
fired him as a production. The fuck? How you get
Listen.
fired from a job you never had? That's crazy.
It's
Oh
like getting
I
God.
ain't
fired
never
on your
had the
day
job.
off.
I wasn't produced. All right.
It's literally like getting fired on your
I'm
day
just
off. That
playing.
is
I'm just playing. I'm just
crazy.
You
playing.
still you see how they do, dog? I was
I'm
trying my
just
best.
playing.
We used to have blackouts and everything. We still used to be in this motherfucker. No, when we was on Blog Talk, y'all don't know the struggles, boy.
Oh boy, that shit used to. Hey, that shit used to not work every
That's
fucking
what I'm
Oh
trying to
time.
tell
God.
you. We got all type
You
of blackouts
stupid.
on Blog Talk. I'm still here
Blog
trying to
Oh
Talk
put
was
this
God.
shit
that shit
together.
stayed not working. God damn.
Man, I miss Blog Talk. Blog Talk was the shit though. Cause anybody on social media that see it call that number and be like, fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah, but
It's all good though, man. Hey man, we finna get out of here. Big Dog had his own technical difficulties tonight. He jumped in and jumped out. Big Dog done let the whole world know
That's
Nick that you
every
come for the.
night.
Hey, don't try my dog like that, sorry. I ain't gonna let you talk about my people. Let you know that. You
You
think you
said
can just
what?
get on here and say what you want to say.
This,
We don't work for you, player. Just let you know that. You
Oh
can't give us no
shit.
write-ups, none of that shit.
Oh God.
you don't work for me? You're right. I would have
No.
fired you the first week. You're absolutely
I
right.
bet I would have filed a lawsuit on your ass for discrimination because I don't think you like black people.
I don't
She
like
don't like
you
men.
specifically.
She don't
Right. And
like
she,
men.
how the fuck, this is what I want to know. How you let somebody run your company that don't like, that got a personal problem with men? She told me one time, this is what she told me one time, Monica. She said she don't let niggas get away with nothing, but she let girls get away with everything. That's
yup,
discrimination, right?
make them pay.
Female chauvinist.
Make
That's
them
discrimination.
pay.
That's discrimination.
Make them
That
pay.
is. Did I ever say I didn't discriminate against men? You're acting like I'm lying about it.
So you a female
So
chauvinist,
how
like I
you run a
said.
company? How you have a
Whatever
run
you say.
and you don't like niggas? See, that's the problem. Them niggas
You
Have
over
I
say
there.
ever
how
lied
what?
about my dislike of men? Have I ever
Huh?
lied about it?
I'm about to let.
We so the same thing I said how men could sleep with women and not like them. It's the same thing as women sleeping with men and not like them.
Oh, I don't sleep with men, Monica. I'm
I
a
was for to
full
say she
blown
don't
coochie
with
eating lesbian.
niggas.
Yes.
Oh, you're see, damn, it's that
She a
deep.
female
It's
chauvinist.
that
Yes.
key.
Nah,
Super
I gotta
deep.
get took down, sis. I ain't gonna lie. I need it in my life. Gotta put it in my life.
Oh shit!
Y'all stupid as fuck,
When I
fool. Oh God.
Hey,
This motherfucker stupid.
Shawty, you don't
listen,
need it in your life.
Hell no.
listen. Hey, I ain't knocking nothing, but I'm just trying to tell you. Let me tell you what happened for my birthday today. Well,
Monica's
yesterday,
fucking
technically.
funny.
Monica got story time, big dog. Let us get story time.
Oh,
We out of here.
listen. Let me tell you
12:30, we
something.
out. Go ahead, Monica.
Let
Tell us
me
this
tell
story.
you, Shantan. Let me tell you, Shantan. Yo, the way that water park was on full force, I didn't even know I could do that. I
Really?
need that. What?
Mm.
I need that, man. Please. Who I
I'm happy
can't.
for
Mm-mm.
you.
Nah, ain't
So
no bump,
Monica,
bump, bump, baby.
what?
Yeah, I
So
need that.
Monica, how long is long enough?
What you mean? As far as what?
Like, how long should a nigga be able to perform with you? Because I was having this conversation with a couple of people. So
Mm.
a girl told me that if a nigga hit her for a long time, that means she feel like she ain't doing it right, like something wrong with her sack. But I know if a nigga hit you and bust a nut real quick, girls
It's a
talk about that.
problem.
So so
Yeah,
so
we got a I want to fight
so
you.
so then I'm asking you. So how come one girl told me
Put your shoes
that?
on and meet me in the front yard. What the fuck
Well,
you
that's what
mean
I'm
you
saying.
nut
Girl
fast?
just
I want
told
to
me.
fight.
She said if a nigga can hit her for a long time, that mean her coochie babbitt.
Mm-mm.
Or he has good stamina. Wouldn't that be
That's a
the
lie.
thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some people know how to mentally adjust themselves. You feel me? Like and make it last. Cause you when you say how long is long enough, we talking about me giving you head, then we 69 in, and it's a whole production with me. Like it ain't no just let's just get right into that. Like it's a lot of foreplay, a lot of I like to be dominated. I like to be
You're
submissive
warming
in
the
the
engine
bedroom.
up.
So you feel me? Like, yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of building up to us actually getting to that point. For like as far as I'm concerned. I'll never just get right into it. Like I can't do that. So yeah,
Mm.
today was marvelous. It was magnificent. I didn't even know I could fucking do that.
Wow.
And
Were you really
yeah.
hydrated?
This motherfucker.
No, it was
Motherfucker.
it was
Like the shit
it
Shawty
was
asked you how you feel about
listen,
yourself. Like
when I
this
tell you
motherfucker crazy.
I was flat, my flabbers were gasted. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Wow.
Why you really
my
Y'all
trying to
fla-
stupid.
pull out a
Oh,
my
pull
my
fla-
out a
flabbers
word
were
clip?
gasted. Oh God, this motherfucker retarded.
my flabbers were gasted. I could not
You were
believe I
like
did that.
impressed with yourself. You're like, wow.
Yes. Well, and it kept happening. And I have no control over it, but I was happy that it happened.
And it
Cause
just,
what?
I
wow.
got
Did you
dog.
use like
Yeah.
waterproof sheets?
No,
Sorry, what the
no,
fuck wrong
ain't
with
no
you?
waterproof. I didn't know it was gonna happen. You ain't just hear me say I ain't never had that. It has happened before, but maybe once in a blue. But back to three, four times in one session, that's a first.
Mm.
You have to get a pad liner for your bed or it's gonna start smelling like pee.
And that was another thing too, because I noticed it had no smell.
Yeah. But if you do it too many times in your bed, it's gonna start smelling like it. It's like the
Yeah.
body odor smell. It's gonna seep into your mattress.
I
Oh,
noticed that because I always heard that it smells, it has a smell, but I didn't smell nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Well, I'm
sorry.
so happy for you. What happened?
How you
Yeah,
know
I'm
about
happy
that?
for me too.
Pardon?
How you know about that?
You ain't just had a girl say she eat vagina,
Like
vagina.
you're crazy.
Them
You
girls
ain't
ain't
just hear her.
got her.
Vagine.
Them girls ain't got her
Vagine.
busting like that, bruh.
No, of
You say
course
what?
not. Never. I'm like, oh my God, don't touch me. Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
That shit make you. It's like a out of body experience. It's like you've. It's different.
Bro, you think that
Mm,
shit
mm,
good?
mm, mm.
I'm gonna tell you it's way better for a nigga, cause I only had that shit happen one time with a girl, nigga, and nigga couldn't tell me shit.
You felt
So
empowered?
hell yeah, nigga, I had a little Jamaican girl. That what made me fall in love with Jamaicans one time, nigga. I was doing it, she
Hey,
started squirting. I was like,
let me
ooh,
tell you,
Lord, I'm that man.
Your listen, Zay, your girl got a rose.
Hey man, I know about that trick, man. I ain't trying that shit no more. That shit, that had your ass. You gonna start seeing fuck around
You
and
gonna
put a rose on your girl and start hitting at the same time.
Oh God.
Your ass ain't gonna be in here to breathe. You better get your stamina up or run some laps around more Park One.
no,
Yeah, ain't
I'm
gonna
telling
fall
you
out.
that's no, listen, that's what's gonna
Oh
make it
God.
happen. I'm telling you. You
Oh
gotta
nah,
have
but the
one
time that
that's
I did it, the time where the one time that happened to me, it wasn't a rose. I just didn't think. I just never seen a girl do it, and when she did do it, I was so motherfucking happy. But after that,
listen, I'm telling you, have your
bitch
girl
moved
to
out of
put
town.
have your girl to use the rose while you feel me, but you can't be fast stroking and trying to
No, I
show
know,
out.
man. Listen.
You gotta
I told my
stir
girl
it.
one time. I told my girl one time that the rose was her kid's
Got to
stepdad.
stir it, nigga.
No,
Yeah,
I
you gotta
told my
What?
girl
stir
one
it
time.
up.
I told my girl one time that the Rose is her
Oh
kid's
God.
stepdaddy.
The rose was
You
the kid's
What?
wow.
Cause
stepdaddy.
she uses so much.
Cause we were sharing that. She was using the Rose. I was getting right and shit.
Where were you
But
putting the rose,
No,
Xavier?
on
You
her.
know what?
Like
Oh,
sorry,
and
okay.
sorry,
and you
sorry.
was in there at the same time.
At the same, sorry, don't play at me like that, sorry.
And
What a fuck.
she ain't never water you down. She ain't never sprinkle you.
No. I ain't say she never did. I'm talking about when I did it without it. I ain't know you were talking about with the Rose. I'm talking about
Yeah,
without the
that's the
Rose.
best
I was talking
way.
about
You
without the.
crazy.
No, but it's better to do it without the Rose. You can get a girl there without the Rose. It make you feel like Hulk Hogan. Them tell my
Straight
mother take the
up.
shirt off, bitch. I'm that nigga. You out here, you can't even control it. You,
What?
yeah, you just squirting it all over the place. And but with the Rose, I think that's cheating though. That's a cheat code.
You crazy as
Why would
Straight
hell.
it?
up.
Hey, that shit feel honest to me.
Nah, I feel
Like,
you though. You know. Shit, it worked now. I ain't gonna
That
lie,
shit
shit don't
feel
work.
honest
But
to
that gotta be
me.
somebody that you really fucking with that you able to, you know what I'm saying, experience that with. Cause you know, like me personally, I'm scary. I can't use no rolls and no rubbers and all that. It be fucking me up. So, you know, that gotta be your person.
or what
Mm, 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 mm.
happens?
Cause I ain't for to go with you meat to meat like that. You know, I'm old school. I call it meat to meat. We ain't doing that.
And go meet the meat.
We ain't
This
doing that meat to
this
Meet the
meat.
Negro
meat.
said
What you
meat to
talking about,
meat.
Zay? What happened? What you talking about?
See, in the lesbian
You
world,
know what
see,
he talking about. You did it at least 15 times.
No, I ain't hear it. Shut
You
up.
know
Forget
exactly
you,
what he's
man.
talking about.
Forget you.
hey man, we finna get out of here, dog. But I'm just saying that last thing, you know, this meat to meat shit be something different, cuz I ain't trying to do that. You know, but in the step dyke world, you know, they don't care. That's all they do is fuck meat to meat. In the step dyke world.
You say,
No, that's why, you know.
Zay, you disrespectful, dog. He
I'm
I'm
said
just
lost
saying
like
that
a
step
step
back.
motherfucker.
dyke world, you know, they be having like you know how some girl put on panty liners. So in the step dyke world, they have penny seat liners, you know, cause they always rubbing they shit together, and there's always a lot of just squirting that going on everywhere around them. Shit be,
This nigga
you know, if you ever live next to an Uncle Step Dyke, they probably get you probably be like, damn, why they get a lot of these mattresses all the time? These
Why
bitches be
y'all
having.
titles get longer and longer every time you say it?
I'm just saying these bitches be having water bed without having water bed. The bed just be wet.
That man
Like,
said Uncle Step Dyke.
like a lot of gay girls I know, they be like, they baby like, Mom, you ever get in the bed with you? No, don't you ever get in this fucking bed. You might fall in the hole,
Yep.
boy. Yeah,
Yep.
there.
You're so full of shit.
I know this bed ain't pure.
Purified shit. It might
I
be. It
know
might
this
have a lot
bed
of
is
water like that.
ungodly.
That's why I give it to my dog Shari. We gonna go. Shari be like, these bitches ain't coming to my house. I'm going to their house because Shari know her baby gonna come get in the bed with her. She not gonna let these
Absolutely.
bitches come over there and squirt up her
Leave no
hoes.
body fluids over this bitch.
Right, but you'll go over there and pee all in they shit and they babies in that bitch swimming the next day.
Hmm.
That's their problem.
They better learn how to stand on business. I ain't got
Hey
time for
man.
that.
One time
Mhm.
for the Uncle Step Dykes out here, you know, and one time for the niggas who gotta share that shit with the Rose. These Roses taking over the world. Just say that. But
Man. But
this
so
was a
you
good show,
trying to tell
bro.
me you don't like the outcome of the rose? You don't like what
No,
it
I
when it
like I like anytime motherfucker go to
oh,
sleep because I don't
oh,
want to be
okay.
all talking to you after that. I just want you to go to sleep.
Oh, oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Hey man, thank Monica for chilling with us. Happy birthday, belated birthday to Monica. Sorry, we don't fuck with you like that, but you my dog, sorry, because you always think that I'm doing something to somebody that I'm not doing. Baby dog can't never hang for the whole show. She tried to get in, but I don't know. I guess he played with her roles and go to sleep. Big dog, that's my nigga. He was on here vibing with us for a little while. Till Nick got on here. Nick say, nigga, I knock a bitch out. Big dog went to sleep.
Man, go know what that bullshit.
Hey,
Man, you be
hey,
tripping,
Jazz
man.
got on and tried to vibe out with us. I actually agreed with Jazz for the first time ever. I never agreed with Jazz
The
before,
world's
but
gonna end.
right, that's what I'm
You
saying.
agreeing
She
with
she
Jazz?
came on and
Apocalypse is
said some
happening
some good shit
tomorrow.
tonight. Right, something happening tomorrow. Sorry, I just don't know.
I
So
don't
you
know. The
know,
world about to
hey,
end. So Jazz, you and Jazz agreeing, it's over for all of us.
Hey man, the chill spot reloaded, man. We getting it back. And one time for my show, I'm getting my show back outside the box. I'm about to produce this again. I'm gonna take some auditions. Fuck it. It's my name, it's my everything. I'm doing it again. Outside the box, reloaded 2.0.
You're
Yeah,
such a nerd.
one. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna get Shari and some white girls on that bitch. We gonna talk about it, Uncle Step like shit go down. Cause I'm really curious and I got a lot of questions I wanna know. So I need to find out some shit, Shari. You cool with that?
Well, about what? A step back?
Yeah, step. We gonna talk about that next week. We gonna talk about step like shit. So I need you to come back if you can, so we can talk about that. I need to know how y'all community work.
Xavier, go to your fucking bed.
I'm already in the bed, but I'm just saying I just need to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Would I be accepted in the community? Can I be a friend? You know, if she
No,
look
you
like a
can't
girl,
be.
why not? We ain't gonna get into that. So hey man, thank everybody for vibing. Hopefully we'll do this again next week, God willing.
Mhm.
Everybody try to be safe. Monica, enjoy your birthday weekend. I know you're gonna probably do something else. Don't I
I
hope you
gotta
go
work.
go to Target though. Target got them sheets. Shari told me Target got coupon for sheets
I
2 for $5 or some shit like
gotta
that.
go to work.
Get you a couple of sheets,
Shut
cause
up.
if you gonna be wetting that motherfucker up like that, then I don't know. And get some batteries.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to get
I
right in
don't
the
know.
middle of it and that
That's my
motherfucking roll die.
it don't go by batteries. You just gotta charge it.
Mhm.
Oh, you got two exclusive. Well, you gonna
That's
ooh,
all of them. All
Lord,
roses
that
you
nigga
gotta
that's gonna be
charge.
like. See,
Ain't no rose got a battery.
the thing with
All
them
of them you
roses
gotta
is them shit.
charge.
Okay, well, you know where to put it at. So, all right, last question for the
Mm-hmm.
night. For the girl, Shari, do y'all use roses in y'all community?
Of course we do.
Oh Lord, niggas swimming in the bed. All right, man,
Mhm.
we finna get
Yep.
out of here. We gotta go to
A
Florida later
whole
tomorrow,
new
y'all. Wait,
world. Yep. Under the
that,
sea.
that nigga got you singing a Latin.
Nothing
Mhm.
is better. Now it is wetter. Take it from me.
Amen.
So you might well let my dog Nick try you out and you have another baby. You wanna have a baby?
Say
Bitch.
what?
Wow.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
You ain't
Oh
just
I
hear
my
me say I'm
had to
god.
throw that
42.
one
Yeah.
in. I had to
Wait, hold
throw
on,
that one
Zay. You
in,
ain't just hear
dog.
me say I just turned 42? Yeah,
Okay,
baby's
you
getting
ain't
eight,
wrong.
baby. Baby's getting eight over here. Ain't no motherfucking impregnation.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm
baby's getting
saying?
eight up, swallowed
You
up over here.
tripping. My
Babies
nigga,
get
you
Yeah.
tripping.
babies get
Yep.
demolished over here.
I'm
Yep.
done.
Baby's getting
Or sent to
devoured over
heaven,
here, baby.
whichever one works first.
They don't even make it to the womb to get sent to heaven, is what I'm saying.
I love that for
Digestive
you.
system straight there.
I love that for
The fuck?
you.
And
Wash
that's the
wash
fucked
they
up
and
part.
wash it down with some teleport. What the fuck going on?
Ooh, Lord,
Gotta make sure
okay.
you drown them. Gotta make
That's the
sure you
truth.
drown
That's
them.
the truth. Hey, good night. Hey, cause
Yeah.
she gonna
Yeah,
start
she
talking
illin'.
to people. Cause
Good
that
night,
girl,
y'all.
yeah, everybody have a blessed night and a blessed week. And we'll get at y'all next week, man.
Bye.
Okay. Good night.
No.